Hello guys. Sound रहेछ Hello guys, welcome to stream है sound गरेर ah Hello guys, welcome to stream Sinan Roy, welcome to stream Luffy Monger, welcome guys, सबैलाई welcome. Let's go. Can sound fix हैन game counting from guys एकछिन के गर्ने सोलो खेल्ने हो एकछिनमा वाच पार्टी गर्छ होला प्रोबेबली खै गेम भइरहेको रहेछ हाम्रो नेपाली केटाहरू गर्ने लाइक त्यो साउथ एसियावाला टुर्नामेन्ट ल्यारी र सेप्टेम्बर 9 को गेम खोज्न आज टाइसिटमा त्यही देखाएर सो प्रोभाइडली म त्यो गेमहरू वाच पार्टी गर्छु होला कति बजी छ भन्दा कति बजी अहिले 7:45 होला 7:45 यसको एकछिन ऱ्याङ्क हाल्नु पाउँछु Let's go guys, solo rank एकछिन guys यस्तो सेयर गरिदिउँ केटाहरू स्ट्रिमको कसले सेयर हाल्नु छैन मेक टु सेयर द स्ट्रिम प्रोभाइडली आज वाच पार्टी नै हुन्छ गाइज सो सोल पनि छ नेक्स्ट रे सोलको गेम हेर्ने गाइज हेर्ने भए लगाउँछु म सोल पनि छ भने नेक्स्ट Oh shit, मैले के right. You guys scream थियो विदेशी टिमसँग चाक खान्छ 90 आएकोसम्म ब्लू रोम प्रायः हान्छ त्यही घाटकमा चाहिँ फेरि एउटा एमबिपी छ है एमबिपी प्रो घाटक भन्छ स्टिकली हिस्ट्रीमा ट्याप पाइदिएर कार्ड फ्लिप गर न के कार्ड फ्लिप हल्का गाइस ब्लू रोम प्रायः हान्दा थियो क्या ब्लू रोम खेलाइरहेको थियो नि त यो कुन चाहिँले रे रसियाको फाइनलमा सो यार ट्राई हानिदिएको मैले सुरु गेम त राम्रै गइरहेको थियो पछि बिग्रियो गाइस लेट्स गो गेम 1 प्रोबेबली एक दुई गेम खेलेर म वाच पार्टी गर्छु सो एकछिन वेट गरौँ केटा हो हात चिसो छ लास्ट भइरहेको कार्ड फ्लिप के हो इभेन्टहरू त्यस्तो केही हेर्दैन त्यही भएर थाहा छैन
Your team is banning.
I get the golden one. Let's
The
go.
enemy is picking.
Should I play golden one? First game तो आइले grand ना हारना है. अंदर खेलेगी फिर इसको लोग carry हो जाएंगे every time. Hey, let's try something new in golden.
This time, the
Please
choice
pick a
is
hero.
mine.
Yeah, that's it.
Friends, fighters, countrymen, allow me the honor of introducing the
Get him
Royal
off golden.
Matador.
Oh, God, let's go, bro.
Dexter, it's our showtime.
The enemy is picking.
Detective Fredrin on the case 24/7.
Petrol versus Gohan quoting correct है ना पर टाइम लगी दिन शॉट है ना Masarapp 5v5 ML 5v5 all the नगर guys अहिले प्रोभाइडली म टुर्नामेन्ट वाच पार्टी गर्छु सोल पनि वाच पार्टी गर्छु गाइस लस्ट
Your team is picking.
सोलको गेम स्टार्ट भएपछि मलाई म्याचमा भन न म वाच
I
गरिदिन्छु
love the smell of gunpowder
एपेक्सहरुको
in the
गेम
morning.
砂漠のガーラ
The enemy is picking.
यो त्यहाँको टुर्नामेन्टमा वार ड्रम स्पोर्ट होइन सर्च गरेर ड्रम गेम अहिले भएको छैन गाइस अहिले भएपछि लगाउँ है
Even the strongest of parents fail to claim me.
Harry मेटा छ गोल राइट नाउ यस गाइस Harry लास्ट
This
स्ट्रङ
is our
पऱ्यो
homeland, and
के
enjoy
मेरो लोड
safety
भएको
on
थियो
burial
स्क्रिन
ground.
एक पनि स्किन लकी बक्स समर स्किन यस्तो छ कि रिभ्याम्प भयो यो स्किन यसमा नर्फ भएको र
The night sky tells
यसमा
all.
नर्फ त भएको छैन है क्रेजी अहिले सोध बित्तिकै हुन्छ यार त्यही अब एचकेमा गएर बित्तिकै त गएछ नि कुन स्किन हो यो स्किन भने धेरै छैन यार यो खाना खेलौँ र 25 फ्रेन्डमा सब थ्याङ्क यू सो मच गाइस र ऱ्यान्डमहरूसँग भन्दा मलाई क्यारी हान्नु न म यहाँ क्यारी खान आइरहेको यार को राम्रै छ कि भने लेट्स गो गेममा टुर्नामेन्ट लबी छैन हजुरसँग गाइस छ मसँग टुर्नामेन्ट लबी
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
रिभ्याम्प भएको थियो कहिले एक ल यार भर्खर थाहा भयो
5
मैले
seconds
Till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Understood.
Smash
गाइस
them.
लेट्स गो
All troops deployed.
ओ यो त जेरक्स होइन यो नाम त जेरक्स पो थियो जस्तो लाग्यो त यार यो माथिल्लाको नाम जेरक्स जस्तो लाग्यो त यार
Enemy not taking purple.
यसमै त मर्दैन थियो त अहिले यो त इजी छ त यसमै मर्दैन यार अहिले पनि लाइक बर्ड्स हाने हिरोले मात्रै मार्न सक्छ
Me? A thief?
Enemy
पेन
not
गोल्ड
No. I'm only borrowing this.
मेरो हात कस्तो चिसो भइरहेको छ यार गाइस रुवा लगाएर होला खै के भइरहेको
I'm home, lost picados.
धेरै जस्तो समर स्क्रिन रिभ्याम्प भएको छ मलाई यो स्मेको एउटा इपिक स्क्रिन रिभ्याम्प भएको थियो यो कस्तो होला यार त्यो नभएको थियो राम्रो थियो
Hey there, Dexter says you're
कस्तो ड्यामेज
ugly,
हानेको
not
अहिले
me. Let me introduce you to my partner, Dexter.
कस्तो ड्यामेज हो यार यो पेन
Let me have a close look at it.
राम्रो खेलौँ न
Priceless. Show me the money.
अरू न स्पिकर छैन कहाँ स्पिकर हाने यो फोनको
Show me the money.
पेन Masarapp thank you
Enemy
guys
reached
thank you
level 4.
Ruslan
Level 4.
Keep an eye on the enemies, Dexter.
टडल त पायो हामीले
Slain the turtle.
मरे लेन्स
Has been slain.
नखाउ न यार फ्रेन्डको भइरहेको
Perfect AoE. Enemy reached level 4.
An enemy has been slain.
Show me the money.
सिम्पल त गाह्रै हुन्छ सोल एबिएम एनटिएफ आर अल क्लोज टु इच अदर सबै राम्रो टिमहरू छ इन्डियामा अहिले
Dexter are always ready.
हतासै ग्रो गरेको नि त अहिले हो त्यही भएर राम्रो राम्रो टिमहरू छ इन्डियामा नि
Show me the money. Show me the money.
विन्न
Dexter,
नेपालमा त
are
राम्रो
you getting
टिमहरू छन्
fat
गाइजहरू
lately?
छैन भन्दा नि टुर्नामेन्ट नभएर होला टिमहरु नै छैन अहिले
There's a crazy rumor that
सबैजना
my
बुस्टिङ
partner
गर्छ नेपाल
is
जानु
a beautiful girl.
बेन कति मिड आउँछ है यो वन फ्राङ्को हो
It's back, not armpits. Stop.
होइन केटाहरूले आइएसएलमा जितेपछि आउँछ सेनीको लिग आइएसएलमा गाइस प्लेअफसम्म पुग्नु लाग्छ
Oh
सहरको
dear.
प्लेअफ हो फर्स्ट
Diamond
गोलको
is here. Neither can be given up though.
रेडिनेज हो हात लास्टै चिसो भइरहेको छ मेरो त
Gather up the
Claude and
turtle.
Dexter are always ready if you've prepared your money.
Initiate retreat.
त्यस कारण त मसँग बस्नै पर्दैन
The enemy has slain the turtle. Your team destroyed the turret.
के हो फार्म त ठिकै ठिकै रहेछ हात त फ्रिजै होला त मेरो त Oh shit. भ्याउँछ त ओइ नाइस
Dexter, are you getting
तर
fat
हामी
lately?
Double kill.
खाना चाहिँ
Superb tanking.
त्यस्तो वाना चाहिँ भयो त्यो फेरि फार्म गर्दै गर्नुपर्छ गाइस क्लाउडमा त फार्म गर्ने रोटेट गर्नु मोर बिक्ने वाइल्ड छ यो क्लाउड हिरोमा
Ally has been slain. Killing spree.
ट्रिनिटी चाहिन्छ गाइस गर्ने ड्यामेज हुन्छ ट्रिनिटी भने चाहिँ तिनवटा आइटम
I'm home, lost
DHS
potatoes.
फोरजना बोल्नु छ I guess Joseph Romcom Apex these are the best thing in their
Let
world
me
for Indian
introduce you to
All-Star.
my partner,
Maybe Radiant's here
Dexter.
anti they are close. Well, Radiant त गोलमा त राम्रै छ जङ्गलमा त मलाई नि जोसेफै राम्रो लाग्छ अभियसली ट्याङ्कमा त एपेक्स भइहाल्यो जङ्गलमा जोसेफ लास्ट राम्रो लागिरहेको
Show
छ
me
मलाई
the
नि
money.
बबाल कुरो असासिन खतरा हो त ट्याङ्की जङ्गल पनि नहुँदैन
Fire, Dexter.
मोर न हो मोर
Solo kill.
You destroyed a turret.
Show me the money.
एज वेलकम टु स्ट्रिम है सबैलाई
There's a crazy rumor that my partner is a beautiful
अन्त
girl.
बेनले यो बेनले कस्तो फार्म कसरी मेन्टेन गर्दैछ
Has been slain.
सेन्टेन्स आएर हाम्रो फार्म
It's back, not armpits. Stop.
Mega kill. Shut down.
यो त फाइदा हान्नु परेको छैन अहिलेसम्म
Hey there, Dexter said you're ugly, not me.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
The money. Fire, Dexter. Show me the money.
तर हाने बेनले यस्तो नभए मर्छ यार प्युर फ्यामी खेलेको छु त्यही भएर
Keep an eye on the enemies, Dexter.
माथि जानु भन्छ
Claude and Dexter are always ready if you've prepared your money. Dexter, are you getting
मर्ला
fat
चाहिँ लापो
lately?
लापो यो त हुक त हाम्रो लाएन हुक लगायो भने चाहिँ मर्छ होला किनकि ड्यामेज छ फुल ड्यामेज
Show me the money.
मतिला हान्दैन हुन्छ नि
Launch attack. Your team destroyed a turret. You have slain an
मेल खान
enemy.
थाले यिनीहरूले अब तिनवटा आइटम आएपछि त्यही हो क्या गाइस लास्ट टाइमलाई फेरि नै बढ्छ हुन्छ त्यसो
Our turret has been destroyed.
नाइस वान
Shut down.
इज स्पिनिङ बल पहिला
Our
म्यालफिक
turret
वान
is under attack.
त पुसानेको भेन यो
Our
मलाई
turret
मार्न
has been
सक्छ स्पिकर
destroyed.
चोल्सको
Show me the money.
ए यहाँ बुस्ट हुन्छ
Ally has been slain.
Fire, Dexter.
मऱ्यो
Killing spree.
यस्तो छिटो बेचेको खाना
Enemy battle spell on CD.
त्यो 5 म्यान खेलेर विन रेट 70 बनाएको रहेछ अनि म
Show me
त
the money.
सोलो विन रेट अलिक कम थियो म त 20 विन रेट के हो गाइस 20 विन रेट भन्छ के हो बुझेन
Hey there, Dexter says you're ugly, not me.
प्राय खेल्न मजा हुन्छ यो 5 म्यानमा हुन्छ सजिलो हुन्छ म्याच बट प्रायमा मजा आउँछ क्यारी हान्न
Mega kill.
Let me have a close look at it. Wow, priceless.
Ally has been slain.
Show me the money.
Unstoppable. Double kill. Godlike.
लेट्स गो
Flawless damage.
Show me the money.
Your team
कति ड्यामेज लाग्दैछ त प्रब्लम बेसी गड्डाको हेरौँ कस्तो छिटो हानेको आम्मा
ally has slain Lord.
मिठो छिटो हानेको त
Me? A thief? No. I'm only borrowing this.
केटा अब आइएसएफको लागि जाब 2 हप्ता मात्र बाँकी छ अनि मलेसियामा गेम हुन्छ होइन गाइस
Show me the money.
मेनियाक त हल्का पाएन अझ
An ally has been
Follow Lord.
प्युरिफाई छ
Follow Lord.
legendary.
अरे गायो भयो one guy bigger. Naya! Oh my god, bro, यो बेन त टरेटको ड्यामेज छैन क्या मैले अल्टी नहान्नुपर्ने रहेछ भाग्नलाई अल्टी हाने कस्तो स्पिड हान्यो अब त्यही त गाइज कस्तो स्पिड हान्यो कुन देशको हो थाहा भएन र हाम्रो ब्र्याकेटमा चाहिँ गाइज क्याम्बोडिया छ अनि बेलारुस कुन कन्ट्री हो गाइज बेलारुस र अर्को के थियो यार कन्ट्रीको नामै हालेर लाएर त
Launch attack.
कन्ट्रीको नाम के थियो यार हल्का लाएर थियो
There's a crazy rumor that my partner is a beautiful girl.
हान्नु भएछ कि
Let me have a close look. Fire, Dexter.
Perfect AoE.
An enemy has been slain. Launch attack.
आम्मामा नाइ यार छ्या यो फ्रेजिनको बङ्क गाइस कम मेलिसा कस्तो छ नि अहिले मेलिसा त खै त्यस्तो त खेलेन राम्रैतिर मैले पनि खेलेको तर अब फेरि डिस्कर्डमा बिफ गर्न जान्छु We'll try our best, guys. Let's try गर्छौँ त्यही भएर दिनभरि प्र्याक्टिस गरेर हुन्छ हामी किनभने भयो नि
Request backup.
गाइस को नयाँ छ गाइस लाइक हानिदिउँ केटा हो लाइक
Your
गरिदिउँ गाइस
turret
स्ट्रिम
has
सेयर
been
हानिदिउँ केटा हो
destroyed.
एकछिन आवाजपट्टि हुन्छ गाइस प्रोभाब्ली सेप्टेम्बर 9 ल्याडीको गेम्स जस्तो लाग्यो आज म एकछिनमा केटाहरूलाई ट्याक्सी देखाउनु पऱ्यो
There's a crazy rumor that my partner is a beautiful girl.
Unstable network.
ड्यामेज त छ केही
Hey
ढान्न
there,
पाइरहेको छैन
Dexter says you're ugly, not me.
Gather at the Lord.
कडा हान्दैछ किन बिचारा बाटो बाटो बाटोतिर मऱ्यो आहाहाहा ड्यामेज चेक गरौँ न
Request that you have slain.
नाइस I can't stand anymore. खै म्युट हानिदिँदो रहेछ गाइस नाइट बोर्डले मलाई पनि थाहा भएन नाइट बोर्ड मात्रै हालेको मैले यस्तो केही हालेको थिएन म्युट हानिदिएको फिर गाइस नाइट बोर्ड हल्का मिलाउनु पर्ने बात छ
Unstoppable.
रोज गोल बनाउनु भने हल्का मर्दैन
Launch attack.
Me? A thief?
बडी जानु पर्यो
No,
मिनिट
no,
खेलेर
I'm
आउँछु
only borrowing this.
Your team destroyed a turret.
यसलाई छोडिदिनु पर्ला फार्मको लागि एउटा फुल आइटम आइछ जुत्ता नि बेचेर आइछ बाटो रहेछ फेरि ब्लेड आर्मर बनाउँदै थिएँ यसलाई
Follow Lord.
इन होला
Show
त
me
गाइस
the money.
लडमा इन हालेन भने जे बेला देखाउनु पर्छ
Show me the
Your
money.
team destroyed a turret.
हिट के हाने
Instant kill.
प्युरिफाई किन हानिरहेको छैन यार
Team destroyed.
म फ्रिज अल्टी हान्न पर्दैछ त प्युरिफाई बेकारमा ल्याएँ यार मैले
Superb tanking.
पुरा एपेक्सहरूको गेम कहिले स्टार्ट हुन्छ
Shut your team destroying spree. Shut
अब
down.
7 मिनट पछि एपेक्सहरूको गेम छैन केटा हो त्यही देखाउँदैछ है मेरोमा
Ally
त
has been slain.
Bro, I only got Layla Legend in create 12 diamond. 800. Legend. This is the kind of Layla को Legend. Oh. Where get I?
Let me introduce you to my partner, Dexter.
Let's go.
I'm home, Los Picados. It's
It's really lang हानेको एकदम हेर न हेर कत्रो हेल्थ बढेको त्यसको
Ally has been slain.
यार हामी टिम फाइट आइरहेको छौँ
Attack the Lord.
होला यो फिल्डले कस्तो सबै फिजिकल डिफेन्स बनाएको यार एउटा म्याजिक डिफेन्स त ओरेको मात्रै छ
Hey there, Dexter says you're ugly, not me.
वाद पार्टी कमन ल गाइज रोक है यो गेम सकेपछि वाद पार्टी गर्छु म एकछिन वेट हान्नु केटा हो यो गेम सकिन स्पिरिट छैन नि त ड्यामेज त खायो त्यसले नाइस
Superb tanking.
माथि केटाहरू सबजना मर्नु गएछ
Sword Slayer.
I'm home, Los Picados.
Show me the money.
बेनको दुईटा हलेको छ सुरु फुल आइटम आइन्छ लास्ट टाइम आउँछ वान सट हान्नु नि बेग छैन त्यसले त्यस्तो ल्याङ हान्दा
Show me the money. Show me the money.
यो सबै बग्दा सबै नान्ता हान्दै गेम सक्छ
Dear. Diamond is dearer. Neither can be given up, though.
यसलाई हान्नु न यार ड्यास हान्दै आउँदैछ
Your team destroyed a turret.
भनेको
An enemy has been slain. You have
Bro, fuck. What? Game में सकाउँदै छैन fuck. What thank you फ्रेटिङ त ल्याग छैन ल्याग भइरहेछ केटा स्ट्रिम ल्याग भएन भन है गो
initiate retreat.
लामो खै
Unstable network.
यिनले हानेको छ मेरो कुरा म त ड्यामेज त हान्नु पर्यो बरु
There's a crazy rumor that my
Launch
partner
attack.
is a beautiful girl.
यो चाहिँ किन हो केटी जस्तो लाग्छ तर प्रुभ गर्न सकेन केटी नै हो गाइस प्रुभ गर्नै भएन
You
यो
getting fat lately?
केटी नै हो यो छु त
Me? A thief?
के हो
No,
बर्ता
no,
मेरो
no. I'm only borrowing this.
बच्चो यसलाई हान्दै यार बरु ओ माई गॉड ड्यामेज कसरी खाइरहेछ यार यत्रो धेरै लेन्स रडले हान्दैछ है हान्दैछ त यार सोल्टीले भनेर मऱ्यो त के छैन केटा हो लेन प्रेसर यस्तो बल दिन्छ यिनीहरू लडै हान्न सक्दैन नाइस त्यहाँ मऱ्यो लड हान्ने ड्यामेज छैन त यिनीहरूको साथी भर्खर नोटिस गरेको गाइस बैक डोर रीजन खोल दिया यार
Keep an eye on the enemies, Dexter.
और प्लीज इसमें सेंसर क्या
Let me introduce you to my partner.
लॉर्ड हान्ने मिल्दैन तिनीहरूले
Initiate retreat.
22 मिनटको लड यत्तिकै हान्नु सक्दैन
An ally has been
मर्न गइरहेछ यत्तिकै न फक यू ड्यामेज थियो आधी यत्तिको डर बम छ त्यसको
Keep an eye on the enemies, Dexter.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has slain.
Zero man ult क्लाउड को किन हाल्दिउँ मलाई तिनटै म्याच छ अहिले
Show me the money.
Base, 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 base. Let's go! Finally, game सक्यो केटा एपेक्सहरुको ड्राफ्ट स्टार्ट भयो लेट्स गो म
Victory!
लगाइहाल्छु एकछिन पनि सोल भर्सेस जोहन एपेक्सहरु अस्ति एक गेम हार्न त हारेको थियो यस्तो स्टेज रहेछ भनेपछि एकअर्कासँग सबै टिमसँग परेको जसको धेरै पोइन्ट हुन्छ त्यही सेलेक्ट हुने रहेछ टप 4 है कति थियो कता गइदिनु आएको गेम लगाउनु म ब्यानर रिमुभ गर्नु पर्ला लेट्स गो सब्सक्राइबर पनि हटायो फेस क्याम अहिले माथि राख्छु तपाईँ केटा गेम पाउनु
To be
गाइस
honest,
गेम पाउनु आएन
Apex has been performing so
फेस
well
रोक्यो
onto
केटा
the Grok. I
फेस
think Grok is his
हटाइदिनु
type of hero, right? The
Yeah.
aggression, the very, I feel like the all-over active hero
ल
is fitting into his hands. So
लेट्स गो
Johan, a very good ban coming through from them though.
गाइस म
I do
कमेन्ट चाहिँ अब
agree
फोनबाट
because,
पढ्छु
for Apex, most of his career he has been playing that Grok. Even
मोस्ट
before
अफ
it
हिज
has gone through
करियर है
that
मोस्ट अफ
the
हिज
rework
करियर
or the revamp, whatever you call it. But even before that, he has been at the top global for Grok, and for good reason
Yep.
because his aggression, because of
एपेक्स
the
टु
way he
ब्रकलाई
takes the
रेस्पेक्ट ब्यान
pressure
गरिएको छ
into the map. But hey, I think picking up the Kimmy is a very good option for SA2L because this
मेरो
hero have
घरमा
been performing out of the mind with 4 tanky frontliner. It's impossible for anyone to
कास्ट
catch
देवी
this
त मेरो
hero
एक्स हो
with
रे
the assassin lineup that we have looked at.
नेपाली
And
हो
for
त्यो
this game, they were actually
ओके
going for the
गाइस नेपाली हो
YSS along with the Lapu Lapu.
लेट्स गो कोच ड्राकुला
I
त
saw
अति
this
रहेछ नि त
yeah.
इन्डियानलाई चाहिँ छोडेन
I thought
क्या
it's coming a mile away to be honest. It's like
Okay.
even Blade is like this, man. If it's revealing or not, I don't know. But
Uh,
honestly speaking, he loved playing the Yi Sin even though there are
स्ट्रिम को डायल
chances for the
चेन्ज गर्दै
opponent
रोकै
side to
केटा
come through with the dragon, the Lancelot, like it's already here. And he kind of is very comfortable on this hero, so very understandable that they have to go for the first pick onto the Yi Shin. I don't really like it, to be honest.
वेट अ
Good
मिनट
to
गाइस
Eve
एक
though
मिनट
for you against the Lancelot, huh? So that's a very very risky pick, Sinyo.
I do agree because you can see even an Esmeralda onto the other side. So picking up the shield hero, especially one that cannot really move around so quickly, does not have a dash or a blink skill. I think
राइट लेट्स
it's
गो
gonna be very difficult for you to actually just play around with this
को
hero.
बात
But
पर्यो
in terms
गाइस
of
यो इन्डियन
range, it
टुर्नामेन्ट
does
हो
cover up a lot. It can
एपेक्सको
even
टिमको
give
बात
out that
पर्यो हो इन्डियन
damage
टुर्नामेन्ट
overall into the
त्यसपछि
team
प्रोभाब्ली
fights. But
नेपाली टिमहरू
again,
नेपाली
very position
टुर्नामेन्टहरू नै हुन्छ
dependent
सोचिरहेको
and
भनिरहेको थियो
I can
नेपाली
see what
टुर्नामेन्ट नै हुन्छ
Zohan are
भनेर
trying to do. They're just trying to play inside that head box or in that
म
range of
त्यसमा
theirs where
गेम पाउन
they will
नखाने
be
म
forced to
कास्टिङ
make
गरेँ
those
जस्तो नै मन
mistakes.
लाग्दैन
But like you mentioned, the
टाउको
Lancelot
दुख्छ
is
कास्टिङको
so it's gonna be easy for him to just go and mark the Eve
Okay, repeating
the dashes that he has and with the damage that he can actually build up. Even with the hybrid build, I think the Lancelot dish out a lot of damage. But talking about damage dealer, there are enough, but the Roamer are not so far. And it gets getting banned
त्यो चाहिँ
more and more
ड्राफ्ट
in this
हेर्नु त ल
game.
लेन्स स्लट जेको लेन्स स्लट लास्टै बवाल लाग्छ मलाई अहिले
Oh, Minotaur.
असिस्टेन्ट
Yeah,
I think
गेमै
this
पनि
is
राम्रो
very
लाग्छ अहिले
understandable then. Okay. Sure. I think as Actual, they
असर कस्तो भइरहेछ त हाउ
they
इज
could
रोम
have
फिटिङ यु
been having a good time with the
रोमले
Minotaur
फक्ट
here.
अप हान्छ
Johan,
यार
very
मलाई
understandable that they have to remove.
त्यहाँदेखि म
But
प्र्याक्टिस
the fact
गर्नु
that
रोममा
Apex had a
हेरेर
lot
सिकिरहेको
of
छु रोममा
heroes,
अहिले ब्रक
into his
ब्रक
group,
राम्रो
I
भइरहेछ
think
भन्न
that's where he signs a lot. So
ब्रक राम्रो
ban
भइरहेछ
up,
गाटो
Yuzong ban, very
काइलस
predictable
खेल्छु
that
म
one.
र
Yeah.
नर्मलै हो
What
अनि
I think
अर्को चाउ चाउ
Shinro,
हिँड्दा
is this gonna
फाइटर
be
फाइटर
Flex Lapu
रोमहरू
or
मलाई
is it
सजिलो
directly
लाग्छ
into hands
किनकि
of the
फाइटर
Shinzo?
प्लेयर हो नि त
I think it can be flex because Prime does like to play the
सो
Arlot too,
प्रोभाब्ली
and he has been really performing well,
टुर्नामेन्टतिर नि
right?
Haha.
Not Prime,
त्यस्तै
Dusty
हिरोहरू
Mizo,
खेल्नु
Dusty Mizo,
खोज्छु
my bad.
Okay,
Mizo
yeah, there
actually.
we go.
Yeah, my bad. So Dusty Mizo has been really good with those setting up. It's not always Ilu who is actually, in instigating those team fight or giving that
गाइस इन्डियन टुर्नामेन्टको
the
बात
team.
पर्यो है गाइस अहिले इन्डियन टुर्नामेन्ट
So
भइरहेछ
in a
एपेक्सको
way,
टिमको
I
सो
think they
लेट्स
can
गो
still flex it
बेस्ट
around,
अफ
but at
वान
this point,
होला
I think it's better for
यो
them to
चाहिँ
go for the roamer. And about the roamer,
Roamer.
what option do you actually speak for? Right?
Guys, coconut man. So make
What
sure
is
to
gonna be
guys
good
share this stream,
here?
guys. Share and then
There's
like
a
and then.
lot of options.
High
Khalid can come
loss.
through.
Okay.
Okay, the high loss.
यो अब
Safer,
जोहानहरू भने
safer.
नि
So
राम्रो हो
they can
गाइस यो
play the.
एपेक्सहरूको
I
पनि
feel like they
राम्रै
can
छ
play the
नट
marksman
ब्याड
here into the hands of Primeman. You know, honestly speaking, I hit this guy
एपेक्सले
onto
के
the
लिन्छ भनेर ल
fighters.
यस्तो प्रेडिक हान्नु
He's a
पर्दैन
carry,
Yeah.
right? He's a damage
एपेक्सले
dealer.
It's
He's
it's
a
यो
carry
गेम
it's
hero
you
player.
know it's
इन्टर
like
रोम बिहान
similar to
यता
how
एपेक्स
putting
साइडबाट
those fighters onto the
उताबाट
Stoby, right? And these people they are
उताबाट
so
दुइटा
Exactly,
भ्यान्छ
powerful,
रक
Toby.
isn't it? Yep.
रक र माइनर
Oh man,
खालीले यार
Khalid was okay. It's
लास्ट
actually in the
एग्रेसिभ
hands
खेल्छ
of
भनेपछि खालिद र
SHUL
किमी
instead
छ
of
मिडमा लास्ट एग्रेसिभ खेल्ने
Johan.
Okay.
I
Now
mentioned the Khalid for Johan because of the broken
एपेक्स
walls.
किन
Oh, there we
नभएको
go.
कोच
Oh my goodness, thank you,
एपेक्स
bro. But
but
एपेक्स स्टिल
against the
भगवान नै
Esmeralda,
खेल्छ त कोच
yeah, against
बलहरू कोच
Esmeralda.
हुँदैन लाइक टाइम
Okay,
सकेपछि मात्रै हो क्या कोच हुने
this is
त्यही भएर
interesting.
कोचहरूको
But
बुढो बुढो प्लेयरहरू
something I
हुन्छ
like about this draft
एपेक्सले त
from
भर्खर स्टार्ट
Johan is
गरेको छ
I
भनौँ
believe
कम्पिटेटिभ
he's
सिनमा
definitely going to be able to
त्यही
pop
भएर
off
प्लेयर भइरहेको
against the Uranus, right? But then there are three dives from SHUL.
Great
Esmeralda is
search in
always
my
going to be
Discord
on
now, Gary and
Glaive
Discord
onto for
matter.
you
Hey
all the
guys,
time. There's
Masarapp
going to
dot
be
more
Jay
star
onto this
means the
Lancelot as
more
well,
pro
and
you
now
are.
doubling that dive
Ah,
with the Aladdin
star
Pro
guys,
and
rank
Khalid,
पुग्छ त
Mr.
गरिदिनु म
Apex.
त्यस्तो धेरै
yes,
How
the
is
ए
this
Aladdin.
going to
गोल्ड
figure out?
स्मेलर दा
Yep.
क्रप
I mean, if you
स्मेलर त
talk about
मस्ती
the
हो
early
त्यो
game
गेम लापु
pressure, is
पनि
definitely going to
काउन्टर
be on
हान्ने
the
चाहिँ
side of
स्मेलले ई
team
लाइन काउन्टर हेड
with
लाइन
Zohan.
काउन्टर
They will be threatened by the
बब्बाल
presence of
ड्राफ्ट छ
both
गाइस
Khalid as well
सोलहरूको
as
लेट्स
Lancelot,
गो
and even the
गेम 1
Kimi in the early game can dish
द
out a lot well.
कोट अफ
But
इन्डिया
for Zohan, they're going for
एपेक्स
the double slowdown, and that where they want to fight around, right?
जे
With
हो
the
रे गाइस
heavy
जे हो
team
भने
fight
त
based lineup.
सलमान खानको
But
होइन
in a
केटा
way,
हो
I feel they're really relying on towards Blade as well as Prime to
आइएसएममा
get
कुन
this
कुन टिम
healing
छ
because without them,
आइएसएममा
it's going
गाइस
to be
सबै
difficult.
राम्रो
But again, the
टिमहरू छ
Lapu Lapu in the early game
प्रोबेबली
too can dish
फिलिपिन्स
out the
ए
damage
प्रोबेबली होइन
against
स्याडली
an
फिलिपिन्स
Esmeralda
चाहिँ
against a
सेलेक्ट भएन
Uranus. I think so
क्वालिफाई
the
गर्न
damage will be
सकेन
enough
भनौँ
though.
फिलिपिन्स
Mm, it
म्यानमार
can be
क्याम्बोडिया
because
र
the late
इन्डोले
game is where
कुद्दै
Johan wanna
केटाहरू
play.
केटाहरूलाई
They have
फिलिपिन्सलाई
an answer for the Elise. Oh no, for the Kimi already.
एपेक्स त त्यहाँ पनि
I
धेरै
feel like
बोल्नु होला
this
एपेक्स त सर्ट कलर
is gonna
भइहाल्यो
be a
नि
little bit slower for Johan. As actual, they wanna play the early aggression, and Johan they wanna drag the game.
Definitely, we'll see. I think it's just more of that, what we talked about the
गाइस
front
लेट्स गो
line
गाइस
for that
गेम
Kimi
1
for the
एपेक्स
side of Team SATUL.
एपेक्स
But
होइन
again, we'll
सोल
see,
भर्सेस
ladies and
जोहान
gentlemen,
लेट्स
as we
गो
head into the land of town
ड्राफ्ट
for
त
this game number
अभियसली
two, match number
एपेक्सहरूकै
two
राम्रो
of
छ
the day in the
लेट्स चाहिँ अब
1-1
के गर्न
bracket. Both the
सक्छ
teams are ready.
ब्रोहान्डहरूले
Pins on. The winners will be heading to the 2-1 bracket, and the loser will fall to the next one. But again, the early game rotations will be very important. But I think both the
एपेक्सको
teams will be
इन्भेस्ट खान
okay.
आइसक्यो
Apex
ओइ
already want to play
धन्न
aggressive
बफ
with
लाग्दै यार
Anti
रिट्री
going in for
हान्यो
the purple buff steal, but
एन्टी
hey,
मऱ्यो
Blade
क्या
will be able to
स्टिकर
secure it
गयो
with the help of the
एन्टीको
retribution, but they have enough front line to just dismay the aggression, the side of Team SRE. Will be
वाइसएसलाई
putting
गाह्रै
so
हुन्छ
far
यार यो गेम त
early wave that we're looking at already from Apex.
टिमसँग खेल्यो भने चाहिँ सजिलो
That was
हुन्छ
a good
नभए त
reclassy
गाह्रै
from
हुन्छ
Ilu. I understand
एपेक्स हेर
because
नि
they
केटा
were able
एपेक्सलाई
to chase away all of those
इन्भेड हान्न
SCP
गइसक्छ
from
यार अपोनेन्टको
SHL to try to stay onto the purple buff. But quick turn onto the
अपोनेन्टको
emblem, scoring
चाकमै
spree
छिर्नु
for Mr. Blade here onto the Yi Chun trying to go for a little bit of an aggression into the team fights. Apex doesn't have the flicker, might be in trouble.
फ्लिकर छैन एपेक्स छ
He
त
might be in trouble. I mean,
ब्याड
they're
कास्टिङ
not
ब्याड
going to
कास्टिङ
pursue, I think, in the early game because they do not have enough damage to punish them, right?
Mm-hmm.
गाइस
Not
को
really,
आइछ
and
गाइस
that's
मेक श्योर
why
लाइक द
it's
स्ट्रिम गाइस अहिले चाहिँ
important
हामी इन्डिया
that you wanna
टुर्नामेन्ट
max out the
गोल
rotation
वाच
ability
पार्टी
for the
गरेर
Khalid here, but Apex might be having a very, very great time here. On the other hand,
एन्टीले लेन कट
NT
हान्दैछ
doesn't really care, man. He's just gonna be blocking out onto the waves and not letting the Steamizo out on the
इम्लेमहरुमा
lane. And I was, a little bit
सबै
sure that it
नर्मल छ
wasn't
गाइस
gonna be into the
इम्लेम
hands
त
of
त्यही
Rhythm,
हो
the
युज
Uranus,
गर्ने
I mean.
सबै
But
हेरोले
this is gonna be changing out the momentum of the early game because NT right now is into the
इन्भेट त
Uranus,
अहिलेसम्म राम्रै खेला
and
चाहिँ
this
इन्भेटको
is
अगेन्स्ट
definitely
जोहान्टहरूले
amazing that ABM, not SHUL, they will be able to have that early game
यो चिल
because of the
चिल
picks that they
कास्टिङ
have right now. The draft, man, the draft
कास्टरहरूको
really matter for the side of SHUL here. They will be able to start into the turtle. Johan should be
टडल
in
स्टार्ट गर्यो
contest because
वाइएसएसलाई
there is
जोन
a
हान्छ
bet
पुरै
that the
फ्री
Yushin
टडल
needs the first turtle, right? But with this
स्मेलले
kind of champion
रोटेट
lineup,
हान्छ कि
you cannot
माथिदेखि
really do that. Even Dusty Mizo onto this Lapu Lapu
ठिकै गाइस
will
फर्स्ट
not be
टडल
able to go
छोड्दा
in
त्यस्तो केही
because this
प्रब्लम त
is the
आउँदैन
start of
अभियसली
the
200 लिड
aggression
चाहिँ
for
जाब 100
SHUL.
200
Late game is what Johan wanna play
मसारो
for.
कति वर्ष भयो म
Yeah, I
गाइस
think
20
the
वर्ष
scaling would be the best
बाइ
route
द वे गाइस
for Team
भोलि
Zohan to
बर्थडे
actually
छ
go for because
21
if they
पुग्छ
try to just push
भोलि
their
म
luck in the
स्ट्रिम
early
गर्दिनँ होला
game, it's
त्यही
going to be
भएर
a problem.
बाहिरै
But
हुँ
even
Why?
if
त्यसलाई
Twin Problem
Okay.
pops up the
हेर
flicker,
गाइस भोलि
try
स्ट्रिम
still,
गर्दिनँ म
but hey, another that's that's another resource being burned up. So he needs to be careful for the next fight. But I think at least for the first 5 minutes of the game, I don't
Very
think
red
we are
buff
looking
होगा
at too
यार
much
यहाँ पे
aggression from
मम्मा
Zohan. Like
बेचारा वाया
eventually
चल
will
तो
be
खेलने का
scaling,
है भाई
right?
यार
They want to scale very expensive picks as well. But honestly speaking,
Uh-oh.
oh, look at
Alti
that!
wait गयो
Oh, the Raging
रेड
Sandstorm.
लॉक दे यार
Absolutely.
यो
Empty,
रेडियम
not
ले
empty, but Apex this time. But again, they want to go in with the Phantom Execution as
रेडियम
well.
ला
And
रोक
Radiant
यार
wants to go
रेडियम
for
ला
the
रोक
chase. Cannot really find that. The stun
मर
there.
गया रेडियम
And Elu there as well.
मोर
Prime
है
time to dish out the
तेरे
damage. And the
Oh!
ओवर
first
कमिट
blood will be drawn out by 4U. That's the first point
79
on the
वर्सेस
scoreboard.
लाइट चाहिँ कुन च्यानलमा हो
That's definitely a
त्यो
good
साउथ
first
एसियाको खै
through
कुन चाहिँ
onto the
टुर्नामेन्ट
bot lane,
भइरहेको
and
रहेछ
nonetheless, even
सबै
though it is
साउथ
a
एसियाको
10k
कन्ट्रीबाट दुईटा
utility
टिम
onto
रहेछ
the
अनि यताबाट
Iridium,
चाहिँ ल्याड
but
इन्भेस्ट
still
सेप्टेम्बर
gonna
9
be
छ
okay.
नेपालबाट
But now, even though they lose out,
इन्डियाबाट
remember
चाहिँ
SHUL
को
still
छ
have a spacing to
रोमकोमहरूको
play with
टिम हुन्छ
because
जस्तो
of their
इन्डियाबाट
pick.
यस
I cannot stretch
रोमकोमहरूको
this
टिम
far enough, but the
सेक्रेट
Khalid
छैन
and
होला
the Kami altogether is always definitely
अनि
gonna be a really
भुटानबाट
good
चाहिँ
objective wins
आइएसएफको
in
टिम
comparison to the Hilos
अनि
and
बङ्गलादेशबाट
but the first, I
त्यही
think,
अस्ति ह्यान्डसम
priority
फाइनल
for
भएको जुन टिम थियो त्यही
Asuna
टिम छ
will be the
बङ्गलादेशमा
Sky Pierce, a very definite
सो त्यो गेम हेर्नु
choice here.
तिनीहरूको
He's
हेर्नु नि
gonna
मजा
be the
आउँछ
soul damage dealer in comparison to Johan, who have
बडे
a
एडभान्स गरेर
scaling
थ्याङ्क यू
versus
सो मच है
Sandstorm being used for defensive
थ्याङ्क यू सो
maneuver.
मच
Look at
केटा
that.
The bravest spider there, but I think so they can convert so easily until and unless SDUL just oversteps their bound.
को मऱ्यो
And so far
भर्खर
that just
रेडियम
happened
मरे
once, and they got punished.
तिमीले अल्ट हान्यो
That was actually, I feel like, as HUL, they want to play aggressive, right? Because
तर लेट गेम त
they have a lot
फाइदा
of
हुन्छ
that
यार
need
यो
for
जोहानको
aggression
टिमलाई
since the early in the
अर्लीमै
game.
सक्नु पर्छ
And
गेम यो
Johan
एपेक्सहरूले
understand this very well. They don't want to
टर्टलमा
go for that
इन्भेट
kind of aggression.
टर्टलमा
They
इन्गेज चाहिँ
need
गर्न बाँच्नु
to step
यिनीहरूले
back just a little bit because they are not actually
रिट्री
behind it.
हान्नै
They
दिएछ
might
भने
want to
कस्तो
consider
जोन
this
हानेको
turtle.
यार
Look
त्यसलाई
at that.
बिचारा
Oh, again, the RWM will be dropped down. Zohan are forced to go back.
एपेक्स
But still, they want to fight. Apex is low on
एपेक्स
HP.
मऱ्यो
Still trying to survive that.
ब्याकलाइन
Here on
जोन
the
हानिदिरहेछ
backline, Apex
एन्टीले
will be falling in the hands of Dusty Mizzo, but they're still
डस्टी
going
मिजो
for
मऱ्यो
more. Miz is low
ओ डस्टी
himself,
मिजो
but still Apex
वाट
is
द
team.
फक के हानेको त्यसले
Oh my
कसरी
goodness.
बाँच्यो त्यो डस्टी मिजो
Survives that, and still SDUL didn't want to punish here. Elu will be overstepping his boundaries and will be punished. Rational
ला
disconnect. Elu 4 will
फेरि
be
इन्गेज
brought back.
गरेकै यिनीहरूले
Oh,
ब्याड
Double for
इन्गेज है
Asuna.
जितिरहेको बेला
2 stacks for the Sky Pacer from
तर
Mr.
लापु
Asuna
कसरी
onto
बाँच्यो
this
यार
Kami.
डस्टी मिजो
Definitely
द
well
गोट
done.
एक्सपी
Well
एभर
cooked, I mean. But that was SHUL trying to perform so well onto
लापु
the
लापु
heroes
त
that they've
त्यस्तै हो
got
क्या पागल हिरो हो
from
केटा
and
हो
that is definitely going to be a good start for right now. NT with the dominance eyes will not be dying anytime soon with the hybrid that he have. And Sky Pacer 2 stacks already for Asuna, so they can go for the aggression. But for you though, he got
लापु
the
लापु हो कि
NT
क्या हो
kill.
केटा एक्सपी
Meanwhile,
को
for
गोट
the War X is going to be the first win for Dusty Mizo.
अहिले
That's
त
going to be a
लापु
little
लापु
bit
नै
of
हो
an
पागल खेल्छ
engagement tool that
एक्सपीमा
you want to go for.
लापु
Full ranking
लापुलाई
still into the hands of Radium onto this
फिट
Esmeralda.
भयो भने लापु
Follow
लापु
up
त
by
1v5 नै
Asuna, of
हानिदिन्छ
course, and it's all actually
तिमीले
SHUL.
फर्स्ट
So
आइटम
this is
स्काई
going to be
बनाएको
very
छ
direct. They want to play it safe. They
यता
need
त
to farm
लापु
for
के पनि छ
time.
स्मेल
But
पनि
the
छ
thing is,
युरानस
they
पनि छ
have
यार
another Yishun Shin, another scaling hero onto the jungle.
अनि
So it's
चिनाहरू
into the
लास्टै
hands of
एन्टी लाइफ स्किल
Elu
आइटम
to
चाहिन्छ
try to
दुईजना
protect both of these
यो जोहानको टिम होला
backliners, and it's gonna be a
स्मेरी
lot
युरानस
on his plate.
मेल ढान्ने
One turret
गाह्रो छ
down onto the bottom lane. SHUL, they are still ahead onto the goal.
Yep, and so far I think they are playing for the objective. They're not really just forcing those fights. They saw that they cannot really punish or they cannot really force their way in. And afterwards, I think pushing down the
कन्सिल
bot
हाने
lane in tier
एपेक्स
1 was the
माथि
best choice. But
ओ
again, top lane
माय
1v1,
गॉड
Prime
के
is
हानेको
really low on
यसलाई
HP
त
against
Oh,
impossible for him to get out of that. But one more turret falls. That is another tier 1 being taken down.
कसरी
At this
मारेछ
point,
यार
Zohan,
स्मेरी
they
युरानस
are on the defensive, but Blade can
एपेक्स
finally
बटमा
push one
गयो
turret until and unless
ल
it
यसलाई
becomes
वाइसले वान युआर
Apex
मार्न
comes
सक्छ
and
सक्दैन हेर
just makes him force back. But I think he will be able
त्यसले
to at
ट्राई गर्छ
least
क्या वान युआर
can
मार्न
he find an
एपेक्सले
escape because at the same time you can see Jay will be taking down the
फ्लिकर हान्यो
turtle, but the traceless will be used perfectly to time it out. But can he find an escape 1v1 once again? But
रेडियो
Radiant is finally trying to chase him down. Where the Starfall will go in and find that kill.
बाँचे पनि नभने मलाई
That's jungle in
ब्रो
town.
केही
Blade
गर्न
no more on the
सक्दैन
map.
त्यसले त
RWM will be dropped down, but it will be instantly cancelled out because the rest of the team from SATUL will be back in the map. And team Zohan, they need to just play defensively. And
Anti?
he's very far ahead.
Flicker
And
छ
he
एन्टी
will be able
फ्लिकर
to
हान्यो
get the
एपेक्स एन्ड
climb
फ्लिकर
with the
दुईटा
Summon
फ्लिकर
Force,
बेट
but
भयो
he will not get the damage necessary to take anybody down. But with this,
भाइ
both the
जस्तै
teams
छ क्या
go
यिनीहरू
for
फ्रन्ट
the
लाइनमा मार्न गाह्रो छ
retreat.
हल्का लेट गेममै कुर्नु पर्छ
that's 2 turrets down for the side of Zohan, and it's going to be 1 down yet again as
रेडियम
with the discipline
लुक्स रस्टी
able to
नाउडेज
start off the team fights most of the time.
प्र्याक्टिस त
And the
गर्दैछ
rotation
अहिले
coming through
पछि
from
पछि आएर
Radium was perfectly on point. This is the synergy I was
बुट टाइममै
talking
होला
about
अहिले
that
सबजना
Zohan
सोलको
failed to
मेम्बरहरू
have. Dusty might be in trouble.
Yeah, this time again forced to use the Bravest Spider defensively. But you see one thing, right? The Esmeralda, even though spell in the early game, but it's working perfectly fine, right? From Radium, he's able to exert the pressure. He's able to go for those, defensive
रेडियम रे राम्रो खेलेको छ
maneuvers
गाइस मैले
where the side of
त्यो
Team Zohan
अर्ली
is
एक्चुअली
forced to
ओभरकमिङ हैन
respond back with something and
त्यो
using their
ठिकै छ
resources, and because of which they're losing sight of the most important thing. But
जेले त केही
again,
गर्नु नि
Dusty
परेको
Mizzo
छैन
is
त
in trouble. He uses the Mega
डस्टी
Spider to clear out
मिजो
the wave, but
मिस
he's
पनि
able
फर्स्ट
to
किल
just buy enough time for his team to just be there.
नाइस ट्राई नाइस
He
ट्राई
cannot punish the members of SDUL who already has a stunning
यो
4.7k goal
रानासको
lead.
ओरेको लायो लेन्सको
Yep,
गुड कोर्स
that's definitely going to be a good goal lead that they have right now. It's going to be very dire for Johan to try to play it safe, but how can they play it
यिनीहरूको
safe
हेरित्र इभको
when there's
ड्यामेज आयो भने चाहिँ
SA2L
अति
always
दुखाउनु
diving into
थाल्छ
the back lines, always going in, trying to
म
engage
फार्मै
team fights
बनिँदैन
and
यिनीहरूलाई
winning out without any compensation? That is something that they want to do with this kind of picks that they have right now. Looking at the goal
स्क्रिन
difference so
मिलेको
far,
छैन केटा
it's
हो
all into
स्क्रिन
the
मिलेको
hands
छैन
of
रहेछ त
SA2L. Everyone is so farmed up to go for the goal blade. Oh my goodness, taken down easily. J Ho with the landslide, that is something that they not want to go for.
Prime might be in trouble, but able to get back. The traction pulse does connect, and ACWL, they do not force it out. You can see, right? They are aggressive, but they're aggressive for the good reason. They get one trade, then they go back. They just farm again and take down the objectives. That's what they're doing.
It's funnily enough, the movement speeds coming through from SA2L is definitely something that they have advantage of. There is an Aladdin, right? There is Apex onto the Khalid. There is Asuna, who can fly in and
स्पिन त
out, and there
कस्तो
is also
गाह्रो
Radiant with
हो
Sprint too. So whenever there is an good engage or a good compensation that Johan tries to look for, they always reach on time. That is the
केटा
definite source of the winning team fight that SHL have right now. Radium with the talisman and the oracle will be able to have a good advantage with the mana regeneration and the seal as well. Top lane though.
लेट्स गो
They want one more fight.
गेम
This
सपन
time though,
लागिसकेको छ यिनीहरूले
SWL, they want to go more deep, but
Eh?
alternate defense though, it's gonna be saving them even the glorious pathway. I was just thinking that they might just go in very
वो
deep,
स्क्रिन
but they're
बनाउनु
still
अँ
playing with
गाइस
discipline.
बिर्सिरा
Best thing to do, but with more waves coming down, you can already see J
जे हो
Ho
त टिकटक
going
देखाउँदैछ
in.
हाम्रो जे
Still,
हो
he'll not find that kill or the damage necessary, but at the same time, the side of Team Zohan, they need to defend this Lord, which is
जे
coming
हो त
down.
टिकटकर
The Holy Defense will all of them prop down with this push.
लेन्स
Yes, it
सर्ट
will,
काइरी
but will
काइरीको
Team
आत्मा
Zohan be
आइहाल्छ
able to
जस्तो यिनीहरूको
defend this one? I
लेन्स
think
सर्ट
they
खेल्ने बित्तिकै
can, but hold on to the inhibitors is still a question because side of Team
जोसेफ
SDUL,
बेटर
they're not really backing
मलाई
down. They're still
जोसेफै
trying to
भर
push
लाग्छ केटा
more,
हो
but the waves will be cleared out with the help
अहिले त
of
इन्डियाको नम्बर वान
Volume
जङ्गलर
and the
प्रोभाइडर
damage from Prime, but there are more waves
जोसेफ
cashing in. And with this, JHO is going in with the rest of the troop of SHUL.
कत्रो टाइम
They're
हानेका
going to be popped
यिनीहरूले
in, but the glorious path is slowing them down as well.
वान
The
एचपी
same
अस्न
so SHUL
ओए
they're on the map,
डस्टी
but
मिजो द गोटेड प्लेयर
Oh
right
my
now
god.
लेट्स
under
गो
chaos. Oh my goodness, but this will call them just go back out because Team Zohan, they know they should not force this more because they might lose their inhibitors.
That was amazingly well done by Dusty Muzo into the previous fight. They're able to chunk out those minions when there
लेट्स
was
गो
a
है
dive
गाइस
coming
लेट्स गो
through from
डस्टी
SHUL.
मिजो द
But
गोट
there was just one member down. Asuna is not the
जोसेफ
shutdown kill.
बर्जे मलाई
He's
त
two
गाइस
kill
जोसेफै
ahead,
लाग्छ फर
but
मी
apparently he hasn't gotten the killing spree,
बट
so that's
लेट
not
पुग्दैन
advantage
गाइस
just
लेट
yet.
पुग्न हल्का
The
गाह्रो
blue
छ
buff will be
लेट
gone yet
पुग्यो भने
again from the hands
चाहिँ
of Blade.
जोहान्टहरूलाई
This
जित्न
dude
सजिलो छ
is not
किनकि
really
यो
having a
कममा
good time because
यो सोलहरूको लेट
that's
गेममा
something you
त्यस्तो
really don't
कोही
have
छैन
when you are
यता
onto
हेरी
the Yishin
इभ
scene and
इभले
very, very
दुखाउँछ
behind onto the
वायसको पनि
goal
आइटम आइसकेको
and
छ
the levels too. So level damage taken onto the side
स्कोर
of
देखाएन
SHL
मास्टर
has
गाइस अब
been
सबै स्क्रिन ठिक छ
empty.
होइन केटा हो
That
सब
guy
चेक
cannot die
हाल्नु
anymore. This is the problem
केही प्रब्लम आयो
with
भने केटा
the
कमेन्ट सेक्सनमा
winners
भन्नु
here
न
who is ahead, who
मैले त
have the
नोटिसै
snowball
नगरेर
zoning
स्क्रिनलाई
on onto
उनीहरूलाई
him too. And now this time around, I don't think there is anyone from the side of Johan that can melt him down. The only factor has to be Prime onto the Harriet, and
केटा एकछिनमा
he's got to
नेपालीहरूको
meet
नि
the
गेम हुन्छ जस्तो
penetration too,
लाग्यो
and
एकछिन
he's
वेट
still
गरौँ
not onto the polycrystal just yet. He's very behind onto the goal. That's something you do not really want to see onto a Harriet. But if they are able to drag this game for a long, long time, they will be able to reach that pass. But the thing is, in real, SHUL, they are not making
यिनीहरूको
any
नाम
mistakes.
टुल होइन
That's the problem.
एसेट
Johan,
युएल रहेछ
sometimes they got to need
टुल
the
थियो होइन
opponent to
पहिला
make a
गाइस यिनीहरूको
mistake
नाम
for the
किन
winning
एसेट युएल
condition.
रह्यो
And SHUL, they are not doing any of that.
Yeah, I mean, this game is very objective focused, right? They are playing for the objectives much more than the kills, which is being shown on this board as well, right? 5
लर्डको
for 4 is the
प्लेयर
score. It's
हान्यो
very low
लर्ड
kill
लर्ड
pressure
फ्री
on the
लर्ड
map, but
पाइनाले
is enough for the side of Team
एपेक्सले
SHUL
इमो
to win
बनायो
out those
कसरी मार्छ
objectives, right?
एपेक्स
There are
अब
some
इमो
times
पनि
when they're
भयो
overstepping there, and they are getting punished for that. But at the same time, I think it's not so much of a disadvantage
8000
they're
गोल्ड लिड
putting
छ
themselves into because they
गाह्रो
are
छ गाइस
having the goal
कम्पेयर
lead
गर्न
completely in their side, and I think at this point, if they make a very major
Probably your
mistake,
lord
like
ma
you
duita
mentioned,
ini paunch होला
and
यार
taking and
solo
taking
ले.
it down, or even Luna falling, I think that's where the main issues will be starting for the side of Team
Solo
SHL
8-bit
because Zohan, they
combine
are
or
really playing it
8-bit
slow. They're just
भन्नु
waiting for the
8-bit
scaling, but
भनेको
so
solo
far,
team member
a
होला
long
guys.
way
Member
from
हो कि खै
what they need.
probably
Point.
management होला.
At one
Manager.
point of a time when the opponents are playing very slow and very behind, it just gets annoying, right? And you just want to go for the dive. And as actual, they are not doing any of that. They know J-Ho trying to go in. That's a lot of damage.
कत्रो ड्यामेज
Onto
हानेको
the
यार
spot rose for you. Almost dead. Another puncture would have done it,
मुनिको
right?
इनिप
But
गयो
has to get engaged though.
5 भयो क्या
Once again, the glorious path be used defensively. So is the
फ्लिकर
Zaru
हाने
Force. They're
यार
going
इभले
under the base. The
कस्तो
Lord will take
निकालेको
down the
बिचाराको
top
फ्लिकर
bot inhibitor. The mid one as falls as well.
दुईटा नि
And
पायो
with this, Team
गेम
SHL, they
सकेर
want to
त
push their lead. They want to end this game, but they're really pushing
डिफेन्स त
down
हान्दा छ
right on
इभले
towards just reaching back his
लापुले
HP. The
अल्ट
Lord is
हान्यो
not clear.
इभले अल्ट हान्यो
Team Zohan, they're still trying
मिडबाट
to go
आउँदैछ
for
अझै
more.
मिनियन
The RWM will be dropped down. And with this
मिडबाट मिनियन
team,
आउँदैछ
SHL, they're still trying to
वाइसएस
push
फल्ट
more, but they're not really getting the hit onto the base. They're
टरेटमा
just trying to
टरेटमा हाने ड्यामेज
lower
छैन
the HP
तिमी
down,
मात्रै हो
chip the
टरेटमा
HP
हान्न
down
मिल्ने
from the members of Team
लेन्स सर्ट पनि
Zohan.
हल्का
At
सानै
the same
रेन्ज हुन्छ
time, they are not really getting anything done in the base. They're just buying more time for them to clear the waves out. But
तिनटै नि
will it be
बच्यो
enough for them to end this game here,
किन
Swippy?
डस्टी मिजो फ्लिकर
I
छैन
don't really think so because there might be another engage coming.
डस्टी
Dusty
मिजो
Mizo trying to
मऱ्यो
go in. That's gonna be the raising sandstorm to the back. Rising Vex might be getting
एपेक्स गेममा गयो
caught.
डस्टी
He
मिजो
have the
डस्टी
immortality.
मिजो
Might be
मऱ्यो
take him down.
तिमीको फ्लिकर
Blade
छैन
with a kill. Asuna with another stack onto Dusty Mizo right now.
तिमीको फ्लिकर
NT
छैन छैन
might be in trouble yet again, but that's a lot of damage
रिसेट
coming
गर्छ
through
होला
from Asuna
किनकि
right now.
अब
All of the
तिनटै नि
inhibitors
पाइसक्यो
gone by the
अलरेडी
side of
सोललाई लास्ट एडभान्टेज
Zohan.
हुन्छ
They need to defend this, but good discipline coming through from SHUL. They backed away.
Yeah,
लेन्सको
they
ड्यामेज
backed
अति छ
away,
कि
and
केटा
that's the best
वारेक
thing because
स्ट्याकमा
if they
हान्छ
just,
लेन्स
like we
सर्टले
mentioned,
अझै
if they just
त्यसमाथि
try to overstep their bounds, they will be getting punished. And currently, the goal lead is
बेङ्गल सर्भर
almost of
हल्दी छ
10k. And
जोहानको
if
जोहान भने
they
ए
really
बेङ्गल
just give
सर्भर
the
हो गाइस
lead for Zohan, they can
बेङ्गल
easily come
सर्भरमा
back
कस्तो
because they just need a few
हगिरहेको
more items
जोहानहरू
before and
बेङ्गालकै
after
होइन र
which they can easily even burst down the tankier
आफ्नो
members
सर्भरमा त
because
हान्नु
most
पर्ने जस्तो
importantly,
लाग्यो
the damage needs to be on towards for you
एपेक्सले
and
हेप्टासिस बनाएको
Prime
छ
and
गाइस
even
अहिले देख
Blade,
खालिदमा
but
हेर न
I think most of them are close by to
Oh.
completing their build.
And this battle for Mr. Blade onto the Yi Shinshin, I think he really wanna go
साँच्ची
for a little bit
एपेक्सको
of very
टिमहरू
good damage
हारेको
onto the
वाला
side because of
टुर्नामेन्ट पनि
course
म लगाउँछु नि त
looking
गाइस
at the
यसको
chunky
जिरोको
members, right? The
यसमा चाहिँ
Thunderbolts
एपेक्सको
onto
टिम
the
हारेको
hands of
टुर्नामेन्ट हेरौँ है त
Radium. Wow, that's something I don't
त्यो
usually see
गेम
in
म
the
लगाउँछु
Radium.
हिजो
That's
हिजो कि
onto the table.
अस्ति
I hope
एपेक्सहरू
they
हारेको
got a
रहेछ
lot of
त्यो
stack
गेम
onto
लगाउँछु
that
म
because that's gonna be a lot of defense and a
यो
lot
गेम
of
सकेपछि
damage onto the basic attacks too. But yeah, he wanted to chunk down all of those the tankiness coming through from
गेट टु
SHUL.
नाइन
But I
आयो कि
don't think it's still gonna be enough. They're gonna be still needing a little bit of a time. 9k goal is what they have, and this is gonna be another 2k Lord advantage, 2k goal advantage from the Lord that SHUL will be bringing here. No inhibitors left, Simio, and if this Lord comes
Yeah.
in, it's
गाइस
not
को
still
नयाँ आउनु
evolved,
भएको छ केटा
but
हो
it's still gonna be
स्ट्रिममा लाइक
effective
गरिदिनु
one.
केटा हो 100 लाइक पुग्न
Yeah,
लागिसक्यो
because
अलरेडी लेट्स गो
they do have the wave clear, but they have to use all their abilities, all
तर
their
यो गेम
skills, all their
सकिन्छ जस्तो लाग्यो
resources
क्या
into
यस्तो हेर्दा
doing that. And at this point, I
एउटै
think it
युनिट
might be
छैन
too much of
कसरी
a hefty
डिफेन्ड
price
हान्छ
to actually go against with
एपेक्सको
because
फ्लिकर
of the
रन लाग्यो
damage the
फ्लिकर
side of Team
इन्गेज हान्छ
SHL
त्यसले
can
फ्लिकर
deal.
अल्टै
Last
हान्छ
time they were lucky
यहाँले
that the
इभलाई
turrets
मात्र
were
मार्न
there,
हान्छ
the inhibitors were there, but this time they won't be having that luxury anymore. As you can see, Jay already starting to deal the damage to
गाह्रो छ
Dusty
गाइस
Miz. So
डिफेन्ड
who is
हान्न
it
आई
gonna
थिङ्क
Lapu Lapu?
जिजी
Tanky member.
फेरि
Yep.
हेरौँ
Lord
कस्तो
coming crashing down.
मिराकल प्ले हान्छ
It might look to an end.
रेडियम
That might
हेरौँ
be possible and coming through. The
लड
smart
होला
boy still
हानिदिरहेको
alive
छ
off the
रेडियमले
death.
ब्याकलाइन जोन
Dusty
गराएको छ डस्टी मिजो फ्लिकर हाने त्यसले तिमीले फ्लिकर हान्यो ओइ
on
डिफेन्ड
the
हान्न छ
base,
स्टिल
zoning away everyone from the
तिमीलाई
table right
पर्फेक्ट जोन
now.
हान्न
It's
छ
gonna be the Zuma fighting
एपेक्सले
for the
फ्लिकर
gold
अल्टी
as well. The sun
तर
coming
नो
through.
ब्याकअप नो
It's gonna
ब्याकअप
be
टु
Apex
डिप
in trouble, taken down. He will be the one, the first to remove. The lore is cleared up, but NT
हाइलस
and
हाइलस
Radium
मरेको
trying to go in for more. 1 million is still available.
स्टिल
They
मिलियन आउँदैछ
are
गाइस तिनटा
able to
मिलियन
clear
आउँदैछ
it out. Zohan
डस्टी मिजल
still
प्रोबाइल
getting it
इन्गेज
away.
हान्छ फ्लिकर
Dusty
हान्छ
trying
उसलाई
to go in. He might be getting
Oh
gunned down.
no!
The flicker and the stun lock connect will
Lapu
not stand.
Lapu!
Is a successful defense coming through for as well for you
Ready?
right now. Might be in trouble. He's
Lapu
gonna be
Lapu ले
taken
लास्ट
down with the
डुबायो
shuffle, but it's gonna be another engage
प्राइम
coming through.
प्राइम
The blood
प्राइम
away will be
प्राइम
blocked as well.
प्राइम
J-Hole
ड्रिंक
tried to go in,
प्राइम
but
ड्रिंक
taking very low
प्राइम
percentages
ड्रिंक
away.
प्राइम
But the
ड्रिंकले
fight is
हानेको
completely wide open. Will they be able to focus on that?
गाइस
The base
सक्यो
is
सक्यो
running away.
सक्यो
J-Hole taken down. Will
प्राइम
they be able to
प्राइम
end
केएसआई
this?
प्राइमले
Yes,
हानेछ दिरा
that is FHUO winning the game against
दिस इज
Zohan.
गाइस वेल प्लेड सोल
Oh my
नाइस
goodness.
ट्राई
Yeah.
हाम्रो
They
खोरे
were like so
जोहान्डरले
focused on the kills here, but
म त डिफेन्ड भएर
eventually they were
सोचिरहेको
able
क्या
to push
त
the base
लापु
too. But
लापु रहेछ
could
नि त
have been a
नास्टी
potential
लापु
comeback
लापुले
that we could
लास्टमा
have
थ्रो
seen from
हान्दे
the side of Team Zohan, but it
डिफेन्ड
was
भएको थियो
not
यार
really
बिचारै
enough. They
इभलाई
could
अगाडि
not
बोलायो
clear
होला
the minion waves in
इभलाई त
time,
कस्तो हान्यो
because of
फ्लिकर
which
हान्यो
they lost their base crystal. The Nexus was completely
प्राइमले
wide
के
open
गरेन
that
गाइस
match
हेरिटको
without
नाम
inhibitors.
प्राइम थियो त्यही भएर
Impossible
प्राइम
for them to
प्राइम
do
भन्दै थिएँ म
much. And because of
Let's
which
go.
they were
Anti
able to win
XP
this
gap.
game. But imagine getting the player
Zero
of the
zero three
match
by
with the
MVP पाए
KD
आज
of
भाई.
033.
What
Man, oh man.
the
What?
hell? Bro?
0-0. Okay, okay. It's a funny story that we saw,
Damage
right?
खा रहा
There wasn't a lot of kills in
Player of
this
the
game
match, the
because
goated player,
for
Anti.
SH12, they want to go aggressive since the start, and
Bob.
John
Oh,
were
wait.
like,
Oh,
nah,
kill the same
man,
to
we're
the
not falling
guys.
into your
Kill the
trap.
same to
But
the
still,
yeah. 88
how will
sir.
you, even if you are not taking any kind of
Like build him with the let's go. Zero ले पक्के आइटम स्वाइप गर्यो होला हैन एउटा यसको आइटम कपी भएको छ 13,000 मा इसमें म थन्डर वेव बनाइरहेको छु इसमै नै पाउनु पर्ने थियो र हामीले कि 214003 प्रोबेबली ड्यामेज धेरै खाले युरानस त्यही कारणले पाला एरिक 116
risk, you are gonna be in that risk of
तर
losing
कम ब्याक
the
हान्थ्यो
war.
होला
And I
डिफेन्ड
feel
हान्थ्यो
like, it would have been
10
better if
टर्न मेले टिकट
Johan
आयो
were going for the
लापुले
risk on,
नट ब्याड लास्टमा
attacking
एउटा
one
थ्रो
member
भयो
at a time and trying to go for a one person, right? If they had engaged on one person and
गाइस
if
रोको है
it
त
is
यो
one tanky
यो
member,
टुर्नामेन्ट
I feel like they could have found more.
यो टुर्नामेन्ट भएको थियो क्या कहिले हो प्रोबेबली को हो कुन बेला होइन भएको थियो त्यही हो के धेरै
So that will be giving you
यही
the
होला गाइस त्यही
additional
होला
damage as well. So I think the
ओके
team Elicivity Esports, they will be trying to mark out
अहिले
your
स्क्रिनहरू
goal
सबै
winner,
ठिक छैन
and there
एकछिन
you
चेक
go.
हान्ने क्या हो
Marksman is
केही
coming up
प्रब्लम
with
होइन कम्प्लिट
crisis.
सेक्सन
Will
होला
be picking up one of the
यतिखेर होला
signature
रोकै
pick that is going
into the start, and both the junglers are taking up their aggro. Are we
ल
ready?
If you have three rock hard
यही हो गाइस
players
यही
in
गेम हो
the front line, she
एपेक्सको
just nerfs
गेमहरू
them quite a lot.
एपेक्सको
So
टिम
the
भर्सेस
main
रोमकमहरूको
point would be
दुईटै
Asuna
टिम लास्ट
followed
स्ट्रङ हो
by
इन्डियाको
Dijon,
जो गेम हेर्दै
by the Wazes. But then again, we have anti on the Dijon as well. So you would want to be protecting Kimi into the backline as well. So of course they will be banning out the Khalid to reduce the chances of Kimi getting poked around.
ड्राफ्ट स्किप लेट्स गो गाइस ड्राफ्ट स्किप
And that's
ड्राफ्ट स्किप ड्राफ्ट स्किप ड्राफ्ट स्किप
the my others. So quite
के लिए अब सीधै डाइरेक्टली होइन क्या रोमकमको आर्लट है रोमकमको आर्लट युरेनस गोल लेट्स गो कहिले इसमें गोल कहिले युरेनस गोल किङ रेडियम लेट्स गो एपेक्स अन माइनोटर गुनिबर जङ्गल गुनिबर जङ्गल त्यही भएर लुनास प्युरिफाई भनेको थियो गुनिबर भएर ठिक छ प्युरिफाई
itemization
बेट हाने
priority is in the line as well for their side.
रोमकम बेटर फर यो रोमकम मलाई नि बवाल लाग्छ गाइस एक्सपीमा वाइल्ड कम्पिटिसन छ उता के भन्छ इन्डियामा रोमकम भयो अनि विचहरूको एक्सपी मिलियो नि बवाल छ अनि यो एन्टी नि राम्रै छ यस्तो रेट हान्नु पऱ्यो भने चाहिँ म रोमकम होला नम्बर 1 अहिले एक्सपीमा इन्डियाको
That is a very interesting round. You've got two fighters who can keep healing on in the team fights, and then you add in a Minotaur on top of that. Like, dang, that is something fun to see, because this, ladies and gentlemen, like we told you, this is the matchup everyone has been waiting for, and if things go according to the scene,
लेट्स गो केटा लेट्स गो गेम सेक्रेट साइन भर्सेस सोलहरूको अस्तिको गेममा गाइस आज रिप्ले हेरेर त्यसको मजा आउँछ केटाहरूले देखेको छैन होला यो गेम मजै हुन्छ यो गेम पनि स्पिक इङ्ग्लिस रे लेट्स गो गाइस सेक्रेट साइन भर्सेस सोल गेम 1 दिस इज रिप्ले गाइस not live.
If we reach 500 viewers, we're gonna increase the 10 to a 25. So make sure to
Secret Sign like God like sponsor हान्ने हाल्ला छ वो God like त नम्बर 1 स्पोन्सर हैन इन्डियाको
222 and counting. So
is God like number 1 sponsor of India number 1 or
want those 3 diamonds all together,
or
right?
soul
Back to the
यो God like I guess Jonathan ले गर्दा होला नम्बर 1 छ होला अहिले टाइपमा जोनाथन ले गर्दा के टुर्नामेन्ट हो गाइस इन्डियाको टुर्नामेन्ट हो प्राइस पुल 4 लाख छ यो टुर्नामेन्टमा फर्स्ट लाइन टोटल प्राइस पुल 4 लाख आइएनआर 4 लाख आइएनआर भन्ने नेपाली कति हो
quick to let
500
the
लाख
aggression. Of course, it's
होला
Van,
I guess
but
गन
like I told you,
हल्का धेरै हो
Van is to be trusted with his life for that Kimi pick. So of course we are gonna be seeing a little bit of
एपेक्स
aggression. Oh,
पोक हान्ने छ
see
वाइल्ड
that definitely. However, they're just gonna be making it out alive. But the mid
गुनिबर
control
त्यहाँ खाँदैछ
definitely
माथि
into the hands of SSC.
गुनिबर 4 पुग्यो
Definitely.
जे हो
And
पनि
Emblem
4 पुगिसकेको छ
priority. It
गाइस
seems like
अलरेडी
Van is just planning to go for a full
एन्टीलाई
damage
ग्याङ्क हान्न आएको छ
rather
यता
than a bit of
सक्सेसफुल
sustain.
ग्याङ्क होला
So
त
the sustain would probably
मोर
go
एन्टी
minus
एन्टीको थर्ड
and
स्किल
go
छैन
for that antidote.
हेर्नु पर्यो
Hands of SS.
कहाँ हाने थर्ड स्किल ओके गाइस
Definitely. And Emblem priority. It seems like Van is
थर्ड
just
स्किल यहाँ
planning
भर्खर
to go
हाने
for a full
भर्खर हान्यो
magic
कल दियो भने
rather
थर्ड
than
स्किल
a
हान्यो
bit
भनेको
of
रोमकमले
sustain. So the sustain
यहाँ
would
थर्ड स्किल
probably
नभएर मरेर
oh
रहेछ
my goodness. Apart from that antidote.
यो जङलाई मारेको छ गेटा हो वाइस क्वालिटी
Easy burst from Van Satoru right there. But is SS gonna retaliate? Are they gonna go in for more? Artorio tries
एपेक्स
to look
छिर्यो
for the
फेरि
taunt, misses it. Oh, Apex getting
एपेक्सको
melted, but
फ्लिकर
one
छ
shocker lands onto two,
फ्लिकर
but
छ
Van
फ्लिकर
also gets
वाइस
misses
मरे
it.
रे
Oh, Apex getting melted though, one shocker
ओए
lands onto two,
गुनिबरले
but
हानेको रहेछ
Van
नि त
will
अल्टी
get the kill easily onto Jay right there.
वाइसेस र
And the priority right before
वाइसेस
the
र
turtle
जङ
builds
बढेको
the
गाइस
skills
टोटल
landing
लगाउने
on
फ्री
the
टोटल फर
Violet Requiem all
सेक्रेट
together,
टाइम
which means it gives them the chance of taking
टेल
the
अस
turtle
समथिङ
without
अबाउट
even
पेन
getting a
सीड
contest from the side of SC.
Sid is
Well,
currently in US,
Cybertrine
guys.
really
He's
off
not
to
playing
a
ML, I guess.
great start for now.
Probably he's playing in
Definitely, and
North America
SC2 do
server.
need to realize that their main damage source comes from the Lunox and the Ascension. So for that, they need to open up space for Jay to
नेपाली
farm
प्लेयरले
out
खेल्न
as
मिल्दैन
much
इन्डियन
as
टिममा
possible. Things would look very difficult though if
इन्डियन टिममा
you know,
खै गाइस
Bid
थाहा छैन
or
नट पिक्स
Fate
येट
get
प्रोबाब्ली
some
पछि
early
मिल्छ होला
kills
अहिले
because
त थाहा भएन
they
मलाई नि
cannot be stopped once they start to snowball. So converting that, SHUL definitely needs to take it slower. They need to look for pickoffs in the early game because that is the best they can do.
फ्यान
So
साथको रोल इज
nonetheless,
अल्सो गुड
something like this
गाइस यो
happens.
रोस्टर
Van
राम्रै छ
now
हाम्रो
forced to
सेक्टर
pop out the
साइनको टिम
brilliance,
ओइ
while
मा जङलाई
Empty
फेरि
gets
मारे त
absolutely bursted down right in matter of
जङ
seconds
मरे एपेक्स नि
along
गयो
with Apex.
ओइ
Really
डोमिनेटै
good
हान्छ क्या
follow-up
यहाँ
coming in from the side of
रेडियमलाई नै
Cybertrine,
हान्दैछ
not
फेटले
leaving any one of them single
के इन्ट्रेस्टिङ
throughout the whole map. One is there,
अब
they have
इन्भेट
the
इन्भेसन
follow-ups
आइसक्यो ओइ
also
मारे क्या
together.
फेरि
But look at that,
ओइ
Van
अल्टी
Satoru
हग्यो
though.
अल्टी हग्यो भ्यान सातो रोलले
Jump Jay here.
मर्थ्यो होला
Does
त्यो
not
अल्टी
have the
लाग्यो
damage yet. Radium getting a bit chunked down. Fate already has the Sky Piercer, and if Radium makes a little mistake, he's gonna get bursted down.
टुर्नामेन्टको लागि
Xerax
कति
is
तयार छ
hitting
नि
perfect
टुर्नामेन्टको लागि गाइस हामी
on
एभ्री डे
point.
प्र्याक्टिस
But
गरेर
Team
एभ्री डे
Society
प्रोभाब्ली
disengage
हामी
for now.
12 गेम त टुर्नामेन्ट लगमै हुन्छ
Certainly, they need to disengage
सो
as of
त्यही
now. But looking at
दिनको
the gold
7-8
ranking,
घन्टा
Van
भनौँ न
Satoru, he
खेलेर
does
हुन्छ
have the
भनौँ
top gold as of
आज
now. Being that he's a
चाहिँ
jungler
स्क्रिम
as
थिएन
well, he's not going to be struggling with the builds even
एउटा
a
स्क्रिम
little
थिएन
bit.
त्यही
But
भएर
long term out
स्ट्रिम
here,
गरेर नभए स्ट्रिम गर्न मिलेन
Oh, good
टाइम
engage
नभएर
coming in from both the teams with the Black Dragon into the back line. You know, and Fury saves Apex's life though. Revitalized from
ओइ
Art right there.
गाउँ
Tries to go in with
बाजे
Charlotte, but has to back off because
भोलि
your
यार
team
बर्थडेको दिनमा नि
decides to
स्क्रिम
go
छ
in
गाइस
for a
सो
full-on
खेल्नुपर्छ
engage as
होला
the turtle is
स्क्रिम
already
सकाएर
going to be
बाहिर
up
जाउँ
in a
भन्नु
second.
yep, certainly second turtle up for the
विज
grabs
द टप
all
इन्डियन टिम
together. And this time, once again, Van
टप इन्डियन
Satoru
टिम
out there.
Oh, the final
भेरी हार्ड यार
smash
टप
coming
इन्डियन
in
टिम
from Romcom right there. Absolute
टप
demolition coming in from the side of Sacred
3
Shrine.
सम्म
Had
भन्न
free
सक्छु
access to the turtle, but
लाइक
rest
टप
of them
1 आई डोन्ट नो
destroyed
गाइस
tier
टप 1
1
राइट
onto
नाउ
mid lane. Completely
maybe after
taking control
tournament
of
we
the
will know
map right
who will
under
be top
5
1
minutes.
of India
6-0-0. This is something
right now I guess
amazing
top
from
3 will be
Sacred Shrine.
which team
And
RNTX
almost a 4K
Soul
goal lead in their hands
and the next
already.
Sacred
Taking
Shrine
the mid tier is
I don't know
already
about
a
top 1
huge
guys
achievement. You get that liberty of
tough competition छ
you know,
last competition
going
छ
around
इन्डियामा
through
so
the
I
whole
don't know guys
jungle
wait
more freely. Looking at the itemizations as well, most of the
like क्या
first
देख रहे
items have
भाई
been,
ओ
you know,
Sacred
out
Shrine
here.
versus Soul
Been
replay
engaged.
भाई
Oh, Van gets
कैसे
melted
हार गए
down
भाई
though.
Soul
Anti with a quick
मैं
little
replay देख रहा हूँ
petrified
भाई
ray coming in onto Van, but Radium here getting the same mirror rotation on his pace, but him being a
तिमी कुन
Uranus might
टिमबाट
just
हो
be able to tank it out and
तिमी
defend the tier 2, while SHUL looks for the tier 1
तिमीहरूको लाइक
up
गेम भाज
onto the
गेम
lane. However,
यति बेला देखाएर जसलाई
Sacred
रोक्कै गाइस
Shrine
यो गेम
definitely
सकेपछि
has the turret advantage.
तिमी
Two turrets
नसुनेको टिममा गएको छ गाइस
secured by them while they are trying to look
टप
for
प्रोमोटर
more
को हो इन्डियाको
defending. And
टप
again,
प्रोमोटर
Art,
एपेक्स गाइस
okay,
नो डाउट
Asuna has to pop out the brilliance here, but he cannot really make it out alive. Fractured Pulse.
असुना एपेक्स 3 मैन अल्टी युज ऑन
Fury now
फॉलो
on
अप
everyone. Anti finds
Let's go, Granzer murder, get out. Oh, Kimi try, nice try, nice try. Come back and try, get out. Radium! No, man, no. No purify. Purify 10 minutes, 2 जना purify गयो. Radium loss now.
Honestly, for the side of
Guys,
SADUL, their comp is a bit
Kimi
mid to late.
sky वाला
Lisa
छैन हैन
knowing
Granzer ले
that
बनाला
second
जस्तो.
shrine, they are
The
taking
blue of the
advantage
gato
of
कच्चा.
the early game into their hands.
Vasily
Not
recall
giving
हाने
the
न.
sacred still
सबै
less
बुझ्दै गरा
SADUL
चले.
the
यो
chance
पनि
to
चेक
even
गर्छ.
get around. But
गरे चेक.
Vensatoru
जे
out
हो?
here trying to. Oh my goodness, 1-for-1, still following up.
Oh my
And
god. खोजी खोजी हाने यार यसले त.
But looking at the heal ranking, of course, it's gonna be a Uranus that's gonna be healing quite a lot. But top
जी
lane
भाई
as
गाटो
well,
को
right?
ओपी.
Complete domination from the
गाटो
side
कैसे
of
बच रहा है
Team
भाई 1 एचपी
Sacred
पे.
Shrine, not giving SA Duel the chance to even get
एंटी
back
को मार के निकल
onto
भी गया.
their own feet. The goal lead is almost
गाटो की हीरो
5.5k,
लाइक
and
यस्तो
third
ट्र्यास
kill
हिरो हो नि
is
गाइस.
up for grabs once
मर्दै
again.
नमर्ने
Still not
यसलाई हान्यो भने
looking
उल्टै हान्ने के
great.
कस्तो
They
हिरो
are
बनाएको यार
missing out.
मुन्टलले.
Obviously, like I told you, they need to create space
ब्रेन
for
डेड
Yi
हिरो.
Xingqiang. They
लास्ट
need
पे ब्रेन डेड
to
सो
give
गाटो
him the
कच्चा था.
time to farm up. It's 7 minutes, and he's
Congratulations
at
for
level
qualifying. ISF.
9
Thank you so much,
already,
guys.
and
Thank
that
you
is
so
not
much.
good for Yi Xingqiang to be. And he should have been at least a level 12 or 13 had the farming gone smoothly. But of course not.
Congrats, die.
Capcom are like
Congrats, die
just so
ISF
in
में.
their
Thank you,
faces
Armizir
all the
bhai.
time, giving Fate the space and Bid the space, and like Bid hasn't been taken down even once, despite there being a Yi Xingqiang and a Trident. So that goes to say a lot about the fact that SS are completely dominating this game as of right now, and they need to keep doing this if they want to end it under the 12-minute mark.
Guys, नेपालीहरुको
Honestly, after
टुर्नामेन्ट
12
पनि स्टार्ट
minutes, you
भइसकेको
never
रहेछ.
know when the
तर नेपालीहरुको
item
गेम चाहिँ छैन
spike just
अहिले.
comes in,
कस्तो
right? The
भइरहेछ?
lore spike from the side of SAUL as
इन्डिया
well. You
र
would
कस्तो
never know
भइरहेको?
when it just starts to hit, and
इन्डिया
they
र
would
श्रीलङ्काको
completely
भइरहेछ.
get it
तिनीहरुको गेम त नहेरौँ
managed
होला.
to recognize that
अहिले
as well.
नेपालीहरुको
But
भइस हेरौँ
in
न.
the meantime, they are trying to pop out one more tier turret onto their hands, but Fade out here. Okay, still he does have quite the
वान साइडै हानेर छ गाइस
quite
अहिलेसम्म
the
त.
mobility, so he would still
यस्तो
be safe. And
कमब्याक
I
हान्न
like that
गएछ
he's
किनकि
keeping a safe distance as well.
रेन्जरले किल पायो भने त
Still,
लास्टै ब्लक
SADUL,
हुन्छ.
they want to force a trade
रेडियम
out, but
छिर्यो
they
पछाडिबाट.
can't really.
Oh, but
सोल
look at
इन्भेजन
Anti
ट्राई
being
गरेर
able
रहेछ.
to go in and find somebody. Radium
एपेक्सलाई
already
पक्रियो
there.
गुनिबरले.
Can't knock
एन्टीले
down
पछाडि एक्लै
anyone.
हेरिरहेछ.
Verify on the bid.
बिड
Anti
मर्छ.
trying his
मर्यो नि
best,
बिड.
but the damage,
एपेक्स मर्यो.
from Fate and Bid is too much
एन्टी
for
नि
him to
मर्यो.
handle, while Fate takes down Anti.
जे
Back
होल.
into the
ओ
fight.
माय गॉड वाइप्ड आउट हो
Generating
क्या?
in the back line,
वाइप्ड
and
आउट होला यार
Anti is
केटा हो.
down. Taking down
वाइप्ड
the
आउट
rom-com.
वाइप्ड.
Fate finds the double onto Radium. And
फकिङ
now the
ट्रिपल किल
triple
50
to
ट्याग पाएर
Arsenal.
स्क्याएको त्यसले.
Full on wipeout. Just before the Lord
मिजी त
comes in
इन्डियन
to
होइन र गाइस
bless
इन्डियन हो
his
मिजोरी.
sacred shrine, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and
Honestly,
gentlemen.
even look at the goal difference as well. They
Former
are
team
quite
of
in the lead,
Apex.
even
Oh
have the
guys, ready.
bounties in their
Oh
hands.
misery.
So one mistake, and it might be a game turner for the
I
side
see
of
my room ki active
SADUL. But
mas
right
ma
now,
room
the
खेल्दै
Holy
छु guys
Shields
ISF मा.
haven't popped off, and SS would
Apex to
be
Chakra
looking
sir.
to
Let's
go
go,
for
hey,
the Lord
let's
as of
go,
now,
kiddo.
keeping it a bit low profile
Miserily भने
as
guys, not me,
they
not
try
me.
to force out SADUL
I'm
from
straight,
their
I'm
base
straight.
as well. But Bit, the wingman as
आज
of
राति
now,
स्क्रिम छ.
8
आज राति
assists in
स्क्रिम
his hands
छैन
with
होला
a
guys
single
किनकि
talented.
बबी बब
But
बाहिर छ अहिलेसम्म.
looking at the
So
itemizations
probably
as
आज
well,
राति
most of
स्क्रिम
them are
हुँदैन होला.
halfway
हिजो
tuned
भएको थियो.
out,
कोसँग
and the Lord
विचहरुसँग
just
भएको
got
थियो.
melted out quite
स्कोर 2-2
quite
भएको थियो.
easily.
विचहरुले
So
कस्तो राम्रो खेलेको छ
definitely
अहिले.
huge goal
सँगै
difference,
बुट क्याम्पमा छ
almost
तिनीहरु.
10k.
So
And
यार राम्रो
SADUL
खेल्दैछ लास्टै.
still trying
ए
to
रोमकम
find a way out, but Romcom
गाटोकले अल्ट हान्यो.
Oh, bit of a
रोमकम
danger
मर्यो.
here. Rom-com gets taken down, but that's a 5v
एपेक्स एपेक्स
engage. All
एपेक्स.
resources getting used up. Apex getting melted now. The backup is
एपेक्स
here
एपेक्स
from the
बाँच्यो
side
होला.
of SS,
बाँच्यो
and
बाँच्यो बाँच्यो.
Apex is forced to flicker out.
रेडियम
But there we go.
पिर भएछ
Anti-will
पिर.
engage onto Radium. Can he make it
नाइस
out
नाइस
alive?
नाइस.
Thankfully,
एकजना मर्यो
he
जे
does,
होस्.
because the Lord is on its
गुड
way,
ट्रेड
ladies and
सोलको लागि.
gentlemen. The first Lord of the game.
होरा छोडेको.
Can SA2L
होरा
defend
छोडेछन्
their
गाइस.
inhibitors, or
हामी
is their
होराबाटै हो.
force gonna take
आइएसएफ मा
them
नेपाल
down
रिप्रेजेन्ट
in a
गर्ने होस्.
matter
त्यही भएर
of
अर्को
seconds?
नाम हुँदैन. जस नेपाल
that
हुन्छ.
is something that
होरा
we
लेफ्ट
are
गर्छन्
looking
गाइस.
quite
होरामै हो
forward
हामी.
to as well.
होराबाटै
Blue
खेल्दा हो.
knocks out here with his
आइएसएफ मा चाहिँ
second
कन्ट्री
item, you
रिप्रेजेन्ट
can say.
टुर्नामेन्ट भएर
Almost
नेपालको नाम राखेर.
not counting the boots, but oh,
ओइ
Ventador.
मोरे रेडियम प्युरिफाई थिएन है
Oh,
साच्चै.
definitely
उडाइदिएर
finds
प्युरिफाई
Radium
छैन भने
getting
बित्तिकै
flashing
पनि.
balls as well. Brilliance getting used up by Asuna early on. Support
नाइस
looking
खेल्दै
for
यार
the
सेक्रेट
trying to go
फाइनली.
in. A very deep engage coming in from the side of SS. really
Oye,
well defend this. No,
Liga roll
this
हान्यो
is
हो
why
अहिले
we're picking
आलुले
Timmy
कत्रो रेन्ज
Turns to
आएको
half. Can
Liga roll
SC
हान्यो
well
रहेछ
defend
oh
this? No,
my
they
god
cannot. The final
18-3
slash
score
from the Rhapsody with Death Sonatas. Fate
nice wow
rom-com end things once and for
nice
all.
kill there
The
Sacred Sign guys
victory
nice
belongs
try
to
nice try so
Sacred Shrine as they move up to the
Sisters
2-0 bracket.
यो Sisters हो probably त्यही भएर still तिनीहरू टुर्नामेन्ट नै छ एक गेम मात्रै हार्यो हो त्यही भएर केही हुँदैन एक गेम हार्यो Best room right now, best room probably Grok and Gartuk. Communication मिलाउनु पर्यो आइएसएफको लागि Hey guys, bootcamp हुने कुरा छ let's see bootcamp भयो भने सजिलो हुन्छ खेल्न टुर्नामेन्टको बिचमा हिरो आयो भने टिमको प्रिपरेसन र ड्राफ्ट टाइममा इफेक्ट गर्छ यस गाइज अभियसली इफेक्ट गर्छ नि किनकि हामी युज टु हुँदैन त्यो ड्राफ्टमा पहिला पालि नि कुन चाहिँ बेला हो एमएससीकै टाइममा हो एमएससी जाँदाखेरि हामी लाइक नयाँ इम्लेमहरू आएको थियो त्यति बेला कुन इम्लेम वार क्राई आएको थियो अनि त्यही भएर भनौँ त्यति बेला कोच थियो अनि कोचले यस्तो भनिदिन्छ वार क्राईको बारेमा होइन भर्खरै आएको थियो क्या टुर्नामेन्टको स्टार्टिङभन्दा एक हप्ता अगाडि आएको थियो त्यही भएर कोच भएको पनि लास्टमा फाइदा थियो पुरै नलेज छ होइन कोच त्यही भएर एउटा कोच चाहिन्छ विचर अस्तना Whoa, tough choice. But I'll go with Witch, my former teammate. यो टिमहरूको टुर्नामेन्ट हो यस गाइज इन्डिया टिमहरूको टुर्नामेन्ट हो प्रो प्लेयरहरूले हातमा टेप किन टास्छ मलाई थाहा होइन त्यसको रिजन त मैले पनि टाँसेको छैन हाम्रो केटाहरूले पनि टाँसेको छैन केही रिजन होला सजिलो हुन्छ कि बेस्ट अफ लक फर आइएसएफ थ्याङ्क यू सो मच केटा अब गेम हेरेँ कि गाइज यही त्यो विचहरूको गेम हेर्ने गाइज विचहरू र किमीहरूको बासो लाग्यो त त्यही होला है यही हो गाइज विच
One of the favorite
आरएनटीएक्स
pick
भर्सेस
of
किमीको टिम
Aiden.
किमी
So
हो
you
है
don't
गाइज यो
want to
किमी हो
cheat out
यो
with
जोसेफ
Aiden, but
हाम्रो विविध
let's see
ओए
how yeah
अति ह्यान्डसम
Masarapp will be
देखिरहेको छु
taking
त
out
यार
though. Like
विच
they're
त
really into that
लेट्स गो
Kimmy's meta position, but he
गाइज
do
यो
have
गेम
a lot
हेरौँ
of
यसपछि
picks
अनि
open.
हाम्रो
Here you
नेपाली
go,
केटाहरूको पनि
guys.
गेम हुन्छ
The
सो त्यो
Bakshi
हेरौँ
is
न
coming in, and this
विथ द
is
कोच
might be the flex
हाम्रो
because it can be into the
अहिलेको
hand of
कोच चाहिँ
Seramun, Sodu into the hand of
म्याथ्यु भन्ने
Kimmy.
हो
And if the
सिम्पल
Bakshi has been opted,
याइको पहिलाको
I'm
कोच
sure
त्यो
the
सिङ्गापुरमा
map
हुँदाखेरिको
is
कोच हो
broken walls,
त्यही
and
कोच हो
yes,
हाम्रो
it
नि गाइज
is
अहिले
broken walls
आइसक्यो
already written in the panel. But there you go. Having the Bakshi into your side, you're gonna find the Hilda, the early game invasion in the
सेप्टेम्बर
hand of
नाइनहरूको होइन रेड त लल
Alfred. So do the
टुर्नामेन्टमा
Jushin in the
सेप्टेम्बर
hand of
9
Witch.
छ
So is
देखाइरहेको
this
थियो
Jushin
लोगो
pick
त
so good, or trading with the Kimmy will be a bad decision from RNTX?
ल्यारी नि देखाइरहेको छ
The Zushin has a much better control, mid
Okay,
control
guys.
compared to the
I'm
Kimi,
like,
and also the
scam
Zushin is one
man.
of those heroes that can
Oh, okay.
actually is
September.
a
ए
lot
देख्दैन
tankier
होला
than
रेड फेस
most
गेममा
mages
त
because
तपाईँ
the Zushin can actually go for those tankier
यहाँ
kills,
हाम्रो
tankier
सिरो
emblem,
सिरोको फेस छ
giving
है
her a little
सिरोको
more
फेस देखिरहेको
advantage
छु मैले
with the
सिरो भने हाम्रो काउ
the let's say
आज होला नि
in
त
the
गेम
mid to
त्यसै
late game, right? And again, time around, I feel even though they're getting the Esmeralda, even though they're getting the I still think
जसरी त नेपाली नेपाली रहेछ
the
अरे
Zushin can really disrupt the
त्यही
front
भएर
line, and
बल
if the
खेल्न
front line
हजुर
is disrupted,
भनिदिएको
it's gonna be very difficult
हल्का
for
नेपाली
the
जस्तो
back
देख्छ
lines to deal damage
त्यही
because they are very susceptible to getting ganked.
लाइक यो
They become very
नर्थ
vulnerable
इस्टहरूको हल्का
in
नेपाली टाइप नै
situations
देख्छ
where the front line cannot
विस
do
त
much
झन्
because
हाफ
yesterday we
नेपाली हो
already saw
अनि यो
Yama Esports
एरोन
actually
भन्ने
picking up the
गाइस फुल
Hilda with
नेपाली हो यो ऊ त
Valentina,
आसामको होला
but
आसामवाला
didn't work
नेपाली
so
जस्तो
well
है
because the Valentina lacked the damage. But
आसाम
the
हो कि
Zushin
कतातिर
is
हो तर फुल
same.
नेपाली हो
You do
आरोन
require
भनेको
some
चाहिँ
more damage onto your jungle. I would say this game they need some kind of damage jungle
कुन
instead
नेपाली
of
टुर्नामेन्ट
the
हेर्न
utility
लाग्यो
one. They cannot
एउटा
go for
टुर्नामेन्ट
something
हुँदैछ भने चाहिँ
utility
यो
here
म
because
भुटानको
Zushin
एउटासँग
is
बोल्छु
already a
अनि
utility, right? You do not
भुटानको त्यो
deal
आइएसएफको
damage,
टिमसँग
and because of
त्यसले
that, you need to prio
अन्त
a damage
नेपालीहरूको
jungle.
गेम
So,
छ यस्तो यस्तो
like you
भन्छ
mentioned, this
त्यही भएर
Bugs
हेर्न
is
लाग्यो
not flex. If it's actually a jungle Bugs here, it's gonna be very
एरोन
difficult for
नेपाली
the
हो यस
assassins
गाइस
to actually come
एरोन
online
नेपाली
in
हो
this game.
Yeah, of course, like like utilities main counter is Jushin, and the Bakshi in the hand of Seramun will be a little bit difficult for him to actually take out those invasion, or maybe you can say take out those
ड्राफ्ट स्किप हान्दिउँ है त
100 really
ड्राफ्ट
wants
स्किप
against
भन्दा नि
Rangers.
They actually get flexed into this draft, but they
ए
ended up picking
क्रेटिन र बाक्सिया
trend, which is again very susceptible to the
त
Zushin. Cannot
असोसिएसन
really,
लिनु क्रेटिन
use
पनि
his
बाक्सिया
skills
पनि
very freely because he can get just picked off and
क्रेटिन पनि
thrown
बाक्सिया पनि
around the map But for the answer back from the side of Team RNTX, they're going for the
So
X-Borg,
guys,
which
I
I
don't know
really
about that.
love this drop,
Credit
honestly.
पनि
You know, the X-Borg
Baxia पनि.
so good
यताबाट
in
Xbox
this
ले
situation
दुखिन्छ.
where
Oh
you
my
have
god,
three,
frontline लाई कस्तो
actually
हान्छ
four
होला त.
tanky frontliners, and the Xbox can freely hit them
Fuck
because
fuck
their
भयो फेरि न
lethal
Baxia
damage.
देखि कसम fuck थियो.
Yeah, I got
अलि
it.
राम्रो भयो भने जित्यो
Having
नभए
the
त.
Xbox
चारवटा
and
फ्रन्ट लाइन छ केटा हो.
Jukshin,
लापु
as you
लापु
mentioned,
Baxia
will be the
Fredin र
best
Smirella.
counter for the utility team
Jukshin र
AOC
Xbox लाई
right
त
now
कस्तो
having.
मजा आइरहेको
So
छ
do
त
they
केटा.
have that one burst, you can say, like Eve is the only one who will be the burst and he might get countered,
If
or
you
you
are
can
a
say
tough man,
cornered,
Galaxy
or
देखि 3.
get targeted by
Galaxy देखि
Hilda
3
or the
खाएर
Yuzong
रिभर्स स्विप हान्ने टिम
mostly.
कस्तो होला यार.
So let's see how this
पागलहरू यार.
draft goes for the side of
रिभर्स स्विप
RNTX
कसरी
over
हान्छ
the
यार.
NOC.
तीन
But I
तीन
believe like
लाइक
RNTX
3 गेम
does have the
हारेपछि
upper hand in this game because
रिभर्स स्विप हान्ने आर्ट कसरी
they
हुन्छ
do have
यार.
the sustain,
त्यो
they do
मेन्टालिटी
have the
चाहिँ मन
counter
पर्यो
for
मलाई.
that. Ishanshin getting the early game snowball will actually
आइसम्म
be
अहिले
a
टप टिम
big
को लाग्छ
trait
मसरप.
for the whole side of
आइसम्म
the
टप
NOC.
टिम
And
इन्डोनेसिया,
talking about the neutral
क्याम्बोडिया
objectives
र म्यानमार.
difference, you're gonna see that the Federation will
अरू को
have
छ?
a little
म्यानमार,
bit upper
मलेसिया.
hand into the neutral
मलेसिया
objective.
राम्रो
So
छ.
let's see, guys,
अर्को
how the
टर्कीको नि
introduction
राम्रो
gonna
छ केटा.
work, how the game's
टर्कीको
gonna
फायर
work,
फ्लक्स
who gonna
आउँछ.
pop out that Nexus,
फायर
who
फ्लक्स हो
gonna
यो
take
अरोरा
on the
गेमिङ होला
crown,
अहिलेको
and who
स्पटमा.
will be in the 2-0 bracket. We are entering into the land of Dawn for
ड्राफ्ट
Mythic
आरएनटीएक्स
Showdown
राउन्ड
Season
छ.
2
अभियसली
Swiss
गाइज
League Team
आरएनटीएक्स को
number
ड्राफ्ट
3.
हेर्नु न.
One of bracket is
फ्रन्ट
going
लाइन
on
लिए
right
क्या
now.
धेरै
It is
केटा हो
RNTX
यिनीहरूले.
in the left side, and in the right side,
नाइ
it
मलाई
is
मन परेन.
NOC, of course.
ए हिल्डा लिएर
And
प्रोवाइली फ्रेडिन लिएको होला.
0-0 is the score is
त्यही
because we
गर्ने
are
भने
just
बरु
heading into
बाक्सिया
the
लिएर
start, and both the
जङ्गल
junglers
हिँडेर
are taking up their aggro.
रोम
Are we ready
खेलेको.
for the vengeance?
Absolutely, a bit different rotation that we are looking
विराट
into the
नगरले
game,
जित्छ
right? Both the
पोखरालाई
junglers are
53
starting
रन
on the
लिएर.
top portion of the map, meaning that
सही
they
हो
will
केटा,
be
सही हो.
prioritizing the rotation on towards the east.
क्रिकेट चाहिँ म एउटा
And in
गेम
this
हेर्नु
meta
तर.
where double fighter reigning is very much prioritized, I think it's a very different rotation that we're looking at. And talking about the emblems, we're not
बाक्सिया
looking at too much different, but first blood already been drawn by Miri onto the
what
bot
the
lane of is very much prioritized. I think it was
चिकन
the
कसरी
east.
पसर हाने
And
यो
in this meta
मिरियोले.
where double fighter reigning is very much prioritized, I think it's a very different rotation that we're looking at. And talking about the emblems, we're not looking at too much different,
What
but
the
first blood
fuck?
already been drawn
स्मुथ
by
हाने
Miri
त.
onto the
फ्लिकर
bot
पनि
lane, a
हाने छैन त्यो
1v1 being
लाफुले.
won. But again, if you take up the emblems here, I think
सायद
for
यसरी सुरुमै फर्स्ट वन
the
खायो भने त
side of
कहाँ जित्छ
team
त.
RNTX, they're really going a bit aggressive with the damage that they want to go for, right? You can see for Joseph, he's actually going for the killing spree, right? So that's really gonna deal a lot more damage. But he's like he's actually that's what,
Look
right? I
at
was also going to
Hilda.
talk about Hilda, afraid, right? Going for the
ए
Lion Drag
अफरेड
or the Master
अफरेड
Assassin in this
यिनीहरूको
case.
रम पर्छ
So he's
अफरेड
actually want to
कालिन्छ.
go for the poke or the
ए
invasive
जोसेफ
game
र
on getting the damage a lot more than actually tanking those shots. But at the same time, this actually opens up a very aggressive game
के
plan
हो
the
यो.
side of Team RNTs are going for, because as you can see, they're already going in.
Okay, the Mountain Shocker release there. As the poke coming in there, it's a taunt from the
जोसेफ चाहिँ गाइज पहिला
Ramon, but
टिपीको
it's just
स्क्वाड
the
थियो होइन,
start.
अनि यो
So we
अफरेड
cannot
चाहिँ
say
यो
like he
सेर
will be
आर्मनको
become
स्क्वाड थियो. क्रिस
aggressive
क्रस
so
भएको
far.
थियो अरे नि
But
यिनीहरूको
having a
छ.
Hilda is that
रोम
main
र
thing
जङ्गल
where
त क्रिस क्रस
I
भएको.
mean, suspecting that they will be playing that aggressive play with that Master Assassin, and you do have to say like if they would have gone for Hayabusa, they would have made a rupture
No,
into the
excellent.
Haya as well. That aggressive play they really wanted for them. But now the turtle dance already started, Shinyu.
Yeah, both the teams are actually prepared. They're setting up the turtle dance, and I can already see the black dragon zoning them out, and the jungler cannot really make way, meaning that Sarar Moon will get a free turtle, but Duba wanted to go in. Looking for
Joseph it is with the turtle. And he grabbed it.
Sorry, my
Goes
bad,
back.
my bad.
One
Yes,
not the
sir.
score. Micro into the hand of RNTX. Macro into the hand of RNTX. And you're going to see that level 5 mark. The only
RNTX,
one
let's go
who is the level 5
RNTX.
mark. It is Joseph.
The
Because
goat
the
of
turtle.
India,
And
Vivich.
so far we can say that all of them are in the level 4
Bob
mark.
Bal
There
team
you
player
go on the
है
top
Vivid
side.
चाहिँ guys.
The burst
Supportive
coming
चाहिँ
in
number
there
one
by
supportive
Arun the
player
Creator
ever.
onto Kyle's Esmeralda. But this is the
अहिलेसम्म
thing. I mean,
यत्रो टिममा खेलिसक्यो
Kyle would
विथ
have
जस्तो
gone with
सपोर्ट गर्ने प्लेयर
that
मैले अहिलेसम्म एकजना देखेको छैन.
Lapu Lapu goal.
फकिङ सपोर्ट र डेन्जर सपोर्ट हान्छ विचले.
That is not Kyle, actually, that is Duba.
लाइक
So
स्क्रिममा हारे पनि
I think,
विचले लास्टै मोटिभेट गर्ने गाइस.
I think it is
यस्तो
sent
प्लेयर एउटा
for the
टिममा
Esmeralda
अभियसली
to actually
चाहिन्छ.
lean against the X-Borg, given the
यस्तो
fact that
प्लेयरको
he has
कमी छ गाइस
shield and
नेपालमा.
the Esmeralda can take away the shield. For the Lapu Lapu, I think it's still better to actually lean against the dragon, because the dragon can pretty much harass the Esmeralda pretty early on. Because yes, the Esmeralda
क्राइम र
doesn't
इनोसेन्ट
shield,
बिना
does
के
have the
गर्ला रे.
sustain,
गाइस
but
पहिला
still very low
मलेसियाको
in the early
च्याम्पियन
game,
एसआरजी नै
and
थियो.
kind
त्यति
of
बेला
can
क्राइम पनि
backfire
थिएन.
because you have to go
उतै पनि
many
थिएन.
to clear out the
इनोसेन्ट पनि
the
थिएन
lanes.
आइएसएममा.
That's
त्यो पनि
where we can
मलेसिया
actually
वाज च्याम्पियन.
advantage for
योभन्दा
them to
अगाडिको
early on. But at
आइएसएममा
the same time, the Lapu can
फिलिपिन्सलाई
hold it a
जितेर.
lot better. better compared to that fact. But again, mid lane, a bit of rotation coming in from Team RNTX. They are setting up a gank or they're setting up an ambush. There they go.
Oh my goodness, this was unexpected for Faden. He was not
guys,
about to
यी
anticipate it
मरिसकिन
over
अब
there.
चार फ्रन्ट लाइन
Four-man
के चाहिँ
goes
गर्छ
in,
र गाइस
Monochugger release, and
यीको
now
भरमा
they're
भएर
literally
बसेको
rotating
पुरै
out to that
सक्दैन
bot side, but
better
they're happy with
compared
that
to that
one
fact. But
set
again,
of
mid
kill.
lane, a bit of rotation coming in from Team
Yeah, I mean,
RNTX. They are
it's
setting up
not
a gank
about
or they're
those
setting up an
huge
ambush
replay
fights, and
sound
there
आएर
we go. It is about
Oh
just
my goodness,
taking the
this
spec
was
off.
Rita
They
sound
have that
unexpected
petrify
for
combo
Faden.
from Mario as well, so as
Rita
well
sound
lock
आएर
on skill. Even though Faden had the flicker, he didn't get a chance to actually use it up. The mountain shocker combo as well, revealing the positioning
RNTX
of
को
all
फुल
the
नेम के हो
opponents, and they
मलाई
are
पनि थाहा छैन
now
गाइस
where they are.
RNTX को फुल नेम
All they had to do was just hit the
के हो
post
यार मलाई
properly,
पनि
and
थाहा
now this turtle setup already started from Team RNTX. Looking for a fight.
नाइट
They
बट
don't
टाइम
work out
टाइम
though,
आउट मी
but
फर
I
सेन्डिङ
don't
इमेज
feel like they will
मेरो नाइट
actually
बट हल्का
contest it out,
क्रेजी
even
नै छ
though
गाइस
this is
त्यही
the
भएर
broken wall.
इमोजी
But
सेन्ड
it's
हाल्नु
not so,
नाइट बटलाई
I
म्युट
mean,
हाल्नु त
easy
मिल्दैन
to
नभए
contest it
म्युट
out,
हाल्नु
having a
मिल्दैन
1k goal lead already into the game, and now they're going for the fight with the help of the river. You're gonna see that rotation coming out from Aaron the
नट
creature,
फेयर
getting
भयो यस
halted down
गाइस
by
तर
the
सरी यार
Esmeralda there. The
म
Monochugger
प्रोभाइड नाइट
released,
बट फिक्स
giving
गर्न
out the
ट्राई
zone,
गर्छु
as well
आज
as
एडजस्ट
will be
गर्न
taking
केटा
out that bug from the hand of Sarah Moon.
Yep. And even though this is a broken wall map, we're not looking at too much invasions or too much aggressive gameplay from either of the team. But up top, though,
Aaron
will be
Aaron
okay because
Siggy
there are two members rotating. But again, bound bot, Mir is
मोर
low
यार
HP.
यहाँ केटाहरु
Okay, the flicker baited as well, but now you're gonna see that dive comes up. Crimson
मिडको
Bacon
टोटल पाउँछ
used.
क्या हाइबले
It is just the bait, and
मिडको पायो होला
nice dodge coming out from
मिड पायो त
NOC.
गुड
They
ट्रेड हुन्छ
don't
यो
want to lose
एनओसी
out
लाई
those goals to giving out those micro
पाएन
lead, even though it is right now
20% आइपुग्छ
2-0. They haven't
मिडकोबाट
started anything for them, but there you go. The moonfall comes in. It's just a poke once again. It's more like they're playing defensively, waiting for
फाइन
the
क्यान च्याट आउट
neutral
फर 1
objective,
आवर एक
and
घन्टा म्युट
then
हानेको
they're
रे
gonna be
होइन
taking
होला
out
हौ
the
एक
fight.
घन्टा
But
त नाइट
at
बट
this
एक
point, if
घन्टा नहुनु
a fight is occurring, Shinryu, I believe RNTX will gonna have the upper hand in those fights.
It's
For
so
a
bad
game
here.
this
It's the
scale,
last
I think
bad
it's
here,
going to be
guys.
more of the late game fights that we are going to look at because the early game is pretty peaceful. It's just two
Bad
players on the
lovers
board,
भने
and the teams are really
इन्स्टाग्राममा
focused on towards the
केटीको
farm,
रिल आउने
on
बित्तिकै मुनि
securing
योत्सु
those neutral
फलोड बाई
objectives,
योत्सु
which
मात्रै
are going
आउँछ
to be
गाइस
very
मेरो
important because
इन्स्टाग्रामको
that
रिलमा
would get
चाहिँ
them the goal lead. So far, RNTX they
कस्तो
already have
चाहिँ
secured
ब्याडी
the
लभर
goal
हो त
lead, and that's
योत्सु
going to show up really soon. Up top, though, Duba is getting engaged, but
किमी
Trapping down Kimmy with the Monochugger released.
वानासी
Mito
बाच्यो
coming up.
लेट्स गो
Joseph goes in
काइरी
there, but
कुमार
the Crimson Bacon being released by which before the turtle, a lot of resources burned down by Kimmy
जोसेफ Ariago is
from
better
RNTX side.
for
But
your
now the turtle coming in, they
honest
don't
opinion
have the Monochugger, they
obviously
don't have
guys
the Crimson
यहीको
Bacon in their hand.
मेरो लागि
It's like
अब
two
एक
of
दुई गेम
their
बिग्रियो
main
भन्दैमा
ultimate has been taken out. Even the
ओपिनियन
power
चेन्ज
of
हुने होइन
wireless has been taken out. But there you go, the
स्टिल
moonfall
यहीको नै हो
comes
गाइस
in
मेरो
there.
लागि
Esmeralda
अलवेज
engaging. Duba onto the top
honest
side.
opinion
This
नै हो
will be
गाइस
the
मेरो लागि
turtle getting not into the mark, not into the zone. But in the meantime, the meteor falls down. Faden finds the way, and now the slayer of
तर
HP
जोसेफ
on
इज
the
नट
Nazareth
ब्याड
has popped up there.
स्टिल
Faden got the hand onto Everett.
जोसेफले
Now
मलाई बाबा
Freeman
लाग्छ
getting
गाइस
cornered and trapped down. Black
इन्डियाको
Knight
नम्बर 1
emerges by
जङ्गलर
Miri the creature.
जोसेफ
The creature
ओइ
is going.
मिरियो
He's giving out the
और
opening
यार
release
यसले
and
मार्यो भने
leads
चाहिँ पप बाल
Sumer
हुँदै
into the deepness and will be taken out and will be carried out into the hand of Duba. In the meantime, Joseph finds a kill there onto the Kimmy. 1 for 2 trade is coming in there in the micro.
यो ए रिप्लेको साउन्ड पनि आउँदो रहेछ केटा कास्टरहरूको यहाँ हेर्नु न इन्स्ट्यान्ट रिप्ले देखाएर पनि अब जान्छ अरे
The total goes into the
ओ
hand of
माई गड रिप्लेको
NOC at this
साउन्ड चाहिँ
point.
कसले
But
हाल्छ
you're gonna see
लेट्स
a
गो
sub contest.
इन्डियन प्रोडक्सन ओपी
it can still be a 50-50
टोटल
here
कहिले
as
पाउँछ
they're not stopping.
जोसेफले त
Okay,
ग्याप
they're
हानिहाल्छ
not
नि 11
stopping
लेभल
here.
छ
It can be the 50-50, but look at that. The way
11 लेभल छ कहाँ
will be the
गाह्रो भइहाल्छ
retribution
नि
from
क्रेडिटमा
Joseph.
9 लेभलको
Burns down
क्रेडिट
the turtle for himself, even though all the resources were burned down. But he managed
मासरको
somehow
फ्राइडे
to be the
मिटअप हो
turtle slayer, having
अगाइज
the
मिटअप
3x
होला
turtle
यार
mark
मलाई
into the
एक्ज्याक्टली थाहा
game.
होइन
And
यही
now
कहिले
the
पोस्ट हालिन्छ त केटा
micro will
स्टोरीमा
be settled a little bit, but the macro still in the hand. Mid-tier falls down, giving that
मिटअप चाहिँ
expansion
होला
towards the
गाइस
side of NOC, but now the Monochugger once
मिटअप
again
अहिले
released.
दुई
The
ठाउँमा
river
दुई
still there,
तिनवटा
zoned out
ठाउँमा छ
comes up.
आएछ
Gonna
जानुभन्दा अगाडि
go inside for the tier,
त्यही
but
हो गाइस
the
न्युज
minion waves will not
यस्तै
be
छ
enough to actually take out that tier from the hand of NOC.
Yeah, I mean, for RNTX, they're winning out on those trades of obviously they're getting the turtles, the neutral objectives, but have not really pushed any of the structures around the map, and this is will be the first one
गेम
that
कहिले स्टार्ट
actually
हुँदो रहेछ
eyeing on and will be able to take down up top lane. So the tier 1 falls up top. So this will, open up the map a little bit more, but the main advantage, like you mentioned, mid lane will be the problem for RNTX and more advantage for NOC because they can actually easily enter the jungle of team RNTX and even steal away the farm, the resources as well. That's gonna be a problem, but down bot.
Down
Isn't it
bot,
good?
you're gonna see the lantern flare coming in.
Duva roll am more.
Joseph got the killing spree. Now he's going for
Oh
a
my
double. And
god, you
will be
dabri holla
securing it
mareko
onto
mare yaar.
Kimmy. What a way for the jungler to getting out
Baxia
the
त युज
spike
चाहिँ
into his
दुईजना केटा
hand,
हो
having the
रोममा
sky
यसो हेर्दा
piercer, and now
बाक्सिया
the
पनि
stacks
स्ट्रेट
are
ड्रिम
getting
पर्ने
high because of the kills
very
coming in.
bad draft
But you know,
to be
like Shinju,
honest.
I'm gonna say about it, like when you're taking
Poor
out the top
tanky,
tier,
poor
you know,
tanky
like
hero.
your work is over there. You can actually give out those rotations. So
Tanky
top
hero
tier
एउटा
or bot
भएपछि क्या
tier one,
म्याक्समा नभए
it's
दुईटा
like more like to the player.
ड्यामेज चाहिँ
When
अलरेडी
it goes down, a big relief from the hate also comes in because
आइएसएफबाट
you
केको
know like
स्लट छ दाइ
you don't have
आइएसएफमा
to stay
स्लट छ
there
गाइस
alone
आइएसएफमा
or
स्लट छ एम
cut
सेभेनमा त
out
छैन
that tier. You can actually give that
प्रोभाइडली नेक्स्ट
rotation
एमएससीमा
to
स्लट
the team
आउने
fights
कुरा
and
छ
all. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this is broken wall. This is not the river expand river, so of course.
Yeah, true. Actually, once you have taken down the
गाइस को
turret or
नयाँ
your
छ गाइस
lane
मेक
has
श्योर
been
लाइक
pushed
स्ट्रिम
in,
गाइस लाइक गरिदिनु सब्स्क्राइब
also
हान्नु
can
केयर हान्नु
have
केटा
that, relief that
सपोर्ट
can
हान्नु
rotate
केटा
around the
म
map, give a
स्ट्रिमरलाई
bit more
नेपालको
damage,
हो
a little bit of, more contribution to those towards the team fight. But of course, so far, even the
ओए
4v4, these
हारुका
teams are taking.
ना
Good on
यार
them
यो
though.
फ्रन्ट लाइनहरु किमी
Lantern
मरेका फेरि
emerges,
के
makes
गरोस्
his
यार
way
बिचारा
forward, placing the
बाक्सियाले
flare, and the creature goes in as well. The Baksha
जुक्सिन र
Kimmy falls
एक्सपोको
down
अगेन्स्टमा
into the
के
hand of
गरोस् ओ
RNGX.
माय
6
गॉड
to the
ब्रो
score is the
टफ है
lot
कि
being
रिस उठा
on,
छ
and it will be unstoppable for Joseph. He goes
अफरेडलाई
in
हेर
with
न
immune. Oh,
पागल हो
kill
यार त्यो
comes out
हिल्ला
there.
त
Now they're cornering up Faden. Can Faden
मार्न
survive?
सकिरहेको छ नि
A
हिल्लालाई
precious rate comes up by Sarar Moon, and this will be the second skill popped
लभली
out by
कास्टिङ हान्छ त
Joseph.
यिनले
They find some mid tier one. Expanding the
अति
jungle
कास्टिङ हान्छ
area.
त
Mirror
प्रोफेसनल
situation
कास्टरहरु
coming
छ
in there. Now they're going for the tier 2 and oh my goodness,
जोसेफ नै
RWM
बाँच्यो
popped up in the meantime. You're gonna see that Baksha going in, roll on, but you're not gonna find Joseph there. And Joseph will be releasing his Mountain Shocker, the Lanta player, right now, halting the wave for Kimmy. Should
विन्टर
have
सोडाउन
gone for the
भनेको कुन
lot.
गाइस कुन टिम त
I mean, there's still
अहिले
time
भइरहेछ
for
र
it's like
नयाँ
taking
प्रोभाइडली वाच पार्टी
for
हामीलाई विन्टर
Team
सोडाउन
NEC
गर्ने केटा
because
हो
you look at Sarar Moon. He's already level 15. Not
विन्टर
Sarar Moon,
सोडाउन
actually Joseph. My bad
2025
here. He's already level 15, and that's gonna create a lot of problem because you're looking at a freely farming YSS, the Nissan Shin, his
ओ
5-0
ऱ्यान्डम
and 3,
टिमहरु छ
meaning
गाइस
that he has a
यही
lot of
हेरौँ
gold, a lot
मलाई
of items onto versus build, and
विन्टर सोडाउन
but even if you have a lot of sustain, the damage will
भोलिबाट
come through,
क्लास त
and because of
यार
that,
कति
he
क्लास
is
हो
onto
केटा
an
हो
expert
तिमीहरू
that
कति
can
क्लासमा
deal out
पढ्छौ
the true
भनिहाल त
damage, and you can already see the glimpse of
18
it, that
माइनस
he's
होला
just
तिमीहरू त
dunking the members down just by using his first skill, and that's gonna be a problem every time their HP is low. They have to go back, otherwise
हिजो
Fade
राति
is
पाण्डा
already
परेको
ready
थियो र
behind the
पाण्डा
top of
द
the lineup
फाइनेस्ट
to
बुस्टर
just
एभ्री
go and
टाइम
punch them
गाइस
down. But again, Black
दिनमा
Fade emerges here.
12 घण्टा त खेल्दा
Yeah,
हुन्छ
zoning
इजी
properly.
लर्ड
Joseph
पायो
distribution
15 लेभल छ
over
वाइस
here.
लर्ड
Lot
त
being
स्टिल
secured.
पाइहाल्छ
Benjamin coming
मजाले
in. Lanta player as well. Aaron finds a kill onto Haruka. In the meantime, he
सेरार
goes
मुनि
in
मर्यो
there.
होला
They do have the last
एरोनको फ्लिकर
insanity into his
छैन
hand. The
फ्लिकर
Brahma armor is on, and he will be
फ्लिकर छ
popping with the last insanity. Boom, bam, let's see.
हानेन
Can he grab
स्पेन
some kills?
मर्यो
No.
ओ स्पेन
Goes
भएको छ
back there.
भन्नु
Just happy with that single kill and the lord into the hand.
ब्रो यो ड्राफ्ट
RNGX
म्याचको
coming in. Lanta
अरे
player as
यार
well.
रिप्लेको
Aaron finds a
साउन्ड
kill onto
आइहाल्यो क्या
Haruka.
फेरि
In the meantime, he goes in there. He do have the last insanity into his hand. The Baraka armor is on, and he will be popping with the last
म
insanity.
थर्ड
Boom,
सेममा
RNGX is
आइटीको
higher.
अति भएको
Chinyu,
अति बुढो
2-0
रहेछ त
wise, are we gonna see
म चाहिँ
RNTX?
बल्ल 21 पुग्छु गाइस भोलि
Mm, I think
म
like
11
this game is
11 भनेपछि
still
कति
yet
16
to
वर्ष
get over.
तिमी
You can see
योत्सु
they have the aggression, they have the pressure, but
योत्सु त यार
there is
-16
very
तर
less
ब्याडी
people
लवर
that can actually go and push the turrets from
हल्का
RNTX. It's
एज
just gonna be
पुगेन है
Joseph, but
योत्सुको
if he goes to the
ब्याडी
deep, it's
लवर
gonna
हुन
be a problem once again. We'll take the lot, going down from top lane, but again, Joseph might be in trouble, able to dash out from Duba. Still
Who do you
surprised, but
think is
hey,
the
that's
best
a very
action for
aggressive
you in
gameplay
India?
out from Duba. But
For
taking
me,
a lot
yeah,
of
guys,
build
tough
from,
choice, but I have to
Joseph.
go
He's
with Romcom.
having a Sky Piercer,
I
meaning
think
that he's actually
Romcom is
going
the
for the
best
kill, but
actor right now in India. Sorry,
That
Andy
was
and Video,
really one
but
picky one
I
for
think
Joseph. He's
Romcom
really
is the best actor
wanting
right
those
now.
skills into his hand. But in the meantime, the Lord emerging out of the top got defended down by the side of RNGX. But now it will be Juba got cornered there and will be getting chunked down from the side of RNGX. And now the Lantern player comes in.
Boy,
Monster secured by
so
Joseph. The
guys, I
Sky
think
Piercer
this is
once
it.
again piercing out
Fuck
Kimmy
this
there.
game.
And now the inhibitor spawning
Comeback
down.
गर्ने
Next
chance पनि छैन
will be
क्या लाइक
open soon. In
1%
the
होला
meantime, we're
comeback
going to see
गर्ने
that retaliation being happened by RNGX. But there will
मेरियो
be the fight. The skirmish is happening
मेरियो
here as well. And it will be Alfred getting out the inhibitor and the
और
mention being
मैं
popped up
बिग
here. The
ब्लैक
creature going in with the black
ड्रैगन
dragon god like secured by Joseph onto the Haruka.
हाँ
Oh my
25 आ गयो
goodness, the
मेरियो
turret
त
comes
गोट
up. A damage from the
नो
turret. And now RWM
नो
popped out
मेरियो
as
नो
well. Will be Phaeton finishing the wave for Mirio. And
नाइस
with
ट्राई नाइस
that,
ट्राई नाइस
it
ट्राई
will be the minion waves coming and
entering into the base, standing there, but it will be covered up.
Ang
It will be
live
cleared
ni
up.
Badon,
Around
sorry.
Alone is still on
Bela
the
bela
move.
money around so.
Immortality popped
The
up. Lancer
quarter deck
player
play
gaining
no.
some time there for
Wait,
Great
Aaron
for the left
CP
hand
ko
side.
damage.
Legendary comes up for
Ito yan
Joseph.
eh.
Surroundment falls
Nice
down. Counter
liquor.
for the
Okay, you
top
le
lane.
marto.
Clear of HP. Aaron the Creator bot
जोसेफ
going
हो कि
back.
क्या
They're not
फाइनल बोस
taking
इन्डियाको
their
रिकल
plan
हान्दै
here.
थियो
They're just going for the aggressive
तर
push.
कम्पिटिसन
And I
चाहिँ
don't
मजा
think
हुन्छ लास्ट
will
केटा
be
हो
a good idea.
आरएनटिएक्स भर्सेस सोल
That's a good
पछि भने
decision.
कतिको हाइप होला त्यहाँ
Yeah,
Don't
मजा
back.
हुन्छ
very good
A lot,
decision,
come
right?
back.
Mm-hmm. Because if they overextend, if they play in a very indisciplined game, that's going to be costing them. Because Aaron already lost his
म
immortality,
सेभेनमा
and
दादा
Black
ओ
Dragon was not
माई
here, so
गॉड
they do not have the advantage. And if we talk about the goal,
ब्रो
already a
बिएलीमा फोकस हान
10K
है एक वर्षपछि
lead in the
बिएली
hands of Team
आउँदैछ बिएली
RNTX,
हो कि
meaning that they are
डिएली हो 8
really
क्लासमा
ahead. At this point,
त्यसमा फोकस
Team
हान है
NSC, they
ब्रदर
have to wait for the farm. They have to slow the game down, but that's not going to be happening. This fight again breaking out.
What about goal? Who do you think
Okay,
is the killer
backdoor
light of
from
India?
Joseph there. He goes
I
on the
guess
back,
Radium.
finds a kill there as
Radium.
well. Crimson Bacon used. And doesn't
Radium.
matter. Right
For me,
now, the
Radium, guys.
CG onto the Crimson Bacon will be 12, if I'm not wrong. And the Lord being on, you took out Kimmy, the one who could have kept that opening or could have gave that zone. This is the thing about the Bakshia. Even though you picked it up for the broken walls, you don't have that aggression for your side.
Guys,
You
easy
do have
lot
the
for
fusion.
RDX.
But who is the burst? Kimmy? No. It's
Very bad
Radiant with
draw.
the Eve.
Like,
He needs that
NSC,
position.
very
And
bad
if
draw.
he don't have the position, he'll be taken out easily.
Guards and helmet, IO, Fredin.
True indeed, and even though Team RNTX, they have that advantage, but you
More
can see
ace,
right
Merla.
sometimes they are really
Damage,
overestimating the
Marsa,
damage and they are really going in deep. But still, this
damage.
time,
Oh, Sky
not
is
with
all
the
I
battering
Joseph.
two buff walls. Once again, this Esmeralda is completely disabled from the side of Team
The slow bunny
RNTX,
one.
and right now they can just get
Torpe,
whatever they want. And with the
Mare.
Lord marching down from the
Media the
lane,
goat
good
is
wave
recalling,
sync.
guys.
I think we're looking at a game over.
Okay, and the creature goes in there with the last insanity. Lost.
Patron.
Will be open for the side of RNTX, and they might go for the lockdown here. Before that, legendary secure to Haruka. Joseph, the boy, into
Lovely
action.
game by
Will be
RNTX,
going for
guys.
double onto
Perfect kill
Serrano.
RNTX. Draft full
Picking
gap,
up the
draft full
triple
gap.
as well. And with this, the crown up, and it will be
As I
Team
said, practice
RNTX
random
into the
Masarapp. As a guys,
2-0
the
bracket
game.
of Swiss stage by taking on the victory against.
As a game हुँदैन guys हाम्रो किनकि आज नो स्ट्रिम प्लस आज ब्रेक पनि भनौँ न त अघि हामी स्ट्रिम खेलेर आएको हो त्यही भएर एकछिन लाइभ गरेको पछि स्ट्रिम निकाल्ने एचसीले सक्छ आरएनटिएफलाई स्ट्रिम भएको थियो गाइज त्यस्तो भएको थियो अब लेट्स सी टुर्नामेन्टमै थाहा हुन्छ यत्तिकै त भन्न मिल्दैन एक्सटिमेट भएर रिकल देखाएको होला जोसेफलाई होला यार गाइज तर बिचरा ट्याङ्क प्लेयर नि के गरोस् होइन वो जोसेफ अति खेल्छ क्या अहिले जोसेफले गाइज वाच आउट गाइज वाच आउट जोसेफ भप्पाल्छ जङ्गलमा अरू इन्डियन टिमहरूलाई गाह्रै पार्छ जोसेफले
Already going for that, killing spree, like I mentioned.
जोसेफ लाइक यिनीहरूको कम्बिनेसन कस्तो पर्फेक्ट छ क्या केटा हो टिमको यो हल्का सानो
If you take a look at it, his 13-0-3, meaning that
लाइक जोसेफले त क्यारी हानिरहेको खेल्छ हिज द पर्फेक्ट सपोर्टर मेज हो नि त पर्फेक्ट रोल हुन्छ क्या लाइक यति बेला पनि लाइक जुक्सिनले स्काई बनाउँछ नि त अरू बेला तर विचले बनाउँदैन क्या किनकि टिम प्लेयर हो क्या विच त्यही भएर यसले बनायो क्या यहाँको डो पर्फेक्ट भयो क्या अहिलेको लागि पुरो अहिले हल्का विक पोइन्ट भनेको चाहिँ आरएनटिएक्सको मलाई आइम नट स्योर अबाउट अफ ट्रेडको हो र अहिले प्र्याक्टिस गरेन हुन्छ होला र अहिले चाहिँ नट प्र्याक्टिस अनि एरोनको गोल लेन फाइटरहरू चाहिँ राम्रै खेल्छ नट स्योर अबाउट मार्क फेन गोल्डेनमा त्यही हो त्यही दुइटा कुरामा वर्क गर्नुपर्छ होला मेन यिनीहरूले अरू त पर्फेक्ट छ यिनीहरूको नि
Of course, and now we will have that head-to-head mark coming in soon. And like into the head-to-head, I believe like there will be no head-to-head. It's more like Team Revenant X Spark having the whole game for them. They were literally dominating from the very beginning, and it is the snowball being given to Joseph, of course.
What wrong games for live better
and so do Afrid giving out those zone.
अहिलेको लाइभहरू म अनि नेपालीहरूको टुर्नामेन्ट स्टार्ट भएपछि म लगाउँछु नि What wrong wrong?
Important right now, Puni might be denied the red buff here, level 13, Serarmun, and he is gonna be taking it
Serrar
down.
Moon,
Haruka
Fairy
with
Serrar
the
Moon.
nuts of Ahsoka.
Let's go, NOC game recent. Let's go.
Bottom lane turret is what
Come
they
on,
want
bro,
to go
come
for.
back time.
Trying to split the zone, able to come in. That's gonna be the shadow kill. Not committed by
यसपालिको ड्राफ्ट चाहिँ मलाई लाइक
Serarmun.
है यो सेरार मुनहरुको
Okay,
साइडबाट
crazy discipline coming through
यो हो नि
from the
त
side of Nocturne.
एउटा असिन चाहियो क्या
Yeah, I mean, They are still looking for more Eternal Torment. They want to go in for a fight with the traction bus connecting, but Duba is so tanky. What do they do about that? And with this, the glorious path will be dropped down. The feather strike not really available, but it's still enough for Haruka to take down Pune. The
Lapu lapu.
damage is still there. Ogish has killed, but will be healed up with
On
the
entry
Tanka.
button. Share moon. Nice share
Will
moon.
be falling, and with this
Yes, sir.
Noctua, they will find more kills, of course. Tatakai.
Nice try, nice try.
Down.
एउटा यिनी पाउँछ कि
So
पाएन पाएन यिनी
1 for 1 3, the
पाएन.
Lord up top gets cleared out though.
Yeah, that was a setter kill onto Crazy Papu, so the heal was coming through and Renosen was able to get a shutdown onto the Hayabusa, though that was perfectly on point. But then again, they are gonna be
मेरो
having
नेट किन
they are gonna
चलिरहेछ
need
न
a little bit of a time right now
मासलो.
for Eternal Torment. They're still 11 minutes down, so it's still okay for them to defend onto the Lord because they do have a good clearance. It's gonna be Renosen, right, who's gonna have to have a good positioning,
Bro,
or
today
else the
stream with
Farsa
RNTX.
Maiden here
Guys, no
will
stream
be
today.
chunking out the bombs onto his head, and that's always gonna be the end of a carry. So you got to have a good spacing, and I feel like he's gonna
Guys,
need
today is no
that
stream with
malefic gun
RNTX.
as fast as possible for the race,
Sadly.
but it's gonna be Tatakai with
Probably
that
next day.
Athena seal, so
Tomorrow.
that's gonna be another re-engage material. He
हाम्रो
can even
स्मेरल्डाको
defend
सबै
out all
म्याजिक
the damage
डिफेन्स
coming
छ.
through from the Farsa too, so it's gonna be in
हायबुसा र
favor for the
हाम्रो
side of Eternal
लापु
Torment if
लापुलाई.
they are able to have the
तर
items right on time.
ओराइकल र अथेना
Yeah,
यार,
I
not
think the
necessary
items are
यार.
going to be very, very important because, you know, the Trinity is there for Innocent, of course, but he needs a bit more. I think he
I
needs the
use Lapu and
MP
Yuzong
to
like Edward teach me
take the
again.
halberd, of course, because
Like
a lot of
Lapu
high HP
र
targets,
Yuzong
the
Edward
just will not
जस्तो
be enough
खेल्दा
for him
छन्
to
तिमीलाई
actually
सिकाउनै
punish them
पर्दैन.
out or just,
किनकि
shred the
Edward is the
HP, because
goat.
at this point they need to shred the HP as much as possible because you can see Sarar Moon, he can be counted out in a way that, he is
Hey, I
relatively
wanna
falling
use
off in the late game
भनेको
because they can just group
okay.
up together and the damage will be distributed. But the problem is
The
who's gonna
goat
go and
त्यसरी त
cancel
खेल्न
out the
गाह्रो छ है
feather
केटा हो.
strike that
एडवार्ड
have
त्यसरी खेल्न त.
given the main damage
म्याचअप
on the
हान्न
side of Team
सक्दैन.
NOC.
स्यान्डफोर्ड
And they
बाहेक.
have so much front line with that. Like, what do you
त्यसले
do
मेनली चाहिँ
about
त्यही
that?
गर्छ. गेमहरू
That is
हेरेर
the
हुन्छ त
reason why
एडवार्डको.
it's important to have a good
मेनली
damage
चाहिँ
circle
अब
here.
विनिङ म्याचअप
You
हुन्छ
know, it could
एक्सट्रीमा
happen
अनि
into this
त्यही
hands
हो.
of Crazy
टडलतिर
Papu, but he's been,
कलहरू
chunked out
मिलाएर
even
चाहिँ
before the
ब्याकलाइनमा
zone of a
जोन
team
हान्यो.
fight, but that might be a
रोमसँग.
stun coming through onto Puni. That's gonna be Haruka trying to run away. I don't think this dude will be
I
dying
can but
anytime soon.
always get
Renoson
destroyed
is
by.
necessary if they want to take down the
इसमेले
Uranus, and
इसमेले त
he
काउन्टर
is
हान्छ
not
गाइस
around the
लापु लापुलाई नो
vicinity,
डाउट.
so they have to be very,
त्यही
very
भएर
careful here.
स्मेरल्डाले
The
चाहिँ
Lord
काउन्टर नै हान्छ
already
हार्ड
up,
काउन्टर.
and this will be another free Lord into the hands of Nectura.
Yeah, they have the goalie, they have the economy in their pockets, so it's very difficult for Team Eternal Torment to actually go and contest. But again, the zone out from Haruka himself, and you can see the Feather Airstrike will be dropped down really quickly, chunking down the HP. But again, the Raging Sandstorm will be re-engaged. Side of Team Eternal Torment will be using, but for how long can they hold it out? But no, neither of the team would want to just continue this charade any longer. To wait for the Lord, maybe end with that.
Gold 9k for the Hayabusa here. He got
For
the
the
damages, but
Hayabusa.
this time around he's not as clean cursed as that we want him to be. But then again, he has been able to find the backlines most of the time, so that was actually a good point. And the fact that they have the Lord right now marching into the top lane is, these will be
Rune 1
eventually what they
भनेको अरे
needed.
लाइक
The first sub
सुन
of the
सुन
Joan, and
सुन
there's
नाम.
always going to be a dive
Rune 1
coming
यो
through,
बादशाहको
and
नामलाई
there might be a possibility that they'll be able to take at least 2 inhibitors down.
5600
Yeah,
छ.
with no holy defense, I think
टिन्टिट
this
यिनी
should be much
भत्किन्छ
more
कि
easier for them. The glorious pathway drop down. The Lord is
टपको भत्क्यो बडको
for
भत्किन्छ.
the side of Team
मिडमा
NOC,
अर्को
and
वेभ आउँदैछ.
now they're looking for the inhibitors first. They will be able to push
किमी
down through the mid
किमीलाई
lane
बचाउ
still
केटा
standing,
हो.
but Kimi is really chunk low. Use
नाइ
that
पर्छ
revival and
भनेपछि.
survive. But
लापु लापु.
again, Faden has to go
लापु
back.
लापु show me
His
something.
HP chunk so
I all
low
done
just by
लापु
the
लापु.
Esmeralda. Duba again uses the bravest fighter, but still backing off. But the little tournament, they
मिडकै
want to
नि
find the
बचायो.
re-engage here. They're
It's
looking for
not bad.
Haruka as well as the backliners. They're still trying to chase more. The Federation will be dropped down. Once again.
Wait, I was. Oh my god, Flickerले काटेन यार.
Goes in and takes down 2 kills, double for him. With this, the damage
Wait,
dealers
मा
again.
हाइड स्क्वाडमा
It's
5
going to
जना
be
आइरहेको थियो
innocent,
यार.
but they are
ओइ
really low
स्मेरल्डा.
HP. Esmeralda
कम
still not
show me
stopping.
something स्मेरल्डा.
I will take
मार
down
त्यो हाइलेसलाई मार.
with this.
Backline
Little
पछाडि आइज.
torment. They're still trying
लापुलाई
to
मार
really
अब.
torment
सबैलाई
it
मार.
this time around though. And again,
I feel like this re-engage
Replay
through.
साउन्ड चाहिँ हाल्न.
They should have focused onto the Farsa rather than the Uranus dancing
तर यो
thing,
सेरा
because
मनको
that
अल
was
कस्तो लाग्यो यार.
absolutely
तिमी नस्तिको राम्दैन.
chaotic coming through from Eternal Torment. They could have gone for Faden, who does not have the wings by wings, or even the flicker, but they were able to take him down, so that's actually okay. Goal advantage is definitely gonna be 1.1k. That's actually Faden, who does not have the wings by wings, or even the flicker, but they were able to take him down, so that's actually okay. Goal advantage is definitely gonna be
हानेको
the
जस्तो
flicker,
लापुले हेर
but
न
they were able to take
अल्टीमा
it down, so that's actually okay. Goal advantage is definitely gonna be 1.1k. Taken down, so that's actually
फ्लिकर
okay.
हानेको
Eden, who
जस्तो
does not have the
लापुले
wings by wings or even the flicker, but they were able to take it down, so that's actually okay. Goal
के
advantage
भयो
is
बग
definitely
भयो
gonna
कि
be
भयो फ्लिकर हाने जस्तो
1.1k. That is already
केटा
a good
तिमीहरूले
amount
कसैले
of
फ्लिकर
lead
हाने जस्तो
that
देखेको त्यसले
NOC
अल्टमा
already accumulated. So 5k is what they have right now. They can make use of it. But still, two inhibitors down on mid lane, though. Okay, that's going to be Saravon trying to go in onto Puni, not committing. But it's going to be the
केटा
30th chance that has been wasted away.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the early game it was really evident that they can punish the member, but in the late game, I think side of Team Eternal Torment they have the scaling, which we have already talked about, isn't it? And at this point, the best thing they had done is buy enough time. You can see Rhinocent is almost close to completing his build, and that's going to be hurting. And even for Kai, he has picked up the DHS, meaning that there's two DHS available. The damage should be enough.
Yeah.
Even chunk down the frontliners very easily.
Let's
It's going to be
go
over time. It's not like a burst damage that we're talking about, it's a shred damage, but enough. Rhinocent
मास
actually went
जरा
for
कपाले
the
काट्नु पर्छ क्या
gun instead of the Malefic. Malefic roar instead of the Malefic gun here.
Which tournament it is
I feel
guys?
like
This is an Indian
he's
tournament,
been
War Drum
forced to build that
Games.
out because there's always
अहिले
junky
इन्डियाको
frontline
सबभन्दा
over the
biggest
side
tournament
of
right now.
NO Haruka,
4 lakh
and there's
INR
also
prize
Kimmy
pool.
too, and there's also Duba as well. But Duba, talking of Duba, man, look at that dude into the mid side, able to get the mid lane, exposing it
Guys,
to
एकछिनमा
the
नेपाली
launch
गेम
of
पनि वाच
agent
पार्टी
has
हुन्छ
a
guys.
Ramon
So
yet again.
एकछिन
Bray's
वेट
fighter
हानौँ.
being popped, but that is a 12-second cooldown ultimate. You cannot really counter this the way. So now the base is completely naked. Sinryu, I know you wanna hear that word, but the
Wow.
lanes are all exposed.
Yeah, they are exposed, and at this point, I think it's
Mythic
going to be very
Showdown.
difficult
Mythic
defense.
Showdown हो
As
यो.
we have already talked about
यो
the
Mythic
range not
Showdown.
being
तर
enough, but they have
लाइक
good wave clear. I
होस्ट
would say
पर्ने
that's
चाहिँ
the
अब
very good thing that they have is
लाइक
wave
बनेको चाहिँ
clear.
वार ड्रम
But
गेम
with a
हो
lot, it's going to be very
टुर्नामेन्टको
difficult
नाम
for
चाहिँ मिथिक सोडाउन है गाइस
That's what we were talking about, man. But Faden does have the reins. He will be able to chunk down the HPs of Renas, and even before he joined the
गाइस
team
आई
fight, so
थिङ्क
that's
दिस इज इट सक्यो
definitely
होला
gonna be a problem. So maybe sell out the boots for Renas
फर्स्टको
and
अल्टी
get the,
हेरौँ है त कस्तो
get the
लास्टको सिकर
Malefic
हान्यो
wait,
gun.
wait. Oh, did you see damage from Innocent chunking down Duba? Like just few
रिनोसेन्ट
hits,
हो
and
इनोसेन्ट होइन
right now they will be
रिनोसेन्ट
going in with a lot. The feather is
बाई
ready to
बाई
be dropped
तिमी
down.
Oh, that's gonna be a
तर
good
इसमेले
pathway
मिठो
as
खेल्दैछ
Raman is
यार
gonna get the
गाइस
backline spade and take it very low.
देखिन
Tapakash, the
हान्छ
turret
र
is alive,
होइन
still
गाइस
up
आई
a
थिङ्क
grass, the base
जिजी
is completely wide open. One mine is what they
जिजी
want, and
गाइस जिजी
Eternal Torment
नेपाली
will be
टुर्नामेन्ट कुन रहेछ
able to
हेरौँ है
win
त
this
एकचोटि
out, and OC with the victory healthily on point for them.
बुम
Okay,
बुम
I'll
बुम
forgive you this
Hey
time for
guys,
stealing away my thunder. It's just I'm
kind
getting
of
mic nerfed this time around. So hey, that was a good PvP DP. Again, Team NSC. Team
says
NSC will be the one winning this game out. It was not an easy victory, I would say, but an earned one.
यो
Fight
च्यानल
for it for
मार्नु
sure.
पर्ने
Like late game could have been a very problematic situation for them, but thankfully they found that window where they already took down the inhibitor turrets, and from there it was I think a very easy pathway for them to
What
just go
the
and end the
fuck
game
एक
with a
घन्टा
lot.
पछि
All they
स्टार्ट
needed to
हुने
do
रे
was just
यार
pass
केटा
the
हो
and they had cars, so
एक
they had
घन्टा त वाइल्ड भयो त
the Hayabusa very
एकछिन
easily,
ऱ्याङ्क
and
हान्नु पर्ला जस्तो
they were
त्यसको
able to do it, and that's why they're able to win this game. But gotta give the
लगायत
props
एकछिन
to the
ऱ्याङ्क पुग
frontliner,
हान्नु
man.
न त हामी
They did an absolutely phenomenal job out there.
खै केटा
Haruka with the MVP. Okay, I'll have to
वेट गाइज
complain
वेट
about this.
एकछिन म फोनमा स्विच हान्छु एकछिन कुरो एकछिन वेट है केटा हो एकछिन वेट हा 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 playing window capture there we go oh my god bro screen to me I'm getting right let's go MVP केटा रोकै पऱ्यो यो मिलाएर म्याथ जाउँछ ना ए क्या हो क्या आवाज खाली गऱ्यो भने गेमको छुट्टै हुन्छ फेरि होइन अब किन मतलब किन गाइस आई थिंक यतिकै ठिक छ नि त केही प्रब्लम भएन भनौँ गाइस के हो 5 म्यान खेल्ने हो लेट्स गो 5 म्यान आर यु स्योर गाइस 5 म्यान 5 म्यान खेल्ने भए खेल्दा हुन्छ लबी कोड दिन्छ आउँछ केटा गएन भने एकछिन खेलिदिउँ लेट्स गो केटा लबी कोड एज छ गएन हान्दा हुन्छ लेट्स गो 5 म्यान को खेल्ने हो हार्यो भने चाहिँ रिसाउनु पर्दैन गाइस त्यति हो स्ट्रिम स्ट्रिम ल्याग भइरहेछ केटा हो ल्याग त नहुनु पर्ने यार म त स्मुथ देखिरहेको गाइस अहिले कस्तो छ एकचोटि हेरौँ त केटा हो गाइस एकजना आइसक्यो हाम्रो केटा हो धेरै ब्रो धेरै गाइस निड 3 more गाइस दुईजना आदर्श ब्रो जियुस कान ब्रिटी त जहिले हुन्छ हाम्रो जियुस ब्रदरको वेलकम गाइस सबलाई वेलकम केटा रोल मिलाइहालौँ स्टार्ट हानौँ छैन ल्याग अलराइट ल्याग भयो भने केटा रिस्टार्ट हानौँ केटा हो फेरि जोइन हानौँ ल्याग त यताबाट भएको छ यसलाई गाइस वी आर गुड टु गो गेम चलाउनु पर्यो गेम्स गाइस म गएर हाराइदिउँ जँदैन हुन्छ है गाइस एनी एनी है गाइस जसले जोइन गर्दैन हुन्छ दोस्रोमा एकदम होला गाइस गेम फोन आयो गेम फोनहरूकोबाट किन होला हेलो हेलो ठिक छ ठिक छ अझै गेम फोन चाहियो भने के र म बढाइदिन्छु ठिकै ठिकै खेलौँ गाइस लेट्स गो एक चाहिँ गेम ऱ्याङ्क खेल्यौँ त्यसपछि हाम्रो नेपाली गेम वाच पार्टी हान्दा हुन्छ गाइस सब्सक्राइब हानिदिउँ केटा होस् सब्सक्राइब हानिदिउँ केटा होस् सेयर गरिदिउँ स्ट्रिम 39 लाइक सब्सक्राइबर लेट्स गो 4K
Please ban a hero.
ban के हानिदिउँ त ban what should we ban guys Fanny let's go Fanny ban Fanny नेपालीहरूको फ्यानी लास्टै बवाल लाग्छ है गाइस नो डाउट कति खेल्छ फ्यानी प्लेयरहरू त नेपाल पनि
Your team is banning.
फ्र्याङ्कको लाफो एलिस ब्यान उताबाट
Please pick a hero.
मुसर मिडिङ भन्ने छ वेयर कुक गाइस I think we're cook. Other breathing actually need the most easy lane. Easy lane to one million. Guys, I guess maze rolls on the easy lane.
Muscle of iron, bones of steel.
Masarapp MPL Myanmar गर्ने मलेसियाको फाइनलमा लाइभ आउँछु भने स्क्याम आयो अब आज लाइभ आउन लागेकै थिएँ क्या केटा कसम भनेको नि तर स्क्रिन पर्दियो क्या लाइभ आउनु भन्ने बस्दा खोजेर हानेर चाहिँ स्कोर हेर्थ्यो सब काउन्ट तल मिलाउनु गरे तल हान्नु तल भएर माथि हालेको एकदम
Hey,
तल
back. Pick
हान्थ्यो
a
तल
hero.
माथि स्टप भयो भने केटा
I'm bound by nothing, be it family or destiny.
हाल्नु भयो त्यो हाल्नु भयो मास्टरअपलाई फ्याँकिदिनु त अहिले एकछिनको लागि Guys, Horaa बनाएको ओभरले चाहिँ फेरि मैले होइन ओभरले हटाइदिउँ एकछिन के राखिदिउँ मलाई
I will choose
गेम
my
चाहिँ
own
नसोकोस्
path.
The enemy is picking.
बल्ल भ्यू गाउन
I
थाल्यो
am
मस्त
not the only
थ्याङ्क यू गाइज
one
थ्याङ्क यू
bound
सो
by
मच
these
यति सपोर्टलाई
chains. With this blade,
मैले हार्डलोड गरिदिएँ
I
हो
shall
ल
sweep
अब
away
उ त्यो
all
बनाइरहेको थिएँ म
evil.
यार सब्सक्राइबर काउन्ट पनि हाल्नु थियो यार केही छैन मसरा प्ले रोम गाइज अहिले म रोम खेल्दा आम टायर्ड के त्यही भएर म अरू रोम खेल्दा अहिले
because I saved my
Enemy is
nation from
picking.
falling apart.
अलिक सानो बनाएर राखिदिनु क्या सानो टाढाहरूको डिमान्ड त चेन्ज भएको छ यार ठिक छ गाइज यतिकै छोडिदिउँ न यो माउस बिना मलाई ल्यापटप चलाउनै गाह्रो लाग्छ एकदम ल्यापटप माउस छैन भने त यो फेस क्याम पनि घुसाएको छ अनि यहाँ फोनको लागि छुट्टै यहाँ केबल घुसाउनु पर्छ अनि माइकको लागि छुट्टै केबल पाउनै छैन माउसको लागि You fucking bastard booster आयो केटा हो पनि फर्स्ट गेममै बुस्टर यार केटा हो चाक हान्नु भयो क्या हाम्रो गुसन मिट छ लेट्स गो वी क्यान डु दिस केटा हो आई ट्रस्ट माई भ्युवर
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
ओबिएस एक्सपी
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
गाइस गुगल आइरहेछ
All
मान्छे
troops deployed.
आइसकेको ग्रुप क्वालिफाई कसरी हुन्छ एक्सप्लेन दिस मच ठिक ग्रुप क्वालिफाई 4वटा टिम हुन्छ अनि टप 2 टिम जसको हाइएस्ट पोइन्ट छ तिनीहरू क्वालिफाई हुन्छ सो भन्नु न सबै टिमसँग म्याच भइरहेको हुन्छ यो चान्स ब्रो ओ माय गॉड केटा हो प्लिज यार एफके नजाऊ न यार र्याङ्क खेल्ने आउने भनेर Oh my fucking god, bro. FK not one I'll get out. Please don't get out.
Once there was a place called home for me.
उसको कति 2 मिलियन मिस भयो यार आम्मामा एक्सपिरियन्स प्लेयर हो विकास ताई भनेको चाहिँ बल गर्छ विकास पनि नाम यही छ नि त कसरी थाहा हुन्छ सुरुमै बुस्टर फ्ल्याग हेरेर थाहा हुन्छ अनि गाइस पिक पनि राम्रो छ नि त त्यही भएर बुस्टर नै हो
Betrayal.
फ्ल्याग कसैको
I
नेपाल
know
फ्ल्याग
the
छैन
taste
हेर
of
गाइस
it too well. The spears will run you through.
आटो खर्चा आउँदैछ मुनि
They say I'm the duality of human and demon, but I serve neither. The
guys,
pointy ends of my
turtle
spears warn those against me.
त गाह्रै हुन्छ
Found you. You're a petty annoyance.
कसले अल्ट हाल्नु जाऊ हानेको यार यो मुलाहरूको टर्न
I always hated this feeling.
अरे मास्टर बेलो गायब बोल्नु स्ट्रिम है फर्स्ट गेम केटा बुस्टरहरु भयो
The enemy has slain the turtle.
땀을 얼리는 미는데야. 이런 사람들이 가면 문제는 가요. 땀과 되게 디펜스 넣었어.
Whatever serves the purpose.
And we win this, guys. Paris.
Launch attack! Ult is not ready.
Nothing escapes my vision.
Obvious. What's your first one? Nice one. Got to coordinate with us. Oh, yeah, there is already Anna. Oh, nice one. It's a nice trade.
I will not have mercy. Hypocrisy fools me no more after all I've been through.
Enemy battle spell on CD.
The spears will run you through.
Initiate retreat!
The spears will run you through.
That's what it is. Come on, come on.
Stop this resistance now.
Fight. Obvious item.
We all belong to where our hearts go, no?
Our fight ends here.
अरे माशाल्लाह Let's go. We are cooked, guys. Cooked.
The enemy
पूरे
has
जिना रे
slain
कुन
the
चाहिँ बुझ्छ
turret.
मेन आइडी के रहेछ यार Let's go. Good night. So guys, make sure to like this stream, guys. Like and get out. Like and subscribe and like it's more to go.
The spears will run you through. Mira.
Our turret is under attack. Request backup.
Get lost.
What damage? Oh, masala lens photo. Stream to sign यार guys अब. लेने पे क्लियर हम. वो भी ये मोटो लगा हमको क्या रहा है इधर आते हैं वो
They say I'm the duality of human and demon.
वो भी ये क्या Mama. Hey, math.
Perfect time.
Ruby ले रहा है तो.
Out of my way.
Initiate retreat. Enemy rampage.
Camp on. No. Super Penier. Oh, okay. हेर न यार क्लियर मार त त्यो रुबीले कस्तो अगाडि आएको आज स्ट्रिम छैन गाइज आज स्ट्रिम छैन एकछिन र्याङ्क खेल्नु आऊ त्यसपछि फेरि बात पनि हुन्छ सम साह्रो बनाइदियो नि बुस्टरहरूले भ्युवर स्ट्रिम हान्दै थियो बिचरा क्लिनलाई त गाह्रै बनाइदियो रहेछ
I won't give in until I fulfill my promise.
Our turret is under attack.
God,
Our turret has been destroyed.
Hypocrisy fools me no more after all I've been through.
The enemy has slain more.
Thank you for the donation, Enemy Music Nepal. Thank you, hey, lovely support. £1, let's go, Enemy Music Nepal. Support हामी नै हाम्रो Enemy Music नेपालको च्यानलको
Nila, it's another starry night.
लामो के हो क्या कत्रो ड्याम डब्लु फेस क्याम रे हान्नु परिहाल्यो नि फेस क्याम अब त होइन यसलाई टरेन्टमै छिराउनु पर्यो जस्तो माथि क्लियर हान्ने घर कता हो त आयो इमाडलमा हो गाइज मेरो घर कोही छैन त लङमा केटाहरू त guys, cook भइसक्यो पानी चाहिँ
The power I have is a blessing.
Our turret has been destroyed.
अब फर्म बेट कस्तो ल हेर न के हलिन नदिनु फर्म अल्छन आयो मैले भने आयो पनि पछाडि मार्यो हामीले फ्रन्ट लाइनर मार्न सकिरहेको छैन फ्रन्ट लाइन मऱ्यो भने सजिलो नि करेक्ट नै पुरानो
You're a petty annoyance.
लामो कसरी भाँचिरहेको छ यस्तो पुलामान
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Lord मा त अनि के होला Why is it
We
not
all
meet
belong to where our hearts go. No. The spears will run you through. Nothing escapes my vision. They say I'm the
Our fight ends here.
Oh my. What? Yeah, I think it's the. It's probably one. Then you stun the man, and it wasn't on top. Guys, okay, it's the game. That's my soft pro. This one now, and oh, there's so yeah, I got me lol to here. Gone, can you lol to here? यहाँनिर प्रमोसन गर्न आएछ यो टोबीलाई टोबी हाम्रो
Our
प्लेयर चाहिँ जाने
inhibitor
हुन्छ
turret
हाम्रो
is under
गोटेक
attack.
गोटेक हुन्छ ओइ लेन्स फर ओइ वान
I won't give in
गरे यार
until I
वान
fulfill my promise.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
हेर न बाटोमै टन्ट हान्दैछ क्या सेकेन्ड स्किममा बाटो प्लेयरहरू यार ऱ्याङ्कमा किन हुन्छ यार स्क्रिमसम्म त ठिक छ यार ऱ्याङ्कमा त कति भयो एक लेभल टु आठ ललितपुर इन टप ललितपुर अलवेज टपिङ वाइ चाहिँ बम मिट्टै अहिले छ यार वाइ अति क्यारी हान्न खोजेको क्या यार म त आशै मारिदिन्छ Nice try, guys. Nice try. Nice try, guys. These guys, pure game to opening or it's not next game film आज एक गेम पे हम चला आज बेटा AFK चाहिँ नजाउँ है हाम्रो टिम ब्रदर AFK गएर अल्दिनु गाह्रो छ त्यो एड गाइस लबी कोड दिएको छु फेरि गएर हामी नाम त सामने नाम हाल्दै गाइस लबी कोड दिइसक्यो केटा हो गएर हामी पाउने हो केटा बब्बाल प्लेयर छ कि बुस्टरहरूलाई नै हान्दिनु न त बब्बाल प्लेयरहरू आइहाल्यो त बुस्टर हाल्यो भने पड्काउँ न हामी यो स्ट्रिममै हाम्रो को जाइली ज्युसको फेरि आयो लेट्स गो ठिक छ हाइएस्ट ऱ्याङ्क इमोर्टल 50 गाइस निड टु मोर या दुईजना अझै दुईजना अझै एउटा ग्लेजर आउट पऱ्यो क्या एउटा ग्लेजर एउटा कार्ड ओपन गर न हेरौँ के पर्छ कहाँबाट हेर्ने हो 15वटा कार्ड चाहिँ केटा कहाँबाट हो मैले यो भन्नु हो यो हो त्यो मलाई थाहा होइन के सक्यो कार्ड त्यही किन सक्यो त्यहाँ एकछिनको विन्स्ट्री गयो अरे सोह्रको विन्स्ट्री कसको त्यहाँ आदर्श पद्धतिले हराएर एकछिन आदर्श त यस्तो हो क्या हल्का मुभी छ होइन आदर्शले गर्दा अन्त अभियसली केटा एकजना चाहियो केटा एकजना आइदिउँ को फ्री चाहिहालौँ निड वान केटा हो निड वान अनि यो एउटा गेम सकेपछि वाच पार्टी गरौँ एकजना आइदिइहाल्नु त गर्दा नि हुन्छ है केटा आदर्श प्रो खेल्दैछ अरे अझै एकजना चाहियो हामीलाई टी राई म टिएस सर टी राई ब्रदरले के हेरेको वो ग्रप प्लेयर लेट्स गो ग्रप मिठो थियो सबै क्लेम गरेर न कस्तो रातो दिएको चिटेको हा 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 तड्काउनु मजा आउँछ मलाई म यस्तो इभेन्टहरू हेर्दिनँ क्या त्यही भएर रातो पर्ने छ अर्को ठाउँमा मेरो कप किपन एक्सपायर्ड मेन पाइप खै मेन पाइप अहिले छैन अर्को अहिले ब्रेक भनौँ न एकछिनमा वाच पार्टी हुन्छ भाइ एकछिन कुर्नु नेक्स्ट मा Let's go स्वागत छ लगायत छ क्या हामीलाई अनि पो दिनु आउ 5 स्नाइप हानौँ इन पास भइहाल्छ नि चाक खान रेडी बस्छ नि
Please ban a hero.
तिमी परेको मलाई नि खेलाउन गाइस म नेक्स्ट गेम त्यही हो लबी आइडी आउँदा Horaa Glazer होइन Horaa Glazer
Your
होइन
team is banning.
ठिक छ नेक्स्ट गेम पर्छ कि गाइस उसलाई प्ले केटा एक्चुअलीमा लापु डस्टी मिसोले खेलेको देखेर मलाई लापु खेल्नु मन लेट्स गो अब चाहिँ जित्नु पर्यो केटा अब हार्न सक्दिनँ म अब लापु काट्छ
Let's make the whole
बेनी
world
बस भएको
feel
के
lively.
भएको When Benji the skill with quattro lamo. Lamo tayo po.
Muscle of iron.
This land is our
Makes
homeland.
to invite
And
the
it
Shall
right.
be your burial ground.
It's up on the display. Bro, Murphy bro, and the group K, no what's a group thing. Use on. Oh, let get out. Other getting into you. Shall I see it? I live possible man get out. Be off.
Do you want to make friends with Nana?
No one can escape my iron fist.
Your team is picking.
What time is it? It's Onyx time!
Montoni scamming यार booster परे नि मेरो स्ट्रिक उडाउनलाई
Sanjo.
The enemy is picking.
केटा त्यही हो धेरै जित्नु थाल्यो भने बुस्टर पार्दैन बुस्टरहरू पनि कुद्नु पऱ्यो केटा त्यस्तो मेन्टालिटी त आयो नि टिभीएस त कत्रो छ लापु खेल्दा रे हार्द
Lots loaded
Oh.
and ready to bring the heat.
लापुले नि क्यारी गर्न सकेन भने चाहिँ गाह्रो हो त्यति फ्रेया नयाँ रिभ्याम भएको छ फ्रेया ट्राई गरेछ न गाइस रिभ्याम फ्रेया त अहिले
I am more than
यो
your
अगाडिको
team is
बफ अहिले
picking.
स्कोरवाला आएको छिटो फिल हुन्छ डेली कोड त्यो भनेपछि त्यो प्यासिभ भएन भनेपछि त चिप्यो ड्यास हान्नु मिल्थ्यो त गाइस इन्स्टामा नि फलो हान्ने क्या केटा के भनेको छ केटाले म लास्टमा लिन्छु ल फाइट भइहाल्छ नि
The hunt begins.
ल गाइस को नयाँ छ गाइस लाइक हान्नु 200 लाख मन लाइक सब्सक्राइब नि गाइस शेयर हान्ने स्ट्रिम 3900 मन लाइक छ हाम्रो अलरेडी वो ए फेरि पाएको त केटा बब्बा देख्छु आईको भन्दा ह्यान्डसम छ है अफ कोर्स केटा अफ कोर्स नो डाउट है ह्यान्डसममा यतिकै भन्दैको आईकै ह्यान्डसम छ
Welcome to
गाइस
Mobile
लेट्स गो
Legends.
अब यो गेम चाहिँ हान्नु पर्यो यो गेम चाहिँ नहारमा यसो हेर्दा
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
यो गेम इजी जान्छ जस्तो केटा
Enemy not taking orange.
को यहाँ एक्टिभ बाधा रिली के हो
Forests and mountains will be our best reinforcements.
म जुत्ता नबनाउनु पर्ने सुरुमा स्टम पारिदिनु स्टम गिल्बी ज्यादा भयो
We're ahead
The god of the sea will protect us from all odds.
Initiate retreat.
The gata clear or ambity man, Bob on the The gata get a cost or a man gata get a line Nikan for a game. Lap is a very odd thing for press or get out. My no damage can make where is the one here?
The body is
I'll go game play level. So guys, oh, so lava. What's the beast minute tiro? Oh, Julian and Mana by that. More than a Julian. It's Joy Meadow. Okay.
Gather at the turtle. Understood.
Turtle the mother of a fort Magia on that.
never give
Okay,
in.
stream गर्छु भनेको हैन Masarapp नेपालको गेम स्ट्रिम गर्छु भनेको त्यो गेम सकिने बित्तिकै 1 घण्टा ब्रेक रे के त्यही भएर एकछिन र्याङ्क हान्छ 1 घण्टा ब्रेक छ रे एकछिन पुरी हो के हो
Request backup. Enemy missing.
We will be your nightmare.
गाइस त्यो लापु क्वालिटी हाल्दै नि हुन्छ मिनिमम कुनै कुनै बेला क्वालिटी आइहाल्छ एकैछिनमा 20 सेकेन्ड मात्र चाहिँ धेरै सकेसम्म धेरै अल्ट हान्नु अल्ट एकछिनमै हाल्छु बक्सर हानेको आइपुग्छ भरे कति टाइम लाग्छ
Some people can never be conquered.
बादाम को पिकन होना है ये लामो ये तो ये रहेगा नाइस सपोर्टर गार्ड तो पॉसिबल ऑल दो लुनाटिक पांडा का आईडी किन दो लुनाटिक पांडा तो बूस्टिंग मत है यार माल खाने जाना उसको कुछ आईडी खेलता पहले को नहीं खेलता फेसबुक में से बिप्लॉग पांडा हुआ था ना आईडी से ऐसे नहीं करता आया What gonna happen? 6 minutes में finish हुए मरे क्या म ओ हल्ली नै ओ माय हल्ली नै नदे क्या रे ओ माय फकिङ यो बादामको लामो रुख तो हान्छ म समोसा का नाम पनि मोटो हो गया এটা কোন নাই আমার বাচ্চা কে লাইক করে দিন স্ট্রিম গাইস প্লিজ লাইক করুন লাইক থেকে সাবস্ক্রাইব নি আমি 4900 সাবস্ক্রাইবার হলো
Defend this land. Defend our dignity.
Battle spell in cooldown. Shut down. Mega kill.
We will show them what we are made of. Forge onward.
How did you? More. What did you more? Yeah, figure I'm making a total damage from him. कस्तो मेरो अरू गाटोको टिभी पो लभली है लभली खेलिरहेको छ भोटिमा मिठो गाटो सपोर्ट रोशन ब्रोको गाटो गाइस बक्कास है ट्याङ्क प्लेयर चाहिन्छ भने कन्ट्याक्ट हुने रोशन ब्रो मार्केट आउट सबले ठोक आइएसएफ कहिले हुन्छ दाइ आइएसएफ गाइस 2 हप्ता पछि हुन्छ अब आइएसएफ हाम्रो नोभेम्बर लास्ट कि डिसेम्बर फर्स्ट मा फ्लाइट छ मलेसियाको नै Also, guys, no ult. हाम्रो रोशन राईले बचाउ केटा हो ओइ मसाला समोसालाई रोक है केटा हो समोसालाई रोक कोही चिकर हान्ने
Understood.
No army is great enough to withstand the storm of our people.
Think tank मा जे भने रेडियन आर्मर इज गुड देन अथेना एज बर्स खादैन व्हाट डु यु थिंक यस गाइस अथेना भन्दा त रेडियन राम्रो छ यो उयो भन्नु ओ माय गॉड केटाहरु पे मेरो यो डाउन अड्क्यो एकछिन गाइस होल्ड अन मेरो हल्का हल्लिने बित्तिकै अड्किन्छ नि यार मन्नै पर्दैन मलाई त्यो चाहिँ Hey guys. Oh guys, lag break. Oh guys, all bye. Sorry guys for the lag.
We will fight for our freedom.
यो मेरो हल्का वायर हल्ले कि भन्छ नि और रेडियन राम्रो छ अथेना भन्दा ट्याङ्कतिर त धेरै ड्यामेज खान सक्छ Win. Nice follow. Lovely team छ त यसपालिको मिठो खेल्दैछ केटा
You destroyed a turret.
कहिले हाल्नु Tadi कराने जुलियन हा ओए बाजे थियो नयाँ हेलो बाजे 2 मिनेट बनाएर हेर न केटा जुलियन Fuck man, this is more dead one.
Legendary.
That was amazing. Understood.
Oh, I dream of 4x as a related on the bike. 3x no, yeah, 4x the 3x हल्का एडभान्स मा राख्दै थिए के नेपालको क्वालिफाई जित्ने थिए 4x चाहिँ अब अर्को भन्छ है किन फलो हान्दै गरौँ किन त्यही भएर इन्स्टामा नि एकचोटि फलो है एमएल को पोस्टहरु हाल्दा हुन्छ केटा म इन्स्टामा त्यही भएर फलो पनि हान्दिनु लर्ड मिटबाटै आउँदैछ इन हुन्छ र ल दुईजना ढले नि त फेरि हाम्रो हिल गर्ने मान्छेहरूलाई चाहिँ भन्नुपर्छ फेरि मर्दैन कि क्या यार यो त यो फ्लोरिन हिरो कसले भन्दा एक्सप्लोरिङ हिरो कसले बनायो यो हिल गर्ने हिरोहरू गेमबाट निकाल्दै हुन्छ क्या एनोइङ यार एउटा अल्ट त हानेको नि
Request backup. Okay.
एनोइङ छ यार
Control
लास्ट यो
amazing.
एक्सप्लोरिङहरू
Destroy the turret. Killing spree. Shut down.
Wait, come on.
Superb tanking.
Prepare for our blades of vengeance.
एउटा अल्ट मात्रै हान्नुपर्ने यार एक्सप्लोरिङको काम के गर्नु पर्ने
Your team destroyed a turret.
हामी चाहिँ मिलाइ पिकर अल्ट हान्नुपर्छ होइन फाइटहरू स्टेट दिने बेला पनि स्टेट दिनुबाट ट्याङ्क पनि
Defend this land. Defend our dignity.
मोरे यार फेरि कमन गाटो कत्रो ड्यामेज हो यसको डोमिनेन्समा नि
Shut down. Double kill.
हिल गर्ने हिरो होइन बटन ट्याप हिरोहरू हटाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ नि हो हिल गर्ने हिरो मचिल्लाहरू चाहिँ ठिकै छ भनौँ न अरू एन्जिलाहरू
I'm low on HP.
The god of the get out of our land.
Request backup.
So sorry, but तिम्रो लास्ट डाउनफल भएको भयो डाउनफल त भन्दिनँ त्यही प्रोग्रामले टुर्नामेन्ट नआएर पनि त्यस्तो खेलेको छैन पहिला जस्तो पहिला त अस्ति टुर्नामेन्ट त्यही भएर डेली खेल्थ्यो अहिले नै अब डेली खेल्दा हो आइएसले पाउँदैन हल्का इम्प्रुभ गर्नु पर्छ हल्का लास्टै घटाउनु
Request backup.
लिमिन हान्नु भनेको यार
Our turret is under attack.
एन्जिला फ्लोरिन सिधै बन्द हान्नु हल्का एनोइङ नै छ डोर ट्राईतिर त एन्जिला फ्लोरिन
Request
चाहिँ
backup.
गाइज इन हान्नेहरूमै अब चाहिँ इन हान्नै पर्यो
Forge onward.
Request backup.
क्लिन हेर न हिलेर ओ माई गॉड म हान्न पर्यो नाइस वान गाइज नाइस वान अचल भयो ए बुझ्नु त के हो मार्नु पर्ने थियो ओए धन्न
Victory!
I'll take you as best player of Nepal पहिला बाट अहिले त don't worry guys after tournament I see back to practice हो डेली अलि हल्का रोल सुन गरेर नि भनौँ न अब let's wait for after tournament आएपछि फेरि ग्राइन्ड हुन्छ गाइज गेमहरू हेर्थ्यौँ है त अब गेमहरू स्टार्ट भएको भएन त्यही कारण
Revere the abyss, in my name alone.
The 12 मिनट छ यार 12 मिनट छ केटा हो के गर्ने भन्दैन त
My
जुलियनले
kingdom
कथा
is one where death
जुलियन
and
त हल्का
discord
पागल
are
लाग्छ
craved
मलाई
into flesh and bone.
गाइस फेरि एक गेम हाल्नु एक गेम भ्याउँछ होला त्यसपछि चाहिँ Get out, game. Now let's play ball. Ball on me, I got ball on me. I made my game start on this. So let's go. Guys, out on this, don't even me out, don't pick it off. Hello, Sky, Peso. 1 minute viewer. ऐसा म guys viewer stream में भइरहेको थियो केटाहरूले निसाने दुई गेमै भ्यू स्ट्रिम भयो मेरो कल अगाडि आइरहेको थियो नि Golden गरेर होला अहिले both XP and roam mess up भएको true. Well, let's wait. Official tournament आयो भने एउटै रोल स्क्याम आएको Hey guys. अहिले टुर्नामेन्टहरू त छैन त आएछ मात्र त्यही भएर I haven't played that much पहिला जस्तो मलाई I guess एकजना अब स्टार्ट हान्दै त यसको एउटा ब्रल जान्छ नि त ब्रल हान्ने एउटा यस्तो बनाएर make sure to like this one guys अनि सब्सक्राइब नै हान्दिनु केटा स्ट्रिम सेयर गर्ने पनि छ नि गर्दै हाम्रो प्लेयरहरूलाई किनकि we are close to 3900 subscriber oh shit कुन हिरो लिम कति त let's go
The southern seas are my
Sorry why if you cannot play it much in so play Usually एक त frontline दिन सक्दैन अनि त्यही हो अब त्यसलाई अल इन गरेर कुखुराले केही गर्न सक्दैन त्यही स्टार्ट गरेको म आउँदै थिएँ सरी यार अब प्रोरी नेक्स्ट टाइम एक त एक्स्ट्रो वर्ल्ड कप राम्रै खेल्छ हाइब्रिडले गाइस Let's go, hey, कस्तो बेस बल मान्छे गर्नु स्काई फल्स आइटम Give us one.
5 seconds
Alright,
till
let's
the
go.
enemy
यसपछि
reaches
वाच
the
पनि हुन्छ है केटा
battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed. First blood.
Dumpling. No, dumpling. Double kill by it. Nice. But people by now. Triple kill. क्या हाने कि एक हाने क्या अहिले हाइब्रिड को इन्स्टेन्ट इम्प्रुभमेन्ट भएको यार हाइब्रिडले पनि राम्रै खेल्छ गाइस अहिले घरमा
No one has the power to control the seas except for me.
Kicker combo आउँदैछ केटा हो Also esto. Triple kill, let's go.
An enemy has been slain.
तर इसका जो राम्रै भइरहेछ परितामा इसका आइटम हल्का ब्रोकन है तर किल पाउँछ Root try कति त रोम राम्रै छ तर त्यही हो फ्रन्ट लाइन दिन सक्दैन नदिन रोम अन्त खेलाएको छ रातको कति त रोम त राम्रै खेलेर अब अल सेकेन्ड्स फेरि युजलेस हुन्छ यार के भन्नु अल स्क्रिमहरू मारे एकखेप त ट्राई गरेको थिएँ मैले गर्दा यहाँको दाइले हाया अलिक प्र्याक्टिस गर्नु भन्नु लास्टै मिस्टेक हुन्छ रहेछ हाया खेल्दा स्क्रिममा हल्का स्क्रिम खेल्न गाह्रो मसला मिलाइ भन्नु स्क्रिममा हल्का स्ट्रिम खेल्न गाह्रो हुन्छ केटा केही भन्नु पनि मिल्दैन स्ट्रिममा मिस्टेकहरू भयो भने अफ स्ट्रिम भएर फ्रिली खेल्नु मिल्दैन होला होला नि अस्ति स्ट्रिममा खेल्न गाह्रो गएर Let's go. Lovely combo. और मारी हालको नहीं ना लॉल वो बहुत है क्या good ball like को watch party हो watch party guys अहिले नेपाल टुर्नामेन्ट हुन लाग्छ और एकछिन watch party को
double kill
हुन्न अघि हेर्ने भयो हुन्न होला गाइस रोक्यो त एकछिनमा अगेन सकिन्छ ट्याक्क हुन्छ नि
killing spree double kill no one has the power to control the seas except for me stop
Screamer rank our defense will be controlled स्क्रिममा चाहिँ राम्रै हुन्छ भाइले स्क्रिममा फुल ट्राई गरेर खेल्दा हुन्छ अब स्ट्रिम गर्दै स्क्रिम खेल्दा हुन्छ हल्का गाह्रै हुन्छ गरेको अगाडि स्क्रिम मासले खानाको प्यासेज छ तर यही रहेछ नि त Lens Fanny Link over Dami but I can that was so like
double kill
it's like me and Yalan I think we're like this thing
killing spree wiped out
we made about the
your team destroyed a launch attack
कुन टिमहरु होला ल्यारी र अहिले कुन चाहिँ पाइन्छ साउथ एसियामा कुन टुर्नामेन्ट भइरहेको रहेछ त्यही टुर्नामेन्ट खेलेको सबै साउथ एसिया कन्ट्रीबाट जानु
praise me and you shall receive my mercy
मलाई पनि थाहा छैन यही एउटा भुटानको प्लेयरले भनेको लास्ट गेम यस गाइस लास्ट गेम दिस इज गोना बी मलाई त्यो वाच पार्टी हुन्छ आई डु थ्यांक यू सो मच केटा 39 सब्सक्राइबर भइसकेको छ लभली सपोर्ट यो इन्डिया भन्नु
The ocean waves are so sweet. Our turret is under attack.
Garanyo. Are you the key or hold on it?
Are you suffocating? Godlike.
No.
Double kill.
All day enemy now. Okay, असाइनमेन्ट गर्दै हेर्दै छु है त अहिले हुन्छ यार थ्याङ्क यू है सपोर्टलाई कति क्लास पढ्दै हो तिमी अनि कलेजमा हुनुभयो त लास्ट चाहिँ झ्याउने थियो यार असाइनमेन्ट कति हुन्छ कहिले गरिदिन्थ्यो तर म हुन चाहिँ धेरै हुन्छ
Praise me, and you shall receive my mercy.
Double kill, let's go. Quickly kill all this again. ठीक लगा मैं अब तो जाने के नाम हॉल्टी बिना तो हल्का जाने का है ये ऐसा स्पीड है ना और क्या लाई रहती है इतना हल्का पुसानो ट्राई करते भाई लाया मैंने ने क्लियर आने कर रही है और यार ये नहीं कर you 10 on every starting or you can you guys fix 10 on इसके बारे में let's see आगे माला मार दिया है अल्लाह देखो मुझे रहा है Master Baiter, let's fucking go. Already does and then he can't there, damn it. Ini ada Monica ya, Brawley nom gitu.
Enemy double kill. Praise you have slain an enemy. Been destroyed. Double kill. No one has the power to control the sea.
The light, okay, guys. Oh, start the week. No.
An ally has been slain.
Start the way. Draft pass and it's okay. It's important. But I could be made.
An ally has been slain. Ult is not ready. Is there a more beautiful queen than me?
Damn it, यार क्या है इसको कॉल चलने मेरा वो बहुत टाइम था चले लेट्स गो
Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat.
Underguard होगा मेरे साथ में तो गेम तो करो गाइस इन आने सब पर नहीं सब पिंगा कि रात ड्राफ्ट स्टार्ट कर दूंगा तो हां मुझे पता नहीं माय फक
All these
और भी लेते
beautiful
स्टॉक इन हेडफोन और
shattered by the ocean waves.
फिर मैं ना मैं सकूं से लगा
Stop and listen to my graceful song.
Masarapp ranks up itu ya rank is up itu lama buat jual kan itu surkado kira-kira
Double kill. Triple kill.
Spider Savage ke da. Jadi woi lamo. Ini milih apa mata tim dia baru sekali. So what pada guys? Hey, एउटा टुर्नामेन्ट होला छ लेट्स सी टुर्नामेन्ट कमाउन थाहा. यसको हेर्नु.
Victory!
नेपाली टिमहरु. ओके गाइस. एकछिन के दाउ. Hey guys. Oh, फेरि मिलाउनु पर्ने होला नि यसलाई. कुन गेम रहेछ वाटपाटी मलाई त्यस्तो डिटेल त थाहा भएन. So cheap. Larry को लोर पे मैं नहीं रहता. Continue. यो त्यति हाम्रो टिम होइन र यो ल्यारीहरू भने ल्यारीको उता सेप्टेम्बर 9 एकछिन गएछ पहिला मलाई मिलाउनु पर्यो त्यो भिडियो क्याप्चर डिभाइस आएको तपाईँहरू अनि यसलाई के भनेर पासवर्डले
They might go into the draft as we are gonna go fast and move
भनेको
on to
छु
it
म्याट
too. We have to wait a bit though.
Hello, Debbie. I hope I did not make you wait long.
Oh my goodness, you're back finally. That's J-Wo, guys. I'm gonna be introducing to you the caster here for today because I kept the introduction because I was waiting for Miss J-Wo. But hey, I'm gonna be Debbie here and J-Wo will be talking into the other side. So J-Wo, finally you're back.
Yes, of course, I'm back. How can I leave you alone here? Especially when... Oh no, I can't really leave you alone. You're one of my bestest girlies out altogether. So yeah, I cannot give you the whole
Tico game
load
होला खै
into
यो
your own
ल्यारी
shoulders.
भर्सेस
So
पाकिस्तानको
yeah,
खै कुन चाहिँ
here
टिम
I
हो यो
am.
आवोस् भने साउथ एसियामा कुन टुर्नामेन्ट
Finally,
भइरहेछ
good to be back.
हामी
So I'm
पार्टिसिपेट
gonna
त
be
गरेको छैन
telling the teams for you.
यसपछि
And
ल्यारी
I'm
छ
not gonna
अनि
be
अर्को
alone. That's what
सेप्टेम्बर
I'm
9 को
excited
छ
about. So who's not gonna be
मलाई यो
there?
भुटानको
It is
आइएसएफ को
Team
टिम जान्छ
Pakistan and
भुटानबाट
Nepal.
आइएसएफ को टिम
Because
छ
that's
अनि
Pakistan, that's Chaos.
बङ्गलादेशबाट अस्ति
Your
हामीले
squad is Chaos.
फाइनल
They will be
खोजेर
going
हानेको टिम
against
को हो त्यो
Nepal,
बङ्गलादेशको नाम
with a squad name
भिन्टेज
Larry.
भिक्ट्री
And we also
चिनाहरू
know
छ
that Nepal are the competitive scene. Pakistan are the underdog teams. So that's gonna be a class that we are looking forward to, Jero.
Interesting names out here, right? But okay, we got two
कहाँ
different
त्यसरी
nations that
स्क्रिन
work
देखाएको
together. So,
डर लाग्यो
pretty new for me,
यही
but
थियो अब स्क्रिन
I'm expecting top-notch gameplay from both the
गेम
teams.
स्टार्ट गऱ्यो भने छिटो
The name Larry though,
ल्यारी
it gives it's a bit,
बेसीमा को त
yeah,
हो आइ एम
we can
सोलो
get
गाइस
the
अहिले त
reference from
एक्लै हो
where Larry came, but yeah, the other one is Chaos, I believe. So Both the teams are quite new to me as well, and
कस्तो छ केटा हो
I'm
मेरो
very excited.
एक्स
It's a best of 3 series, right? It's a
तिम्रो
best of
एक्स
3.
साँच्चीकै हो कि गफ
So
हाने हो
3 games, hopefully, if not 2 games, but
नेपाली हो र
that's more than enough to get to
हाम्रो
know both the
कोच
teams.
ड्राकुलाको एक्स भन्ने छ जिस्किनु भने जस्तो लाग्यो
Exactly. Game 1 is where both teams are going to be testing each other out, and that's also where the caster do their job, right? So I'm pretty excited
म
how they're going to be
आउन
performing.
आउने
So
भए आउँदा हुन्छ
yeah, we are so used to the chaos style of the Indian teams and the Bhutan teams. So it's going to be a new leaf for us as well. Pakistan versus Nepal, and that's where all the the sets are going to be seeded. And of
गाइड
course,
छिटो
we're gonna
स्टार्ट
be
गर
seeing
केटा हो
them
छिटो
what
स्टार्ट हान
how they are
केटाकेटी
able
हो
to draft them properly. But I'm pretty sure both the teams are definitely gonna be well versed into the assassin and the utility too. And if they are not, they are so almost away from the MMs to carry too. So we'll see how which one have the better chance, have the
पहिला
better adaptation onto the meta. Because fighter meta is something that you usually don't get used to adapt, right? Because most of the time, for a long while, we have been playing the marksman into the gold lane.
The fighter meta, right? But I think with the decline of marksmen into the gold lane, I think there's still some viable options altogether. But I do prefer watching fight fighter no not fighter I do prefer watching marksmen into the gold lane rather than the fighters altogether, because you get to see all those range, all those fires, all those
मेरो
damages that
भाइहरू
melts
छिटो स्टार्ट हान्दियो
the
भने
front lines, whatever comes in their way,
हेलो
right?
Masarapp, hello guys,
Rather
welcome to
than
stream.
the fighter just sustaining everything and out and dealing all
Welcome to
those
stream, guys.
damages, which honestly it is there, but it's not as
ल्यारी भनेको त इन्स्टाको गिफ्ट
exciting
होइन
as we
ल्यारी
see
भनेको
into the gold lane.
सिरोहरूको टिम होला
Exactly. There's no scaling in this meta. It's like directly going for the
ड्र्याग गर न
snowball,
गरे
and whoever
रोल
has
छैन
snowball
र
will be having the better chance in the winning
यो
game
डिस्कर्ड
too.
त अर्कै
And this
डिस्कर्ड
is
हो त
why the brawly teams are the one who shines the most in this current meta here. So I feel like you're gonna be seeing a little bit of a change up into the side of this both of the players. Still, most of the players who have been so good onto the marksman
कुन
hasn't been
डिसीमा छ
able to
हाम्रो
perform
स्क्वाडको
that
छुट्टै
well. So,
डिस्कर्डमा छ
oh,
त्यस्तै
there
हो
you are. You're back. I can see, but yeah, I don't think the stream can see it yet. But it's okay. They
काहीँको
will be able to
डिस्कर्डमा
see
त
me
फेरि केटाहरू डल्लै
lurking,
छ
so
त्यही
can't
भएर
see
यताउता
that. But back to the point though, we are just not used to the fighter into
यो
the gold
ओ
lane
माई
yet,
गड ब्रो 1 घन्टा
especially
लाग्छ
the
क्या
Indian
स्टार्ट
teams.
गर्नु
But some teams that make it that make the fighter meta used is like they're always up to the top.
अब
So
फर
um,
भेरिफिक्स पनि
I'm not
फर्स्ट
sure if Pakistan,
के
either
भन्छ त
Pakistan or
हाम्रो
Nepal are
ड्राकुला
adapted to
ब्रदरले
that, but we will see here in this best of 3 series.
I'm just very
यार धेरै
excited
आयो
for both the
छ्यारे
teams,
1 घन्टामा एउटा
still
आउनु त जसलाई
waiting
धेरै
for
त
them
नआउनु
to
पनि थियो
come out. But
हेर न गाइज एड आएन हेर न
let's
के छ
let's
र होइन
let's talk about the
यिनीहरूले यिनीहरूको
utility meta more rather than the damage meta
केटीहरूको
these days. Most of the teams, they
पुरा
prefer
सुन्नु
to
पर्छ
go for
गेमै
the
चढाउँदैन
3 or 4 frontliners and then one main damage dealers onto the back line, right? So the teams who can
तिमीभन्दा
adapt
ठुलै
to
छ
all those
म्यासिभ
all
विकास
together,
पनि
it just works out for
म्यासिभ
them.
विकास
But
आएको
there we see some teams that
कोच चाहिँ
struggle
छैन दाइ
to
कोच छ
adapt
नि
to
हाम्रो
these
गाइज
kind of
सिङ्गापुरको
metas, right?
कोच हो
So
ल्याइकेको पहिला
what
कोच
would
सिङ्गापुरको
you tell them to go if they are having to struggle around all those?
कति बेला स्टार्ट
There's
हुनुपर्ने
a
गाइज अहिले खै
important
अहिलेसम्म
factor
स्टार्ट
where
भएको
we
छैन
usually see Gunnersville into the jungle when there's a shift in the
यो अरू
meta
गेम
and the
हेरिदिनुहोस् न
teams are
चल्छ र
not basically used to it just yet.
अरू
So
गेम
maybe,
हेरिदिनुहोस्
Gunnersville is a hero that neutralizes everything. So we might
फाल्टो
eventually
गेममा नि
see.
के भइरहेको छ अहिले कति हो कपिराइट हुन्छ नि यस्तो गीतहरूमा
Even though Super Justin tried his best to have that, but it was mostly all those counter engage
A lot of giveaways that are happening
onto the heroes in their backline could help them a bit more.
Definitely. I think the problem could also be that
chances you get. So that means that you
Ano pa
are
niya guys
gonna be having a better option into the brawly team fight composition rather than a 1v1
We
situation.
go.
So try
We
to
should go.
adjust to
Let's go.
the
Let's go.
team fight
Let's
situation.
go guys.
So let's
Let's
see
go.
how draft is gonna be looking like, ladies and gentlemen. We
Who
will
are
be seeing
Larry ko line
what
up
all the
in
teams are gonna be getting ready for, because that is what we all have been waiting for. Best of 3 series. And it's gonna be something of a different
Jet
kind
Simba.
of situation
Jet
we
Simba
have seen right now. I can see Armageddon, but it should
Jet
be
Simba.
Chaos versus Letty. So first ban Jewo.
यो त सिरो हैन काउ भन्ने इन्डियाको फ्ल्याग छ
taken away. We can just say that she's gonna be into the ban list for a long period of time, because the meta just favors her up altogether, and the fact that she is she just there we go, there I am. What about you though?
There. Finally.
Yeah. Okay, we are here. Yep, there we go. But yeah, back to what I was saying. The meta just favors Zushin just too much, so you would just want to have her onto the ban list altogether, and maybe a first priority pick as well. But I like that they banned out the CC and the Yuzhong altogether. CC there, Yuzhong, I think, to secure those backlines and to, to not let the other team get the advantage of having his way onto the back.
Alright, Yuzhong
is a very popular ban. Global, all across the globe, so it's already something that you usually take out, but the CC also play as well as the Grok too. I feel like the first one hasn't been uplifted yet, so it's
we'll be
going for a safer choice. I think it's really gonna be onto the jungle side, at least first pick. Kimi is gonna be the flex right here, not the flex, a good starter for every team side. But about the Elise though, I feel like it's too early. But it's gonna be an easy lane.
Oh my god, you git परिरहेको छ गाइज ब्रोको एकछिन यिनीहरू यस्तो सुन्नु त्यहाँ गेममा भइसक्यो भने फेरि कपिराइट खानु भएछ नि ल्यारी हेलो स्क्रिन सेयर हान्दिनु न
हुन्छ स्क्रिन सेयर हान्नु न
सेयर भयो कि भएन यो गाइज यही हो टुर्नामेन्ट ल्यारी यही हो किनहरू फ्ल्याग यो नाम र फ्ल्याग चेन्ज गरेछन् रहेछ भनेपछि अर्को टिम बनिएको छ
Exactly. For Kimi or a Granger in particular,
one
you
copyright
need out to have a roamer that can stay onto the front, and you're going to be free hitting him. That is usually necessary. Joy will be picked away as well as the Hilda too. That's a very happy combination. I don't know, the combination of a Hilda and a Kimi is something that I'm not really a fan of, because when we talked about how much of a frontline damage circle is required when you play a
Great Simba, the killer
Kimi already have enough magic
guys.
damage too, but the Joy might have been a comfort for the side of Larry too, which they're okay because that's
If
the
the
dive
Dita wins, just the next
and it can be good against the Granger as well. But for
Yo,
Chaos,
Panda team छोडेको रहेछ guys यो Panda
winning mid lane, but against the Kimi, it's still a 50-50.
बल्ल मिलाएर ल्यारी
I think Kimi does have a better range than Farsa altogether, and Farsa, she has the possibility of getting picked off quite a lot more than the Kimi. She does have her wings, but she's not as mobile as Kimi as So apart from that, I like that they have gone for a Hilda. Could be into the roam. She can reflect out in all the 3 lanes up. So yeah. But the Joy, there's still a lot of other options open for the jungle, and they decide to go for Joy. I guess it's kind of a comfort pick, but Joy also does need to have her placement. Since there's an Elise, I think she does have the possibility of getting interrupted by Elise a lot. So I don't know which will be good against Elise. It has to be something that they can be associated with
But for Chaos, they are actually getting away the Lapu Lapu and the Arizal. I think it's more because they wanted to have the Granger into everything side. Yeah, this is
The guy
taking the
just saw
fighter
it.
metas. We were talking about the fighter metas and more into
कि जेरक्स है ना
जेरक्स तो छोड़ देगा हो गया
it's enough. बोले थे कि
हेलो
साउन्ड आया कि जेरक्स के क्या ना
जेरक्सले गेम छोड दिएको हो भनेको
छोडेको होला बिजनेसलाई एप्लाई गर्दै सुनाएको ल्यारीको
Xerox
लाइनअप
my fucking goat.
ल्यारीको लाइनअप त्यही होला जेट सिम्बा जेरो एनिमेटेड र सिरो मात्रै थिन्छ म ए लुनार होला यो लुनार लुनार यिनीहरूको पहिलाको टिम होला हिरोहरू यो चुहाएको त Minotaur inspired by Vampire Bro.
Minotaur against
It is
Horaa.
good to hear.
Interestingly
Because the
enough,
guys
the
probably
moves are
left
going to
and
be
taking
coming from the side
त्यो
of
जमानामा
Larry.
सकिसक्यो
Quite a
हो
lot
टिपीमै झन्केर
better, but that Hilda is not going to be onto the Rome either. Okay, it might be much more onto the EXP, which is also justified. And a Ruby we get though.
I feel like a Ruby is gonna be better here rather than any other because
सक्यो अब लास्ट एउटा
gonna be something that they really wanted. And
Hey,
now
Horaa,
Minotaur has been
band
rising
they
up
haven't
onto
been
the
picking up.
popularity because of the little bit of a change that he have with the
From
heal
Nepali.
and the
Larry
ability
from
to
Nepali.
have the amount of heal onto the
Gimana kau?
later part of this game is killing. So yeah, with the build, it's I usually say that Minotaur is actually a guardian helmet, but in a hero version because of the heal that he has. Let's see how they'll be able to fade out because
Pakistan versus Nepal Pakistan versus Nepal अहिले
Esmeralda, which is very
यिनीहरूले ओइ साइबरहरू रहेछ नि त यिनीहरू
are facing a lot of steel, and I feel like they just want to
गाइस साइबरहरू राम्रो खेल्छ पाकिस्तानमा पहिला चाहिँ लास्ट राउन्ड खेल्थ्यो
If
साइबर
Minotaur has his hands on the Flags of Oasis as well, it's just gonna be benefiting Esmeralda quite a lot, right? Especially she does benefit off
पहिलाको
those
आइएसएफमा आएको थियो यिनीहरू
shields
आइएसएफ परेको
together. But yeah, I like the fact that she's gonna be going around with the front
एलिस
line
थियो अरे
with
यताबाट
Alice and
एलिस
all,
ताग्यो
and the combo is
यो
just
हिल्ला
too
कस्तो
much
ब्याटी
AoE
देखेको bro.
oriented for
हिल्लालाई
their
त छोडिदियो
side. But then
Nah,
again,
like
let's count
damn.
Larry as well. They do have
वो
that AoE. They
ल्यारीको
do
खेडा
have
के
all
हो
those
म
initiations.
भेषमै
I'm
छ कि
just
क्या हो
worried
अति छ त
that
ल्यारीको
if Joy gets caught up between all those CCs that Chaos is gonna be providing,
उनसे बिरालो
that Joy is
यस्तो
gonna be a
डेन्जर
bit less useful onto
अरे
their side.
बिरालो
But the thing is that Esmeralda is onto the jungle, I believe, or is it gonna be an alias into the
गाइस
jungle?
लेट्स
Because
गो
both
नेपाल
of
versus
them are still
पाकिस्तान
quite
ल्यारी versus
viable options, right?
पाकिस्तानको टिम
Wait,
साइबरहरूलाई
it could be better if it's
वही
the
वही वही म्याप
Esmeralda into
कपी
the
जान्छ
jungle, but man,
Or is it the
still
build
definitely gonna be
version?
uncalled for. So let's see. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here yet again into the best of three series. As
गाइस यो
this
चाहिँ
is
भिसीमा
a
गाइस यो
stage
चाहिँ
here
छ
we are watching
भिसीमा
through international.
गाइस
Another best
त्यसको
of
गेम
three.
1
That's gonna be Larry going against Chaos, and we will be seeing who will be coming out on top.
Oh, is an alias into the jungle? Not an
Minotaur
Esmeralda.
खेल्दैको छ
Esmeralda
यताबाट
would be into the EXP lane. Interesting. Very
Oh,
interesting.
nice.
I think,
ओए
as you said,
के
right,
हो राम्रो नै
Esmeralda
होला
is much
कसले
more preferred into the jungle altogether.
साइबर
But
जङ्गलमै
Alice
रहेछ
also works. She just needs that early
टाइगर
game
खेल्दैछ
initiation for her side. But yes, a lot of pokes coming in from both the teams. There, the mid lane aggro would be there for both the sides, as both of them do have those lane
यो
clearing
हटायो भने
in their hands
स्मेरन
as well.
भेट्दैन
But
छ
for now, it won't be much.
के
It
हो
would
मायामा
just
लाग्यो
be a little bit skirmishes here and there.
Yep. I feel like we're gonna focus on to the sprint coming the Hilda here. I think
हो
he
यिनीहरूले
wants
यो
to go
इन्डियम
for a
हटाउँदैन
little bit of an aggression in the early stages of the game so that they will be able to have a better
एउटा
time
इन्डियम
into the
देखाएर
setups too. But we might want to focus onto the emblem here again, Jiro.
Yep, looking at the emblem priorities. I
रुबी
don't
त
think
हुनु
there's
जस्तो
much
छ अरे
of a difference
Let's go.
than
Hold
we just
on.
usually use, right? The rupture from far side, yes, of course. Assassin emblem on Granger is, I guess
कुन
it's still
सर्भरमा
justified
खेलाएर
because he
रहेछ
does
कति
have
रहेछ
his,
ड्यामेज खेलाएर
blood.
ओए
Oh,
अति हानेको हजुरले
wait. We get the first blood already
ग्राइन्डर
from
त
the
रोडेर हान्थ्यो
Minotaur. The first blood secured, but there is
ओए
the initiation
ग्राइन्डरले
coming in
अति
from the
हान्यो
side of Chaos. That is a double kill. In hands of Granger,
पुरा
surprisingly, he
गेमको
gets
लात
those 2 last hits.
हो
Right before the
पाकिस्तानको
turtle
पिङ त
also.
क्रेजी आउँछ होला त होइन
खै कति आउँछ यो पाकिस्तान
एकचोटि सर्भर चेन्ज गरेर खेल्दा 100 150 भन्दा कमै आँट्दैन नेपालमा पनि
Securing the turtle in their hands. Larry is not going to be backing down for a while, but we get a feathered Ezra coming in. Though take Simba would be taking Kyra down, and one more person Cyber would be down for the side of Chaos. So right off the bat, a lot of brawly fights coming in from both the teams, not backing down at all.
They are not backing down. They want to have a good lead. But Sarim onto this. Esmeralda have a vengeance onto his kid. So that is definitely going to be a little bit of a, aggression or a sustenance that he want to do for. But win-win onto the other hand, going in onto the invade.
Yep, we get an invade coming in. Cyber would be getting taken down. The Ellis in the early game is not working out for this side, but Esmeralda, look at that, trying to go after Minotaur. But he would still be going away. Win-win. Again, trying to maybe go for the purple buff altogether, but Chaos is there to value their jungler, and they would be helping him secure his purple buff, not let anyone take it down. But Joy might have his eyes on Granger. Still a risky move to pull off through.
It is, but then again, I think it's gonna be very, very aggressive coming through from the Zoe to go for the Granger yet again. But they might want to focus onto the bottom lane side though, with the Tigreal here available with the implosion too. I think it's gonna be okay. But the fact that they have a Tigreal against a Minotaur is definitely gonna be something that's gonna be behind for Chaos here, because whenever the implosion is there, there's gonna be a disengagement coming through from the Minotaur. So they have to be very, very careful though. But the bills coming through, it's all gonna be all tough puts from the side of Chaos. They don't want no magic damage onto their side, and the fact that tough puts also,
Let's go.
lessen down the amount, the duration of the cooldown.
यो हटायो भने के यो साइडको के राइरहेको छ म्याथ मान्छे पाइदिएछ प्रडक्ट पनि
Yeah, I think the itemization would most
साउन्ड आयो
probably
तिम्रो गाइस
prioritize the
माइक
kills first
ओइ
because they have an
वायर हलेको रहेछ
Minotaur and the Esmeralda on either of the sides. Not to mention the Ellis as well. So they would want to
सेकेन्ड टोटल इजी खाइरहेछ केटाहरूले हान्दैछ इजी हल्का नुबे होला है पाकिस्तानहरू त राम्रो भएको इन्डिया र त्यो
But Granger, right? He's playing it
इन्डिया र
really safe.
भुटानको
He does
होला
not
राम्रो
go
त
for initiation before his team even goes. But look at that, Tigreal
ट्यागले लिइरहेछ म्यान नुबहरू
having his implosion on the way.
ट्यागरेल र स्पेमा भेन्डेन्स लिइरहेछ
But we get a lane cut coming in from the side of Larry. And once again, just a little bit of poke around. Win-win trying to go with the joyful beats, electrifying beats popped out, but that would just be to scare off Sarim on that Esmeralda. Although the bottom lane is like going down. Oh, we get an initiation, but a disengage right after that.
That's a one turret down the drain for Chaos here onto the bottom side as well.
कति
And this
खेल्छ
is the recipe
सिरोले
that they want right now for Larry. They are going for a
सिरो
4-1
भने चाहिँ गाइज हाम्रो
situation
पहिलाको
as
इसानको
Zoro
जङ्गलर हो
will play out the meta so that they will be able to get the momentum onto the map
यो
side
विन
and
विन
have
भने
the
सिरो
turrets all together in one place. And then again, they will be rotating on the four members onto all the places so that they will be able to have a one member
यो
advantage.
पाण्डा छैन त पाण्डाले
Their
लेफ्ट
time
हान्ने रहेछ
drops
केटा
down,
यिनीहरूको
so they will
झगडा
be
भएको
able to
सुनिरहेको
chase
थिएँ मैले
out with turrets as well. So that's
ल्यारीमा
something that they really want to do for. So Chaos, they need to find the disengagement. They need to find a place on how they'll be able to change up onto this
नेपाललाई सक्दैन हो
rotation that
फिलिपिना
they
आने
do
रे
from the side of Larry. And they can do it if there is an implosion.
गाह्रो छ
Even
केटा
if there's
गाह्रो
one
छ
member, they
जोइ
can
त सिरो होइन यस गाइस
implosion
सिरो
into
हो
the
जोइ
Ezra, and that can be a deal seal.
काम चेन्ज गरेको रहेछ
Yeah. Chaos is definitely chaotic as of now, since Larry is the one trying to dominate throughout the whole map, and the fact that they already
हु इज
have
रुबी
one turret
लुनार
into
रहेछ
their
रुनार
name, it's kind of a start
उनीहरूको
for
पहिला के
the
लाइक टिमको गोल्डेन हो
domination. But once again, we get a flicker baited
पाण्डाले
out
छोडेपछि
from
भोइले पनि
Fire.
छोड्यो होला
He's still surviving.
मऱ्यो
Implosion
जेड
coming
सिम्बालाई
in, and defended airstrike. Kenshi would be taking that killing spree onto their hand and a little bit of initiation from Esmeralda on Sareem as well, trying to go in. He does have all those pokes going around, but Larry is trying their best not to give the turtle onto their side as well, and the pressure.
जोइ गयो
Chaos as of now
टिग्रेलको
still
अर्थ छैन
going in. Minoan Fury popped out.
साइबोले रिट्री लगायो
Cyber would be taking the turtle in his hand. Kylo is caught low.
साइबोलाई मार्न सक्छ
Taking it down in hand.
रेन्जर बाँच्यो
Kenshi
टिकर
flickers
हान्यो
out,
रुबीले नि
gets away in the nick of
साइबोलाई
time.
मार्न
Cyber
गाह्रो भइरहेको
while
रहेछ
onto the backline, trying to take out with his bloodlust altogether. Win-win still surviving, and Kuriom would be getting out as well.
तुमको जावारुडो होला प्रबेबली गाइस जावारुडो नै होला
Here amazingly well done. But
replay
the setups that have been made by the side of Pakistan is definitely onto the par. This is something that they want to trade around with, even though are onto this
बाच्यो यार ग्रान्जर कसरी बाच्यो यार
they were able to catch onto the retribution, and Kenshi was able to grab 3 kills onto the board. So
साइबरलाई मार्न हल्का गाह्रै छ यार
that
किनकि फाइटर नि
they are finding right now.
तिमीको
So
टाइम
that might
पुग्यो
be
नि
a
अब
little bit of an equalizer that they are trying to look for, listening down the goal lead that Larry actually already have onto the top side. That was a
गोल लिड कति छ केटाहरूको 2500 जति पाउनु
onto that turret, but it was easily defended by the side of Larry, so they have to try again on the other side. But mid lane, this might be focused on.
Oh, win-win
Cyber
going in with that electrifying beat.
What
Oh
else,
my
nice
goodness, he's
one.
still surviving. No, he gets taken down and has
Oh man, पकड्यो क्या
secure
पकड्यो यार
win-win. Just
हजुर
too much aggressive.
एकछिनमा हान्छु
Taken down in the hands of Ranger, followed up by Minoan
साइबर
Fury
साइबर
into the
साइबर
lane.
मर्यो क्या
Cyber popping out his bloodlust
What the
altogether
fuck
as well, but the fact that the implosion
ओए
was
नाइस
coming up, Runer
क्या है क्या
out as well.
रेन्जर त मर्यो रेन्जर र साइबर मर्यो
Taken down and has eliminated in the hands
नाइस
of
नाइस
Timmy.
नाइस नाइस
Sareem
ठिक
still
छ ठिकै
surviving
ट्रेड
with
भरौँ
all
न
those shields and heals coming in from his side, poking around, trying to go
कस्तो
after
कस्तो
Simba.
म्याच पाकिस्तान र गाइस नेपालको टिम ल्यारीको म्याच भइरहेको अहिले
Yeah, that's the healing that they have for Sareem onto the Esmeralda, and it build out there was a lot of heal that he have received, and that's gonna be
पाकिस्तान हो
making
यस
him
गाइस
stay
पाकिस्तान हो
for a
ओपोनेन्ट
long while. But onto the other hand, though, I feel like a win-win. He was able to get out of the amazing zone, but trading out your life for everything is definitely not on par. But Kyrie, top lane.
रुना रुना
Yep, top lane we get a bit
लर्ड
of
फाइट हेर्नु गाइस लर्ड फाइटमा
coming around from Runer.
तिमीले अल ताक्दैछौ
Maybe enough? Okay, that was just a poke, but hey, the
धन्न
pressure
रेड
also.
फायर ठिक
Sareem
छ
out there trying to go after win-win, but he is still alone.
सी अल्बर्ट बनाएको छ
Surviving that. As
Sorry,
Cyber just trying to go. Oh my goodness. I'm offended coming in, but Kylo
Tigreal?
is still surviving, but no.
Tigreal
we
मर्यो
get
होला
a flicker, Minoan Fury once again. Kylo
1 HP
and the mark of 0 minute that he would still be surviving.
नेप्टिममा को
after
छ
all
नेप्टिममा
those kills.
सिरोहरू हो गाइस सिरो जेड सिम्बा भनेको प्रिन्स एक्स निन्जा भयो
Just a little bit of baiting around the Lord here and there.
प्राइस के हो प्राइस त गाइस मलाई थाहा छैन किनकि हामीले जोइन गरेको थिएन आइएसएफ भएर
On the other hand, even though Chaos are losing out a lot to the early stages, they have more kills already in the consistency right now.
ओइ पकड्यो टिग्रेलले त पकड ओइ नाइस
Oh my goodness.
क्या हुन्छ क्या हो
and
ड्यामेज पुग्छ केटाहरूको
just too much onto the back line and
फार्सा मर्यो
coming in as well.
ओइ नाइ यार 1 एचपी फार्सा
Escaping, but zero
टिग्रेल त मर्यो
and Kylo would be falling down. 1-for-1 trade coming in from both sides, and the Lord would be put on hold. But the mid lane for the side of Larry.
राम्रै खेलेर रहेछ पाकिस्तानले पनि नट ब्याड
He gets the stun coming in. Kenshi.
यिनीहरूको केडी हेरौँ भने केडी ए त्यहाँ देखाइरहेको रहेछ केडी
3v3 right now.
ग्रान्जरले राम्रो
Razan is
खेल्दो रहेछ नि त
same
अब
with Runer on that Ruby all together, but this time Cyber, he's still alive. Chaos, they might have the upper hand there, but
यो
Simba, look
जेड
at that,
सिम्बाले
just
मारे क्या
taking
ग्रान्जरलाई
out the big
ओइ मारे मारे ग्रान्जर मर्यो 1 एचपी यार
baited out again.
लर्ड देखाइरहेछ
He would still be away,
रिट्री
but who
ग्याप
has
लेट्स
secured
गो
Lord? Win-win out here, and a flicker again.
मर्यो मर्यो
Minoan
साइबर नि
Fury
मर्यो
popped
ठिक छ
up bloodlust from Cyber won't be helping him. He would be getting away.
अति खेल्दैछ सिम्बाले नि
Almost just one hit away to take down Simba, but he is.
त्यसको केटा हो लाइक पनि हान्दिउँ केटा हो स्ट्रिममा
That was a disaster of a team fight. That Chaos was what it was named, and Larry
यिनी
was able to
यिनी
take out because
पाउनु त हल्का गाह्रै छ तर हल्का डिले गऱ्यो भने 12 मिनट भएर यिनीको प्यासिभ त जान्छ
the presence of the Rose, the Terminator, Reef could have survived and thrown it down away, and they shouldn't have went for the lock fight when the jungle was still moved away. That is something that they were actually unable to excel in, but this is going to be important. The Lord is going to be coming into
Best
the
of
board
one
this
कति
time.
रहेछ
The Holy Blessing still up for grabs. They might be able to chunk it down.
Yeah, the main purpose of the First Lord is to have those holy
ओइ
holy blessings
ओइ
out
इसमें हेर न
there.
यार त्यो इसमें त अति माथि रहेछ त
But right out here studying, oh my goodness, these
डिभाइन ग्लेब आयो
shields
अब
coming in
खान्छ
from
ड्यामेज यसले
Esmeralda. Also do that, they're not even
मरे
anywhere
मरे
near
इसमें
close
मरे
to
इसमें मरे
inhibitor. One Fury wasted out again. Bloodless
प्युरिफाई हान्यो
Blade
किमीले
from, oh my goodness, another
जोइले हान्यो
Bloodless
ब्याकलाइन
Strike. Popped
ओ
out once again as
माय
maybe he'll
गॉड
do the
फार
back
सारा
lane. Win would be securing a double in his hand with
फार
Crimson
सारा
Fire falling
उतेले त गायब
as
हान्छ यार
well. Oh my
फार सारा
goodness,
ग्रान्ड
the
चलाई त
joy. I was a bit skeptical,
सक्यो
but
जस्तो केटा
it's
गेम
working out really well for your side. Next game we might just see a respect ban, but as of now, the continuous damage coming in from Zero Minated is also dominating.
अति
Cyber
हान्यो
is
त
not
सिरो
able
रहेछ
to sustain that much, but the inhibitor might be in danger as well. Followed up, Curion just trying to have, but Runer has to use
तर
Flip
यिनीहरू
to get
इनिमे
away.
पाएन यार
Just one, and he would still be
What the
escaping
fuck
Sareem
इसमें
inside.
रेल्डा
But oh my goodness, the amount of engages that they are still going for because they know that they are
यो
really,
इसमें ना
really
रोक यार कोई
sustainable fighters going around chasing away Larry from their base. Oh my
What the
goodness,
fuck यो
backline
इसमें रेल्डा
Kimi is getting marked down, but look at that, Simba
ए मिने नै
having
हेरेछ
the
यार यिनीहरूले माथिको
getting
टरेट
the
भत्किसक्यो
surprise, but no, Sky Piercer taking down the Ruminated.
रोक यार यो
Cyber was
पाकिस्तानीहरूलाई रोक
marked down, double
भ्याकै
kill
गर्नु मान्दैन
for in the hands of Zero Ruminated.
गाइस
Now
जिजी
it's
सक्यो
a
स्यार
3v5 situation.
पाकिस्तानीहरू त डुम नै खेल्दैछ यार लास्ट
Down that person easily by the side of Larry. Now they want it to go in. Might be impossible, and they have the minions all in, but it will be still time.
ए सक्यो जस्तो गेम डिग्रीले 3 रन पकडेछ तर फलोअप छैन
Explosion definitely there, but the base
ल
is wide
जिजिस
open.
गाइस
Well,
जिजिस
Winwin would be having the shutdown, but
एक गेम त हाने
Ruminated is
केटाहरूले
there to
नो
have
भी
the
छ है
backup.
पाकिस्तान टिम त
And oh my goodness, with
इन्डिया र
all those
भुटान पऱ्यो भने
impressions
चाहिँ गाह्रो हुन्छ होला
Larry
नभए त इजी हान्छ
would be
होला
taking this first game of the best of 3 series.
बेस्ट अफ 3 रहेछ है
We have your winner for
ओहो
the game number 1.
calm down मार्ला
Larry
कसरी हेर्छ
with
त
chaos. I think they did have a little bit of a comeback. That was amazingly well done. But we do see that the joy was definitely on point with the end gates coming through, and I feel like
This guy,
Winwin,
this is
that was
well
also a
played,
perfect retribution that he
Larry.
did there. And if they hadn't went onto that Lord, I think it would have been a little bit of a comeback for the side of chaos, and they could have eventually
Sound
crowned
हेर न
what
यार
they
यिनीहरूको
want to,
साउन्ड
but
सुन्नु न यार
definitely a well-deserved win. I want to know who's the MVP. Oh, of course it's gonna be Winwin,
Of
not
course,
the
it's
Joy.
win for the win
Win-win
let's
gets
go
the win.
MVP
Oh my goodness, I like the name
आइटम
Win-win a
हेर
lot.
न
But
आइटम यस्तो
you
डेन्जर
know,
छ
the
गायब हान्छ
second
यिनीहरूले
item
त
for him was the Holy Crystal, and he was able to get it in such an early phase of the game. He had so much gold in his hands. He's probably the
नेक्स्ट
richest
टाइम कहिले
item.
स्टार्ट
Yo,
होला केटा हो
participation is 83%. That too coming from a
अति
jungler.
छ त
That is just
प्रोडक्सन
too
त
much. He is there every single time there's an initiation, and he just always has someone to burst down in his hands. So altogether, that was a really great use of joy, and not to mention Zero Minated as well.
नेक्स्ट कहिले होला त
Using his
अर्को गेम
best.
स्टार्ट
The
केटा हो
Kimmy and the joy. Although I was kind of skeptical that they would not work, it still worked.
It does, and I think it's I
ये
think it's more of the engages that they did that made
ओ माय
difference.
गॉड यिनीहरू
And
त
when
सबै
the
डिटेल
engages
देखाउँछ त यार
comparison onto the gold lanes out here, there was a lot of damage into the hands of Kenzie actually. He was able to find ways to try to get the Rhapsodies down, the Death Sonatas
कति
done,
गोल्ड कति
and he
ड्यामेज
was
हान्यो
always onto the par.
कति
And he also got
सस्टेन
a little
गर्यो
bit of
के
stack
हो
onto
यस्तो
the
यस्तो ओ
Skyface and the
माय
Kimishu
गॉड
as
के
well.
हो
But
यो
it's just that he didn't have,
भयो
he
यार
didn't
यस्तो
have the
यस्तो
best
डिटेल त
timing
चाहिँदैन यार
or even the good position to try to use his damage output onto the hands of Larry, and that kind of come into a
सिरो पाण्डा कुन हो
disadvantage
सिरो यो
onto
विन
them.
विन हो गाइस
But
पाण्डा चाहिँ
nevertheless,
लेफ्ट
okay,
हानेको
compared to
रहेछ
the
टिम
jungle here, I really don't
विन
like
विन
their
फर द
ability
विन
into the jungle. The ability is great to
नाम त क्रेजी
engage
छ
into the team fight, be the one who zones out the bad guys, and not the one who have to contest for the retribution. That's why the objective fights wise at least did not really work out. Onto the mid side too, there was a lot of damage into the hands of Kyrie onto this Farsa. But when there is always a dive coming through from the other side, the Farsa really
But
decided to
अर्को
take
गेम
it out in a
एकचोटि
very
हेरेर अनि
comfortable manner.
स्ट्रिमिङ हान्नु पर्ला है
I mean, the Hilda was the biggest threat for Farsa, right?
हो
Whenever
कस्तो
she was
डर लाग्दो
moving
पाकिस्तानीहरू
through
त
that airstrike, she was just getting
मार्ला
interrupted by
जस्तो
either the
हेरेर त
Minotaur or the Farsa altogether. Not to mention, she
हेर
was
न
getting
मार्ला
boosted
जसरी
down
हेर्छ
by
यार
Win on that Joy as well. So that was quite unfortunate for Farsa to be picked out because for her, positioning is the thing that matters the most. And as you said, the Alice in the jungle did
हाम्रो
not
जेट्स
work
पनि
out. The
कम छ
Esmeralda would
फेरि
have worked
मार्ला
a
जसरी
lot better
हेरिहाल्नु छ
than what we could have
भेन्चेसमा खेल्छ यार
imagined, right?
स्मेरललाई के भन्ने यार
While
यसलाई अवार्ड दियो यार सरिमलाई
while Alice is there to zone out onto the backline, as I said. So if they had swapped the roles, it could have been a
हाईएस्ट गोल
different
पर
kind of
मिनट हाईएस्ट
situation. But
ड्यामेज
as we
ओ
said,
स्मेरलको हाईएस्ट ड्यामेज यार
Fox
हाईएस्ट
win.
ड्यामेज
He's
टेकन
gonna be
पनि
having
वो
the
सरिम द गोड
highest gold, the highest damage dealt
बस
by
असिस्ट
Esmeralda.
चाहिँ हाम्रो माइने
Surprising enough,
थर्डको
it was not the Joy, nor the Kimi.
Yep. It was
ल्यारी
actually
ए
to
ल्यारी
Esmeralda.
ए
I mean, this guy was
ए बी
everywhere,
पनि
right?
छ हो
Aces, that's what he was doing, messing around. And I think at one point of the time he went to a head that he got taken down, and there was a
ए
point
वान फर
for
आक्सिङ फेस रिभिल
Zerominated
फेस
not
रिभिल
doing
गरिदिनु भयो
very
म
very
अहिले
freely because a Kimi can
फेस
never be
रिभिल
levery
नगर्ने यार
when there
अरे
is
यही
Esmeralda.
हेर्नुपर्छ
But I think
ए
there was a
ठिक छ
very
2
very
मिनट स्टार्ट हुँदो रहेछ
a
ठिक छ
good job
एक
well
गेम
done
हेर्न
from the
भ्याउँछ
side
भनेपछि
of Larry. But yeah, I feel like Chaos does have the blood in them, the thirst in them. They were able to perform good onto those first few meat fights that they had. It was just one point where they lost onto the Lord that made them stumble a lot, and they could have played for the
के
Granger
हेर्ने
also
भने
because
केटा यो
at
कास्टिङ
one point into the early games the Granger did got a stack, and when your Granger is taking up and have the damages and have a free farm onto the gold lane side, you want to play for him. Try to play for him. Do not go for the aggression unnecessarily because you know that when there is a Granger free hitting onto the other side, you're always going to be having a good team fight at the start. Of course, there's always going to be a dive, but the first side can be that sacrifice
ल
because
होराबाट
they're only
पोस्ट
diving the
आइसक्यो
first
लेट्स गो
and the Granger was completely ignored at one point of the time, so they could have made that work out. But it was still advantageous for the side of Chaos.
Bryce Sports
They do still have a chance because this is one of the
qualified
series,
for the
and that
ISF
was just
कहाँ होला अब त्यसमा Bryce
Yeah, that was
Sports
the first game. They still have one more chance
र
to win
लाइक
it
हान्दिउँ है
before they come
पोस्टमा
out
लाइक
altogether.
हान्दिउँ
And as I said, Granger was already
कस्तो क्लियर
having
नहुँदै
the
छ यो
first game, the early
क्वालिफाइड फर
game
द
in his hands.
ISF
So they could have, waited for Granger to get that item's power spike altogether in his hands. After the Sky Piercer and the Hunter Strike was built, I think he could have been a lot more present into the team fights as well, right? They could have prioritize the Granger over everything. So that's quite unfortunate for them. But still,
देवी मिलाइदेऊ न प्लिज
as I said, they still have one more
देवी
game in your hands. It's a best of three,
कन्ट्याक्ट हान्नु
so
न यार
we
मलाई त
can't
थाहा
really
छैन
tell
यार
as of now. They might
कास्टरको
have
बारेमा
just misled Larry to thinking that it was maybe their
कुन
A
च्यानलमा
game.
हुँदैछ यो
But
त्यो कुन
Larry as
चाहिँ नयाँ
well.
च्यानलमा भइरहेको रहेछ
Personally, I
गाइस
think Larry is really strong.
मलाई लिङ्क पठाएको
Given from the way they have their team fights and their objectives
2 मिलियन
secured
पेस्ट
as well.
रिभिल
So we can
2 मिलियन
just
त सम्झिने
say
यार
that
केटा
the
हो
next game is gonna be more interesting as well.
Absolutely true. Because there is
भाइ कहिले जन्मिनु
clear
भएको
dominance
दाइ
from Larry too.
म
Chaos had a fight. They had a good fight. They just wasn't
म
enough to lose out their Granger in the
मङ्सिर
first
4मा
game.
हो गाइस
And yeah, they will be
मङ्सिर
able to do so
4
again.
19
Let's see what
नोभेम्बर
they can drop into the second game as well. Let's see how they are able
गाइस
to
ड्राफ्ट स्टार्ट
respond
भयो
to
अब
the
हेरिदिउँ
amount of
एउटा
pressure
लास्ट गेम हो
that
अनि
Larry
बाई बाई है
is bringing
गाइस
onto the table.
अनि भोलि
Chaos
स्ट्रिम
still have a
गर्छु
chance.
होला
Now
प्रोबेबली
they are
भ्यायो
gonna
भने
be into the first pick, so at least it is gonna be
Any
Ben's
other
way,
Nepal team in
and
this
that
tournament?
will be
Obviously,
Ben's
guys,
night out.
September 9,
But I have
the
a
goated
question on
team
the
of
draft side.
Serap
If you lose on the
छ यो
lane
टिममा
using using a Gatot,
ए यो
there
यो
is no
टुर्नामेन्टमा
man. Gatot is a free win, so you gotta remove this hero from this picture here.
म मिलाइदिन्छु डेभिड डेभी कोच ड्राकुलाको एक्स रे है
I
गाइस
think Gatot is the most prioritized roamer as of now. And who would not want a Gatot onto their side? Or who would not want a Gatot onto the ban? Because he's just too much, right? The taunts, the AOGs, just too much initiation from your side. So yeah, just ban the Gatot out. But I like that they
के टुर्नामेन्ट हो यस
cleared
गाइस
out the
टुर्नामेन्ट हो यो
T1A
अहिले
for
ल्यारी भर्सेस यो पाकिस्तानको टिम
still
भइरहेछ
have a respect ban coming in, but they
20
have
नोभेम्बर होइन
enough Elias from
होइन
their
भोलि
side
हो
as well.
म इङ्ग्लिस
So
स्टेट
I
मात्रै
guess
मनाउँछु
they would not want to be giving
ह्यापी बर्थडे थ्याङ्क यू गाइस
Larry
थ्याङ्क यू
the
भोलि हो
Elias,
बर्थडे आज
but
चाहिँ होइन
Ellis is declining in the pick rate as well. So maybe they could have
नेपालमा भएर
left that
इङ्ग्लिस रेटमा
slot
बनाउने
open and
नेपाली
could have
डेट याद
gone
हुँदैन
for
त्यही
some
भएर
other
इङ्ग्लिस
hero
मनाउँछु
as well.
मनाउँछु भन्दा नि बर्थडे मनाउनु त होइन त्यस्तो बच्चा जसरी भयो भने बाहिर जान्छु होला केक सेक त काट्दिनँ बच्चा जस्तो
Chaos might be into some chaotic style. They do still have the chance to pick up the Bahasha and the combination now that the
यो टिटुकीको जर्सी पो छ त
Nepal have a very
कहाँ छ
big
टिटुकीको
similar
जर्सी
style to India teams. Let's look at the pick Rock and the Kimi. They are two heroes that brings out into the mid side.
कुन चाहिँ सर्भरमा बम्बे सर्भरमा खेलेर हो क्या एन्जेला फर्स्ट पिक लिएको छ हाम्रो पाकिस्तानबाट पाकिस्तान साइड रक रक किमी यताबाट नेपालबाट त्यो नेपालमा डर्मावालाबाट सेलेक्टेड भएको टुर्नामेन्ट हो होइन गाइस त्यो टुर्नामेन्ट त जनवरीमा हुन्छ इन्डियामै ल्यान्ड हुन्छ त्यो त हल्का ठुलै हुन्छ भनौँ न
Still decide to go for the Granger.
हामी आइएसएबाट आएपछि जनवरीमा त्यहाँ इन्डिया जानुपर्छ त्यही टुर्नामेन्टको लागि
Something because the Esmeralda is going to be sustaining and Angela's just going to be the cherry on top, or in this case Angela on top riding.
त्यस्तै देखिरहेको अरे ए ल्यारीको चाहिँ हल्का हल्का त्यो बिचमा त्यस्तो भएर होला
As I said, in comparison to Larry, if Angela goes for the mid, she has the losing lane. If she goes for the roam as well,
हाइपरले डुबायो
so I think the only
खोज्दै ऱ्यान्डम थियो
गेम खेल्दा
that Brock is onto the EXP or something, but I don't think that is the
Lancelot लेको 214 5 के
त्यस्तो
pulse just comes in
पाकिस्तानीहरु त्यस्तो राम्रो खेलेको छैन गाइस अहिलेसम्म मैले राम्रो खेलेको देखेको छैन साइबर भन्ने पहिला राम्रो खेल्थ्यो लास्ट इन्डियन सर्भरमा आएर अहिले त खै डाउनफल भइदिन्छ इजी हान्छ होला केटाले गाह्रो पर्ने चाहिँ इन्डिया र त्यही भुटानसँग हो भन्दैछ त अनि भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री पनि छ केटा हो भिन्टेज भिक्ट्रीलाई रिभेन्ज हान्ला त ल्यारीले पहिला 3-1 हानेको थियो होइन त्यो टुर्नामेन्टमा नेक्स्ट सोडाउनमा अफसेट टुर्नामेन्टमा
But hey, Larry will be bending away the high-lows. That is a good setup that of chaos needed. They won that front liner for the Granger too, and the high-lows was definitely on par to that. But hey, I think
जंगल गाइड दियो है गाइस यो चाहिँ लास्ट नुब भइसक्यो अहिले नुब पनि थियो हल्का फ्यानी दियो यो चाहिँ फ्यानी दियो
लाइक डायम त्यो रेट्री त्यो हेल्थ बारमा हान्दा नि रेट्री त्यो नपाउने रे कि लर्ड व्हाट द फक
हल्का रेट्री वीक भए जस्तो तिम्रो
उताको जंगलरलाई मारेको अनि हेल्थ बारमा रेट्री हानेको उताको मेजले पाइदिरा लर्ड I want to fucking kill myself.
Joy is also banned.
गाह्रो छ जंगलरहरुलाई
We get the Yeshishin onto the ban as well. A lot of choking.
Gank XP early रे वो कोच ब्राकुलाको सुन है कोच हो नामै कोच छ
Unless he decides to
स्काउट्समा होला फेरि अनि
सिरोले फेरि जोइ नै लिन्छ होला ए ब्यान रहेछ
अकाई जंगल
अकाइरो ओए बाक्सिया लेट्स गो तीनटा फ्रन्ट लाइन भयो ल्यारीको बाट इरिथेल र अब किमीले क्यारी हान्नु पर्यो
दुईटा भन्दा ड्यामेज दिँदा रहेछ
दुईटा भन्दा ड्यामेज दिँदा
Baksha it is. It's gonna be the utility jungle in this time.
यो म्याट टिङ टिङ आएको आइछ त्यो सिरियलै बजिरहेको जस्तो लागिरहेको छ क्राफ्टिङ फेज सक्यो सक्यो हैन स्टार्टिङ फेज ल्यारी वान वो टाउको मात्रै छ है देखाइदिए जिउ देखाइ मलाई सबभन्दा डर चाहिँ यार जेट सिम्बाले अति किलर लुक दिइरहेछ अनि यताबाट काइलोले अति किलर लुक कम्पिटिसन भइरहेछ किलर लुक
But if you want to counter out the Basha, the early game you should play very good. The Basha which is behind.
So guys, let's go game 2 Larry versus Pakistan team.
But hey, we are into the second game of this
But
best
guys,
of 3 series.
it's the last game, eh? Watch
The
party.
last second game of today,
It's
I
but
believe, Chaos against Larry altogether.
so this will be
Two
my last
teams
game.
and two
Guys, let's
different
go, let's
types of
go.
play
Game
styles.
to
And
start भयो.
yes,
केटाले
I
हान्छ होला
am
फेरि.
really relieved to see that it is a panda onto the jungle.
Panda.
Yeah. Sadly enough, there's no bamboos for him to eat. But yeah.
ए Masarapp, तिमीले
Apart from
bachelor
that,
join गरे हैनौ?
As a join हालेर drop
it's a
out
utility
हाल्ने
versus
थिएँ.
utility. So in the end, it's gonna be the execution that's gonna be mattering as of now. When he does
You knock for
have
Angela.
he does have the
Angela
fast
हेरौँ कसरी
jungling,
खेलाउँछ.
almost the same speed as a Kai, but
ओइ साइबर फेरि मिडमा झरे त. ओइ जङ्गल हान्न थियो हैन. अलिपिले हो क्या एक गेम त खेल जङ्गल एक गेम म खेल्छु.
It's definitely gonna be a good battle
ASMR
between them
please.
two, but quick chance
Oh,
for
खाना खाएको.
Fortuna onto the
खाना
for
खाएको त
those
के ASMR हो मासु
teammates
भए पो
to
हल्का
go a
हल्का.
little bit of an aggression
गोल्ड
onto the
मिलियन गयो
opposite side
त्यसको.
so that they will be able to play for the other lanes rather than the gold lane side, which you usually want to do when you have an Irithel playing against a Ranger. But onto the mid side though, we were talking about how much of a good laner the Angela is going to be there, but Lunox is
फेरि
also
भेन्जिनमा हेर्दैछ यार यो स्मेलला फ्लिकर गयो ग्रान्जरको बिचारा
so they gotta be careful a little
पुरै
bit
फ्री
of
जाँदै
the
रहेछ.
top lane side early rotation from this side.
पाकिस्तानहरू चाहिँ
They could
हल्का
wait
होइन धेरै नै
where
नुब
Asha
रहेछ.
definitely gonna be in favor for them because this time around Kenzie will not be having a good stack.
Oh, Simba with the aggression though, but Kar is there
Simba!
with the my goodness, the first blood
Sorry
secured,
bro
and
ले
Simba will be
मार्यो
getting
फर्स्ट
taken down.
ब्लड.
That is a what do you call it? Too
टोटल
much
लस हान्दैछ
of
यिनीहरूले.
an early game aggression since he did not have his level 4 as well.
पायो क्या
But
टोटल.
of course, he has been
ओ
quick
रिट्री
over
भयो
there
यार त्यो
to
अकाइले.
take them away,
तिन
and
पायो.
Cyber would be taking the turtle this time.
मर्यो होला त्यो
Win-win with the
अकाइ.
bonk coming in
अकाइ
as
मर्यो.
well, but AoE Kai will be getting taken
सरिमले
down.
फेरि मार्छ जस्तो.
Flicker will use
दुनोसे मार्यो.
but no, Cyber would be taking the last hit.
ट्रेड
So
त यो
2 to
ट्रेड
1
त
trade
पाकिस्तानले राम्रो
equal,
भयो.
one in the hands of Chaos as well. So definitely these
ओ मार्चेलाई हिल्लालाई नाइ मर्दैन यार मर्दैन.
my goodness,
मर्दैन
wait.
मर्दैन.
Hilda, once again, so much aggression. He did not learn his lesson in the first.
के भन्दैछ हिल्लालाई?
I feel like the most of the targeting that we have seen has even
हिल्लालाई त्यसै गर्दैछ क्या.
XP lane side rather than onto the gold side. So it would
कास्टरले.
have been better if Larry once
Oh
again
no, pause
focus
किन
onto the
गरेको
intact
यार.
lane of any other hero, but might be do here. But
सकाइहाल्यो मैले
Kare, who
छिटछिटै
went
यार
onto the
पज हान्छ.
right side, the player
चल्दै
here
हाल्नुपर्छ
will
क्या
now
हामी.
be into the jungle with the panda. With the first
नै
pick
यार.
भोकलाएर
of
मर्न
Poison
लागिसक्यो यता.
Essence, that's going to be a good clearance going
अस्टै
through
भोक
with
लाग्यो
the
मलाई चाहिँ
one
केटा.
that's down the drain, but eventually be hurting him. But
अहिले आज
it's still a
बिहानदेखि
panda
खाना
with a little
खाएको
bit of
भनेको
movement.
8
He
बजे
have a
मात्र हो
comparison to
त्यसै.
the Basha here, so it's still okay. But you know what? For a panda,
के
it's
हो
still
भाइ
gonna be
तिमी नि म
fine.
जस्तो पातलो छ
But
क्या.
the fact that Kenzie is without boots,
म धेरै
he is
पातलो
gonna
छु
be
जम्मा
moving up the
85 किलो
target so
छु.
that he'll be able to have a
85
very
रे
good time
म कसम
comparison to the
कस्तो पातलो
Irithel,
85
which
किलो.
he is racing against. I think it could be
हाइट
good
पनि
if
छ नि
he
त अनि.
directly went for the Hammer
कति
Purifier
हाइट?
and then the Sky Piercer.
नियरली
That's what
5'10.
usually the Granzer does nowadays
Niarly.
because it's too much of a tankiness to melt
Too
down
small.
the
यति
Granzer.
भनेको.
That's
ती
why,
कति
yeah.
5'11 हो कि 6
Yeah,
हो.
you need a little bit of that
म
penetration
6.
before you
म
prioritize on that
म
Sky
म
Piercer, right?
5'11 होला.
So,
5'10 कि
just go
5'11
for
हो.
the Fury Hammer and then the Sky Piercer altogether, and then you should be able to secure the kills,
भाइ
right?
बल्ल
Most
सक्यो एउटा
importantly, that
असाइनमेन्ट
is what
लामो
people are
जस्तो रे.
doing as of now.
के
But
हो कुन
Angela,
चाहिँ
she does have
सब्जेक्टको गरेर हो असाइनमेन्ट?
low cooldown, but he is still going for
दा
more cooldown
म्याथहरूको
at
छ
this
भने
point.
देऊ म
So
गरिदिन्छु.
I guess we can expect
I'm
a
five,
lot of
not five,
the hard
six
dodge
feet,
spams
7 inch.
from the
Yeah,
side
six
of
seven,
Chaos altogether. Apart
ladies.
from that, Irithel as well,
अगाडिको 6
still no
हटाएर चाहिँ
boots,
होला
but
फेरि.
she has the sprint onto his side. So wait,
ASMR
yes.
प्लिज.
So it would
खाना
still
चाहिँ
be
म हल्का
better
चिल
than
बखर होला चाहिँ
having
मलाई.
no boots altogether. She does have the mobility as well. Once she gets her level 4, right, heavy
It
casting.
doesn't have to be
So
Golby. Golly is
altogether, the
enough.
builds are
Oh
not
my
anything
god,
out of the
bro.
ordinary. Lunox
Calm down, hey
would be
monkey brother.
prioritizing on that
Calm down.
anti-heal, the glowing one as well. I guess they would want to give the Sky Piercer advantage onto the Granger
5'8 or
altogether.
5'8 के होइन ए 5 ओए ब्याच स्टार्ट भयो.
I feel like
5'10 कि 5'9.
Angela could rush onto the
एमएल
gold
खेल्ने
zone
च्याटमा त
pieces rather
म्याक्सिमम
than
12
the
क्लास
Malphite
पढ्ने पो रहेछ
because
यता
at
त अनि.
this point the Angela into the early game
अहिले
will
सबै
not be
भाडा
the
परिरहेको छ.
low cooldown of
डेरिभेटिभ्स
the
एन्टी
Olivia and the
डेरिभेटिभ्स
hot
भन्छ
rod, so
केटा हो. म
he might
म्याथै
want to
लिएर
hit
पढिरहेको छु
a
या
little bit
ब्याचलर
of a
पनि
seal
मलाई कस्तो
to
भयो
that
होला.
rather than the cooldown.
पहिला यार आफू बताउँथे सबलाई दाइ दाइ भन्थ्यो अहिले सबले मलाई दाइ दाइ भन्छ यार am I too old
मैले हैन च्याटलाई भन्छु हैन मैले एउटा सेमेस्टरमा 4वटा म्याथ 2टा कम्प्युटर सब्जेक्ट पढ्नुपर्छ त्यसमा 2टा एउटा बुकै डेरिभेटिभको पढ्नुपर्छ एउटा पुरै इन्टिग्रेसनको पढ्नुपर्छ लिनियर अल्जेब्रा पढ्नुपर्छ
पढाइको कुरा नगरौँ यार पढाइको कुरा नगरौँ है केटा
मेरो लाइफ पढाइले लाग्छ फक्कै छ यति बेलुका साँच्चै यो
सही हो पढ्नु पर्छ लाइफमा
Yeah, definitely. But wait,
ल
that
गाइस
was
गेम स्टार्ट भइसक्यो लेट्स फोकस इन गेम
enough. I saw a radiant armor
ओके
coming in.
अगाडि
But
अल्ट
I
हान्यो
think
व्हाट
it
द
might
फक
be a heavy spin for Win-Win to get
ओ
into
ग्रकको
balance.
बबाल
And
आउट
Heart coming in onto the wall as well. The Heart got
साइबरलाई
popped out,
अल्ट दियो
but
त एन्जेलाले
Fire will be getting taken down and has a symbol altogether. Flicker
पाकिस्तानलाई
onto
अल्ट
the
दियो है
opposite
केटा
side for Cyber. He would still be escaping with his brilliance, but the wall from Grok is stopping him. Although he does survive, Kurio maybe a
यो
little bit
सरिम
too
ब्रोले
much
अति मिठो
into
खेल्छ यार
the
भेट्दैछ अहिले नि
jungle together. Traction close once
मासला
again,
मर्यो
but
त्यो
Turtle still
कति
got by
छिरेको
Win-Win. And then
तारिफ
we
हान्ने
will
भन्दा
see
क्या
Simba
यिनीहरूको त
taking
यार
one more kill in his hands. Just a little bit of that, you know, what do you call it, revenge for the early game that he got dropped out.
भाइजरो गए म एक क्लड वाशरूम गएर आउँछु
Perfect revenge though. But yeah, amazingly well done here with the Traction Pulse also, with the Joan as well, win-win with the Retribution part 2. I think it's definitely going to be something that Larry will be able to do so. But the fact that, Kenshi was able to free fall to the top lane, this is something that you don't usually want to see onto the Granger. You want to imprison the Granger into the lane and give him, not give him a little, all the farms that he require, because a good stack onto the Capri so is definitely going to be good enough for the damages to come through here. So Chaos, they have to pay for the Granger now because they have a lot of damages onto the other side. They have a lot of frontliners that they can play alongside Larry, alongside Kenshi. So that has to be their only win condition. So onto the bottom lane, though, Sarim will be able to clear it out very, very easily in comparison to the Diamond Tempest. So that's going to be an okay part. Bot lane might be traded away with the top lane turret.
Just equal trades coming
यो
in
यो
from
यो
both the
सुको
teams.
सँगै
Unlike
छैन यहाँ हामीसँग डिस्कर्डमा
unlike
छ
the
यो
first game where they got that
घरमा चाहिँ थाहा
domination
भएन
onto their hands, this time it's a bit more well balanced game. But I don't like the fact that they are quite dependent on Kenshi altogether. But still, late game security is there for the side of Larry as well. Lunar on that Irrital. But as of now, we might see something as Sarnim. Okay, he won't be getting caught up. Just a little bit of poke around here and there, but the turtle would be spawning in under the top lane as well. Looking at the itemizations, 3 radiant armor. Oh my goodness, but Runar
म चाहिँ अहिले डक्टर विष्णु है बोल्दै गरेको मासराप
just all the way into between all the members of Larry, followed up by Brilliance to get away and a flicker, but Simba tried to go
बोल्दै
for
रहेछ
Kenshi would be
डिमान्ड आयो
taking him down. As a response, Sarim will be falling as well. So
Hello,
1
Let's
for
go
2
guys I'm
trade
back
coming in, I believe, and still the map
के भइरहेछ
control
गेम
is kind of in the hands of Larry because they
यति
are
इभन
asserting the dominance altogether, but it might just be
Yvonne
for Vayne because the turtle around. Oh my goodness, that wall is just doing too much. But delaying the turtle is
के हो
something
कमब्याक
that
हान्यो
you
फेरि
should be
अहिलेसम्म त
doing.
नेपाली
As of
जितिरहेको
now, both the teams trying to find a
न एउटा
foothold
फाइट हारे
to
क्या
start engaging.
थियो
Kyer, I believe he should have his
फाइट हारे
heavy
है
spin
ना
as well.
जीवन
No,
चल
he's
रहा है
not
जीवन
there. But
अक्षर
oh
क्या
my
ओए
भन्यो
बाक्साल
goodness,
छोड़ दियो
turtle
त यार
secured by
ठीक है
Win-Win in the retribution battle. Kyer will be getting taken down
के
from
हो
the
मै
backside
चाहिन्छ
by
क्या हो
Lunar.
जित्न हेर्ने
Another
बित्तिकै जित्न थाल्छ
revenge, but look at that. The Cyber, he might just be too much overexcited to dive in. He would be taken down in the hands of Zero-minated on the
ओइ
Kimmy once
स्काई
again.
बनायो त कसले
Simba
हिल्दा
is
नि
looking to cut that
कसले
lane
बनायो
on
यसमा
Kenshi, but Sarim is the
जाने
one
त
that's
होइन
getting
होला यार
caught up.
तिमीले होला
Will be getting taken down again. The Sky Piercer, Zero-minated, just getting a double kill.
Wow, that was a mid lane taken down the turtle as well. Chaos looked like they were actually going to be winning onto the Asha and because of the presence of the Akai and the Angela together, but they weren't able to do so because of the presence
यो
of the
चाहिँ
Asha.
गली
They
पो
were
यो
just
है
going to be shortening down the amount of heal that they
अब
have.
यस
But there was a lot of
ओए
damage that they were
त्यो
able
डेन्जर
to
लुक दिने त
shorten.
एन्जिला खेल्दा रहेछ
But
त यार
still, they need to
यस्तै प्लेयरहरू खेल्छ क्या एन्जिला चाहिँ
even one
मा
stone. And then this is why I
ल
was
यहाँ माथि
actually
हेर न यार
you know
डेन्जर
drawn
लुक
into
दिने
the
त
fact
एन्जिला
that
पो खेल्दो
Larry
रहेछ
did not directly go for the skirmishes. Instead, he went for the hunter strike first, so that he will be able to have the good momentum and good movement, so that when push comes to shove, he will be able to survive onto those tag situations too. And I feel like he was able to do that here, so that will be
बिचमा
a
मऱ्यो होला
win for the side of chaos. They are
भेन्जेन्समा त
still
गयो
रकआउट
गयो गयो गयो
alive
गयो
at
गयो
all.
गयो दुईजना
जोनासले लाइट हान्न भएको थियो तर मऱ्यो
लुनक्स पनि जान्छ
falling down.
ए बाँच्यो क्या
बतायो कहिले नाइ
But
मऱ्यो
the chaos assault followed
अरे
up, right?
डबल
But Cider
किल
will be taken
बाघ
down.
बाघ मऱ्यो
Indeed, and Win just caught too
मरेन
much
भएको
into
थियो
बाँच्यो
the. Oh, he's
बाँच्यो
just surviving for some reason.
स्काई पनि
पाकिस्तान
गयो ल
My goodness, a double
पाकिस्तानले
kill.
चोकाल्यो
पाकिस्तानलाई
Winner.
बेट्रिक्स दियो है बम हान्छ बम
That HP. He's just too tanky. He's just having too much of that. Oh my god, what you call it? Sustain onto it.
केटाहरूको गेम भुटानको
But
टिम र
then again,
इन्डियाको
it is a
टिमसँग हेर्ने चाहिँ
5
मजा
block
आउँछ
map,
गाइस
so they would
पाकिस्तान त हल्का
be back
डेन्जरै नुब
into the
भएको
battlefield very fast. But still, it's time for the Lord, and Larry will be taking the lead.
पाकिस्तान त लिटरली कुनै टुर्नामेन्टमै आएको
Yes.
छैन अनि कतारसित खेल्न
Ranger and
सक्छ
Lunox decided to pull up something,
एसएमा
but
थियो
they're
कि थिएन
getting held
पाकिस्तान
off quite a
बिट्स
lot,
यार
and the Lord will be taken out in the half
थियो
without
नि
any
पाकिस्तान थियो
contesting
तिनीहरूले
together
फरफिट
Cyber.
गरेको नि त
As well,
सबै
he's
गेमहरू
caught
म्याक्सिमम्
ए
त
very
अनि
close. He would be getting taken out, and that's
पाकिस्तानको
Zilman
ल्याग
once
भयो
again.
भने
It's
जसलाई
Salim as well. Just too
पिङ
much
हाई
on
आएर
their front.
गर्ल्सको
They
पनि त्यही
have
गर्यो बोइजको
completed
पनि
that. It's a
यता
mega kill
त्यही
secured.
गर्यो
2 people down, and
ल
Lord secured.
पिटै
I
फर्किट
भनेपछि त
हाल्यो
यार
think
पाकिस्तानलाई त सपोर्टै छैन रहेछ त यार
That was an
पाकिस्तानको
F5 that Chaos have
अर्गनाइजेसनबाट
They should have just given it a low and tried
लाइक
to clear it
आइएसएफमा सेलेक्ट भयो तर
be a
फरफिट
bit
गर्यो अरे
harder for them to defend because
ओ
they do
माइ
not really
गॉड
have the better clearance in
नो
comparison
इसीले
सपोर्ट
to the
गर्दाखेरि
रहेछ
पुरै
side of
फरफिट
Larry
गर्दै
there.
थियो
But they
तिनीहरूले
do still have the Linux, so it's going to be an
पाकिस्तानलाई
ugly
गाह्रो
one.
पो
But
रहेछ
then
त
again,
लास्ट
it's still a very, very awkward
अब
position for the
इन्डिया
side
आएर
of
खेलौँ
Chaos. Right now,
भने
they are
मिल्दैन
looking to go for a little bit of a good setup and
आएछ
very heavy team fight composition, but they cannot do that. So Chaos
पाकिस्तानबाट इन्डिया सर्भर त राम्रै आउनु
already
पर्ने
popped
होइन
away the
र
boss and interjection calls also in the
किनकि इन्डिया सर्भरमा भयो भने त गाइज त्यो आइएसएफको गेम
time,
त
but they are
साउथ
still
एसियाको
able to defend it out. But it's gonna be the Holy
अब
Trinity that has
उस
been
छ नि
popped
त
away
अनि
from the side of
पाकिस्तानको
chaos right now.
नेटवर्कहरू नि
Larry
इन्डियामा
is in a
बन्द
very,
छ
very
नि
good
त अनि
position to
नेटवर्कले
find
पनि
some
सपोर्ट
clear
गर्दैन
vision.
नि त
They
अनि
might eventually try to go for a push so that
लास्ट
they do
रहेछ
not really
इन्डियन
lose
सर्भर
kind of the minions or goal into the hands of
पाकिस्तानलाई
the
केही नभनौँ
enemy.
होला यार फेरि
War bills already
गोली
built up
ठोकिदिनु
by
जाने
the Iritel here.
आइएसएफमा फेरि
But
पाकिस्तानको
still, they are
पब्जीको टिम
still
आउँछ
the next
जहिले
supplies coming through. Lunar need to have a very good position, have the
पब्जीको
support
राम्रो छ हौ
that's
पाकिस्तानको
gonna
टिम
be
चाहिँ
very, very big and needed. They wanna
त्यो
see
त
that
राम्रो
from them.
आम्मामामा अति हान्दैछ है ग्रगले नि
Three people coming in, setting once again hot up. I think he's just being too much up in the front line,
यत्सु
even though
खेल्छ
he's an Excel and he
पाकिस्तानबाट
wants
साइबर
to.
मऱ्यो
All
होला
the damages just come in, but Win-Win, look at that, trying to stop.
लाइट हान्यो
Lunos has a brilliance out,
विन
and
विनलाई त
he
तर
wants
ड्यामेजले
to
मारिदियो यार
as well, and shut down for Win-Win in the hands of
कि
Kyler,
हिड्लाले किन हो
and Team
मलाई स्काई बनाएको
Larry
जस्तो
is
लागिरहेको
forced to get back.
You know, dare I say that it's still in favor of the side of. It was actually Win-Win who is a utility that
Masarapp
ended up taking
respect
down not
from
the
Mobile
Win-Win,
Legend
not the Irrital,
respect from
not
Mobile Legend
the Kimi, not Zero
पब्जीमा
Mata,
बुम बाम हुन्छ नि त
Zero Zero
गुड पोइन्ट है
Zero
बुम
Mata.
बाम
They
भएर
are
सिलेक्ट हुन्छ
related.
होला
But
तिनीहरू
yeah, on to the other hand, if we talked about
औ
it,
च्याटमा यस्तो
even
चाहिँ
though
कुरा चाहिँ नगरे
if the
पाकिस्तानले
team
बुममा
is
भन्ने
actually
कुरा
quite
चाहिँ
ahead
छ
of the
हेर्न चाहिँ
game,
हेर्ला
go for the
पाकिस्तानको
second
पनि अनि
round,
आर
there might
उडाइदिएला नि
be
फेरि
something that they can do here. Go for a
केटा
mid
हो
round and try to focus onto the offensive
आइएसएफमा
here.
मऱ्यो
But
भने
Larry, look at that, however, already
केही
popped away.
नभनौँ होला अहिले
Two resources, three resources already been burned away by the side of Chaos. But the Lord is 30 seconds away,
एउटा
so they
प्लेयर
still have
घाइते
time to
भएको
focus
छ
on that. But then
आइएसएफमा
again, they
गेम
need to
खेल्दा
clear
खेल्दा
out onto the side lanes, and it
नेपालको
is
प्लेयर
looking
रहेछ भनेर
very
फेरि आउला
stronger for the side of Larry instead of Chaos. So
ए
Chaos, they need to play
ऱ्यान्डम
the map
उसमा त
proper,
बस्नै
very
नहुने
better, because even if they make even one mistake onto how they are managing onto this lane,
अरे कसरी मार्दैछ हिँड्लाले लुन
ओ
कहाँ
सरी है
बस्यो
तर मैले के कान्छु तिमीलाई अहिले यहाँबाट
But
लगाइ
again, it's a
सक्यो
pull-up. So once again,
पाकिस्तानको
oh my goodness, one more tech charge. Attention.
नाइस ट्राई
Just caught between all
पाकिस्तान
those. He did have his flicker, but I guess he did not get to use it in time because of all of the stuns that was coming in towards them. But the inhibitor might be in danger for the side of Chaos as of now. I don't think they would be wanting to go for the Lord, or rather. But that Irrital is hurting a lot from the side of Larry. I mean, look at the amount of crit that she is having as of now. But one person down, it is kind of a queue for
कसरी
them to go
जितोस्
for
त यार
the Lord and
बिचाराहरूले
have the finisher into the game.
माया लाग्यो मलाई
we
केटा
have
हेट लानु
right
म
now golf coming
डिग्रेड
through
भयो यार मलाई
from Simba, I would say, but
Regret भयो
still,
guys मलाई.
damage taken, damage rank is definitely Salim. Yet again, this is the second time
I
that
love
he got the most
Pakistan.
damage
Zayn
dealt
Malik.
onto the Esmeralda. By the way, it's not gonna be Kenshi yet. But hey, I think they still gonna be in need of the bills coming through. But onto the other side though,
BBC
Simba,
को कुरा
he
गरेको त
won
होइन नि.
the
What the
with the
fuck
winning
bro,
round,
होइन
and that
यार.
means that he might
बिचरा
easily one
BBC
of
को
the
हात बाँची
for
थियो अरे
a
गाइज MCU मा.
good outplay
होइन
maneuver,
यार
and
मैले
that they will be
मैले
able to
भनेर
waste
BBC
everything
लाई त.
out. Look at that, the KO is
केटाहरू त अति
already
खतरा.
baited out just with the presence of the wall coming through from the Grok right now.
मासरपलाई रेस
The
बेट
Lord is
हान्दैछ.
wanted at the top lane. There
तर
might be a
BBC
little
को
bit
हात
tricky as well.
भाँचेको
Let's
थियो
see
MCU मा
what they
गाइज.
wanna focus on.
I think leaving the Grog open was just too much
हात
for the side of
भाँचेको.
Team Chaos to deal with as of now
अटिलार
because
खेलेछ होइन
paired with the
बिबिसीले त.
Kimi, it's just too much aggression onto their side. And the
के
thing
भएछ
that
यार
is
फेयर गेम भएन
way
क्या
too
हात
much.
भाँचेको
The
बेला
Lord is
जित्यो
in the
हामीले.
base for the side of Chaos. Angela on that hard guard right on
रिम्याच
time,
गरौँ
but
त्यसको
will
अब
they be
फेरि
able to
बिबिसीलाई
defend
बोलाएर
it?
त्यसको एउटा.
रिम्याच केटा
Marking the
रिम्याच.
base Runer all the way onto the back line, but the Vengeance is kind of chipping off his HP as well. But Cyber
जी
ओ
will
पाकिस्तान.
सिम्बा त टिकटक हान्ने छ यार फ्रिज
and
हान्दै.
the base just one hit away. Lord, yeah,
Guys, let's
definitely
go
doing the
2-0.
finishing
Larry
job.
ले
Larry
पड्कायो
would be taking
पाकिस्तानलाई.
the game in a 2-0.
ल केटा
That
हो अब
actually
बरु
means it
भोलि
that
भयो भने स्ट्रिम गर्छु
we
तर
are
बाहिरै हुन्छ होला म
able to
भोलि
witness right
प्रोभाब्ली
now
सो
Team Nepal,
लेट्स सी.
Larry, the cat,
Good
by the
night.
way, will
ल
be able to win it
केटा
out with a
गुड नाइट है
clean sweep.
चल्दिएको.
A good job
Good night.
done
Good night.
by them. They are winning with the marksman.
गाइस सो
Both
अब
have a similar.
बाई बाई गाइस अब चाहिँ स्ट्रिम यिन हानिदिनु पर्ला. बरु म भयो भने भोलि गर्न सक्छु. लेट्स सी अब भोलि नै थाहा हुन्छ. जेरो एनिमेटेडको एमभिपी लेट्स गो. अब भोलि पनि गेम हुन्छ होला यिनीहरूको. ल बाई बाई गाइस गुड नाइट आजको लागि स्विट ड्रिङ्क सबैलाई. अब गाइस भोलि या पर्सि म स्ट्रिम गर्छु. बाई बाई गाइस टेक केयर.